Music's still ripping.
What's up? What's up?
There we go. That was some trippy music we had there, huh? How about it?
I don't know if it's mine or what, but I cannot hear you.
Yeah, I think that's you, brother. Rare Crabs
Probably
W.
mine.
Rare Crabs Dub.
I'm gonna leave and come
All right.
back in.
Okay. You guys are stuck with me. How about it? What's up, squad? How about the Yanks last night pulling it out? It was so beat. I was watching with my roommates, and I was like, God damn, I don't even know if I want to root for this fucking team. And I had money on the line. I had 500 bones active on their TTO. And I was like, God, man, this is like brutal. Because do I even want to hit my bet at this point? I had to root for the Yanks. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. Josh Donaldson, one of the biggest pieces of shit in the league. Got it done. He got it done. Fire me up, Chase. Let's go, Chase. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. How about that? How about that Braves line opening up at a favorite against DeGrom? How about that? Anyone notice that? They weren't a favorite for long. Anyone notice the Braves open up as a favorite against DeGrom? Anyone see that? Anyone spot that out? Wild. Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Good shit, Chase. The tennis fucking sharp of the community right here, Chase. This guy. Follow him on fucking Twitter. All the dude does is give out tennis winners. Plain and simple. You could tell me to bet on babies crawling around their over-under record before they fall asleep, second-wise. And if it fucking hits, I would bet on it. I don't give a shit. People give crap about betting on lacrosse, betting on tennis. Who gives a hoot? Money's green. Money's green. All right? Don't want to hear it. Yeah, just saying Beeks, your finest flowers. Bro, Beeks' face when he hit that fucking ball, he knew he was toast right off the bat. Boom. Game over. Wild. Wild, wild, wild. We're back. Better than ever. I'm running Trent stream today too, the surgical stream. We're getting back in the lab. The Rockies last night, guys. God damn, what a bad bet. That's on me. That's on me, plain and simple. It was never a good bet. The whole game, it was a loser. Jordan Montgomery, I guess he's that guy. I guess he is that guy. I don't get it. It is what it is. Some guys just defy the system, and I should not fade him anymore. As bad as I think he is, and as due for regression as I think he is, maybe you just don't fade that guy. You know? Hope everyone made it through the day yesterday. Hit some bets. I pretty much broke even. Pretty beat. It is what it is. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. Our guy Javon, who might be gone. I don't know what the heck the milkman's doing. That's okay though. He's going to meet up with the squad in Texas. I know that for a fact, but I think he's coming on to give a little two-piece hold the fry before he goes. So let's gas my man up if he comes back. You can't hear anything though from what he's saying. He might be chalked. You might be chalked. I'm hitting him up. He called me this morning and he was like, I'm about to go to this game. Like, do we want to run the show early? And I was like, no, dude, just fucking come on, give your milk and hop off and go to the game with the squad. Give me a break. Grow up. It's football. All right. I also had no clue Texas was a part of the trip. I think it was a new addition, which is lit. The team was down there, first team all Corp, literally down at Corp. I heard they had a good time. What do you guys like today? I can go over what I like real quick while we wait for the milkman. See if he wants to come back and deliver. I'm happy to go over what I like. Let's see. Here's what I like. I like the under in the day game coming up here in a second. I don't know if anyone's looking for some action, but I like the under in St. Louis. Adam Wainwright absolutely owns the Rockies in his career. Even I'm not fucking ready to fade him. Straight up. I don't want to fade him in that spot. The line has moved a bazillion cents. It is what it is. The line's literally moved 50 cents. Give me the under. Give me the under in St. Louis. I'll give you guys the Crabs report. Sure. I'll give it to you for free. I'll give you my VIP Crabs report for the day. All right? VIP Premium. I got you guys. Let's go under in St. Louis. All right? Not happy about it. It is what it is. Unders suck. I know. But we've been pretty good with the day games recently, I will say. We've been pretty decent. What else do you guys like? Let me make sure I don't like anything else in this game real quick. Oh, we might have life. Can you hear the words coming out of my mouth?
I can't.
You cannot. You can. Sure you can.
You can't hear me?
Oh, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in business. What the hell's going on over there?
Dude, I don't know. It's a computer started to be, a little stupid this morning.
Yeah. Can't win them all.
Yeah, but we ride.
This is good. You saved the public some coins, so I don't have to go over all the games I like.
Yeah, fair enough.
Man. Bro, you cannot tell me that the fucking Braves are not a look today.
I know. I'm kind of with you. I think it's a really, really weird line that it opened up being favored. Like it's made a huge move. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but we knew it was going to make a huge move either way. We know everyone's going to fucking spank DeGrom.
Yeah,
the Bucks today. We know that.
100%.
So it could be. My point is, like, I was joking with you and Peter about this morning, like with the line movement, but like, what did we see yesterday in that Rays game? We saw the line move like legitimately 60 cents.
The thing is, I think what was it? They opened like minus 115 or something to the Mets being like minus 135, 40-ish. I think that's a bigger deal than moving down from like minus 200 to minus 130 or whatever the Yankees were. I think it's a little different.
I agree. When you cross that like zero mark, when you cross the going from a dog to a favorite, that's pretty substantial. And when you're moving 30 cents over that line, yeah. I mean, granted, everyone and their mother's already on the ground today.
Yeah, I'm sure. Rightfully so.
He's the best pitcher in baseball.
It's ridiculous.
I agree. That totals at 7. I mean, that's probably where it should be. Would not have been shocked to see it at 6.5. I guess. I mean, these offenses are really fucking good though, so I guess they deserve a half run. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wouldn't open up at 6. 6.5. I would have been like, all right, that's straight. These are two of the best arms of baseball. 7. It's close to me being like, is it a spec high? But I think these offenses are freaks, and they scored a bazillion runs yesterday with Scherzer in the game. So I think that's a very fair total.
It is.
I wish it was higher. If it was like 8, I'd be like, what the fuck? One of these two aces is getting fucking clapped. You know?
And I mean,
this might be a good old pitcher's duel.
Something I've been seeing is the ones that open at 7, stay there relatively all day, and close there. Those have not been going over. Not at all. There's been one that's opened, stayed there, and ended there over the past week. That's gone over. 1 out of, I think, 13, including yesterday's 2 games.
Okay.
So if it opens there and stays there at that flat 7 line, those are a lot of them are pushing, but they're not going over.
Yeah, I had a push the other day. Houston, Chicago White Sox.
Yeah.
2 or 3 days ago. Shit pushed hard.
Yeah.
Shit pushed hard. You have a game to go to.
I do.
So I don't know what the fuck you're still doing here. You either drop the milk off or you get the fuck out of here. What are you doing?
No, I mean, I got a little bit of time still. But I was really trying to look at that game to find something because I think it's an interesting game. I think it's probably going to be, honestly, to a degree, open season for the Rangers against Zach Logue. The question is, how long are they going to let him go again? But first time they got to him a really good bit. So I'm looking to target really a lot of guys there. Seager should be a pretty fantastic look today. Especially because, I mean, Logue's splits are, they're typical splits or traditional splits, no reverse splits or anything. But Seager hits lefties really well at home. And the one thing that I saw that was super interesting with Logue, it's a really small sample size, but lefties against his curveball are hitting 571, slugging 1,000. And Corey Seager is one of the best, if not the best, lefty curveball hitters in the league. And that's one of the things he hurt him on in that first game too. He had a double off of that. So I might be looking to do that. I think the Rangers, they go and tap him up a little bit today. I would love Semien too. It's just really hard to trust a guy who's looked so lost at the plate at times. So I mean,
is he lost right now? Is he struggling right now? Is he doing his best Byron Buxton impression?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say Byron Buxton impression because Semien doesn't strike out at nearly the same rate, but he does not look fantastic at the plate right now. But I will say he's done that a lot over the past couple weeks, and then he always breaks out with one of these 3 for 4 games. So it could happen. If it was going to happen, today would be the matchup to do it. But really, I just think a lot of these Rangers guys are in fantastic spots. I mean, even Adolis, who has reverse splits pretty heavy, he's in a decent spot. I mean, they got lefty killer Jonah Heim in the lineup. That's a great spot too. I don't think he's on Prize Picks, but any book props on him. I just think I'll probably be laying the Rangers run line in this one. I think the fact that they're also minus 200 with Dane Dunning on the mound is pretty telling, even though it is Dane Dunning at home.
Yeah. I mean, it is the Athletics.
Yeah.
So it's always tough for me to judge. It's tough for me to judge lines and if they're sketchy or not when the Athletics are involved. Like my roommate literally asked me last night, he was like, do you even bet Athletics games? And I'm like, sometimes, and usually doesn't work out well. They're literally a fucking AAA team. Like we joke about it, but their roster fucking blows, dude. I mean, I don't know why I'm like telling you this. You know this. But like it's night and day with them compared to other teams. So for me, at least, it's really hard to tell whether lines are sketchy or not when they're involved. So that's why I usually don't like to. I'm definitely not 5U whaling games involved with the Athletics. That's a fact. I'm definitely not sneak whaling shit. I like to be very, very careful. Now, all you have to do is just say Dan Dunning, perfect game, and I'm in because that's our guy. Like I'm down to ride.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I was looking too because, I mean, this lineup is bad today. I guess for the A's, not that it's usually great, but they do have Tony Kemp in there, which is good for them. He's back. He didn't play yesterday. But Sean Murphy will be DHing, who I don't know if you've seen, but yesterday and the game before, both these games against the Rangers, dude has absolutely been pissing on baseballs. Like, absolutely ridiculous. I think that's his 4 or 5 ABs or whatever. That's the hardest set of baseballs I've ever seen hit by a single guy in person in a game. It was ridiculous. But
yeah, I don't expect him to continue that, to be honest with you.
But I don't either. And today, I don't think he obviously could because he's so hot right now. But if there's anyone on the Rangers pitching staff that could slow him down, it's Dane Dunning, weirdly, because this guy, he throws sliders a lot against righties. And Sean Murphy cannot hit a slider to save his life. Now, is a Dane Dunning slider, a Jacob deGrom slider or one of the better sliders in the league? Absolutely
better.
Not.
It's better.
It's better. Yeah, it's better. But, I mean, if there's a spot to do it, it would probably be now. So, I mean, I'll probably be staying off of him. I was looking for a random little A's prop just to get the juices flowing because I do got pair with something, They're all kind of gross, though, to be honest with you. I think I'll just throw a little Nick Allen total base in there for shits. The walks really scare me with Dane Dunning. That's the problem. It's disgusting.
Gross. Yeah, there's no Sean Murphy Prize Picks up either, so it's not like we could fade his ass.
Oh, yeah. They usually have him up.
Or what we could do, maybe that's probably a good sign for him. That means he's probably going to fucking rake.
Could be.
Fuck. I was going to say, let's make the corp call. And
yeah, it's not worth that. Oh, they do have Jonah Heim fantasy scoring prospects now.
Whoa. They know.
I don't know if I like that or not.
Do you like anything in this Cardinals game? Cardinals Rock starting up here in a couple minutes.
Not particularly because I don't like betting Goldie or Arenado really. But I think it might be open season on Senzatela today, to be honest with you. I think that's another spot where he's going to get seriously touched up. I don't
So
really.
I shouldn't take the under, is what you're saying.
I mean, you could, because at the same time, how much are the Rockies going to score? I mean, I think.
Well, Wainwright absolutely owns the Rockies. I don't know if you're hip, but
yeah, I am. I'm fully aware, and it's not even just that he owns the Rockies. The Rockies' offense is just terrible on the road. It's pitiful, and they got their good, quote unquote, good offensive performance out. I think the first game. And yes, this is one that I was kind of looking at, but I don't think he's on Prize Picks anywhere. Nolan Gorman is a solid look today. Not really because of everything there, but matchup wise, I think it's a decent look.
Okay.
But I mean, I think they come and show out today a little bit.
Damn, that's fair. I mean, it's Senzatela. Senzatela, for some reason, pitches better in cores than he does on the road. So riddle me that.
Yeah.
I don't. You could sit me down for an hour and sell me why, and I still would be like, that doesn't make fucking sense. Nobody should pitch better in cores. Hence why they keep him around, I guess. He pitches a lot of games in cores.
Right? That's what they need.
Well, there's an actual real baseball game going on with teams that are decent, and it's Houston, Chicago. 2 o'clock. Giolito versus Garcia.
Sox.
You like the White Sox today?
I don't know if I like them today. I was just saying, look at the White Sox because they're starting to play better, even with guys out of their lineup. But this one's a tough game. I think I probably would lean the White Sox, but I'm probably not going to play them.
Giolito's been pitching better.
He has been pitching better. I still think Prize Picks wise, the numbers are a little. They've been like over respecting him pretty much all year. I think that's still the same, not to the same degree because it is the Astros. You get the Astros tax of the numbers, but some of the numbers may be too low, especially when you add the stolen base element in it for guys like Altuve. So, I mean, take your pick with any of those if you want. But I would say with the way the couple of the guys are hitting in the A's or the White Sox lineup, the Abreu running RBI that's up is not a terrible look, especially with the guy who's in front of him, who's Eloy, being one of the most, if not the most consistent hitter in the lineup. That dude's crushing the ball right now. And Abreu is always in the RBI chances for this offense, regardless. I mean, he's got I don't have the streak number memorized or whatever, but he's got one in like 7 of 10 or something like that, a runner RBI. He's just always in the mix with this offense. And yes, I know Giolito is not great in the daytime. It's partially why I'm not playing the White Sox, but if you can get a solid angle for them,
there's a fucking over in this series. God damn it.
We could.
We finally get a fucking over in the series with 2 sneak Turks on the bump. Garcia's a sneak Turk. There, I said it. He's a sneak Turk. How about it? He's been pitching like shit.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
This is not a bad look for an over, honestly, now that I'm having a brain blast. I mean, look, hear me out here. Garcia was incredible to start the season, but he's not that. He was not that guy at the beginning of the season. I mean, that's not him. I mean, if it was, he'd still be pitching like that. He's not. Lucas Giolito, people still remember him throwing 100 2 years ago and being really good. He's been butt cheeks this season too. Now he's pitched better recently, and that's probably why the line's moving towards him. I bet there's some sharps on him today. But the over here is a decent look in my opinion. Maybe I could just be being crabby and mad that I had the over the last 2 nights and got to push in an under. I don't know, but I feel like this is a perfect spot to take an over with 2 good offenses. And I know it scares me and it sucks that the White Sox are a little banged up here. But if Giolito sucks during the day and Garcia's been pitching like dog shit and they're both sneak Turks and we're getting a total here at 8 with 2 big name pitchers on the bump who do not have the results to back it up one bit this season, I think we take the over here and let it ride.
Yeah, I don't disagree. It's just I hate because I'm pretty sure it opened 8.5 and got bet down immediately. So I feel like when that happens and it stays there, chances are it's going to land on 8.
Now I'm seeing it open at 8.5, but it was minus 120 bid the under. But you're right. fuck. And I'm seeing more money on the over overall, no pun intended. And it's still not going back up to 8.5, even though it's minus 115 to the over.
Yeah.
So it probably will fucking end at 8. God damn it. Oh, should we bet final score or total runs 8 exactly on the nose?
Yeah, total runs 8. I should do that to 7 total games. Yeah,
Our guy
a lot of units.
Our guy Colin missed what we were talking about for the Cardinals game. I mean, we don't really have I don't think we have an official play. I lean under in that one. I think Javon's point was that the Cardinals might roll today, which is probably why I'm going to stay off the under in this game. But Wainwright absolutely owns the Rockies. The Rockies suck. The Rockies suck on the roads. Wainwright's about to fucking shove today.
Yeah, I agree. I think I'm not against the under because I think we could very well see a game like yesterday where it's like 5-1, 6-1. Yeah, I think it'll be some of the same like that, honestly.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't hate. I'm not going to recommend like a Cards run line because I'm not ever going to recommend a run line that's like minus 120, 125. But that would probably be what I would go with in the game.
Okay. Well, you want to deliver your milk before you go? Because I know we got next guy up in queue here coming on to do his little report, his little contrarian report. I mean, you can stay on if you want, but I want you to go have fun at the game, and I don't want you to be late.
Yeah. I'll be heading out shortly. But I mean, I think for the early games, I'll probably have stuff a little, later throughout the day. I'll tweet it out or do whatever. But for the early games, I'd probably go with your favorite Ranger, who would probably be Seager. For me, don't hate the other two guys, whether it's Adolis or Semien, who are up for total bases. I'll go Seager, and then I'll go with the Jose Abreu running RBI. That's probably my little early game two-piece.
Okay. Abreu running RBI. I'm locking it in.
Yeah.
Abreu running RBI. I'm not putting a fucking unit on it. Being an idiot yesterday. Fucking firing off prize picks bullets left and right. Oh. I mean, the worst prize picks of all time was sent yesterday by me. Literally the worst. Corey Kluber, masterclass. It happens.
Yeah. Corey Kluber, masterclass.
All right, we're going. You said we're going Siegs.
Seager bases, Abreu running RBI.
Okay. What about Dane Dunning? How are we playing him today?
That's a tough one because I do think he's going to pitch really well. I just don't know if I really want to trust the guy if I'm already laying, Rangers run line or whatever. But I mean, the 28.5 fantasy score is not a terrible idea.
Low. That's pretty low.
It is low.
You think he's going to get a quality start today and a win?
I mean, I don't know about the quality start. That worries me because the dude walks the ballpark, so he very well may not get to 6 innings.
6 innings, yeah.
So I think that's part of the reason why it's low, but I do think he gets the win, which is 6. And there's a lot of strikeout stuff in that A's lineup too, even though they've been better recently. So
him to go 6 innings is you might as well flip a damn coin.
Yeah, and I mean everybody knows about the Dane Dunning walks at this point, which I'm never going to be against.
Let's take his underwalks.
His underwalks. Yeah,
goes against everything you just said.
It does, kind of.
Oh man, I feel like he's just not walking people today. I feel like Dane Dunning's having an absolute day.
Even if he does, though, I'm pretty sure I looked at it and he actually walks more people when he pitches well.
Okay, he's wildly effective, is what you're saying.
But I mean, a lot of that's kind of matchup dependent too. Like the A's are not a team that walks a lot, and some of the other teams are not either.
I'm taking Dane Dunning's over fantasy score. I'm not thinking twice about it. Deal?
Yeah, fair enough.
Deal. Corey Seager over 1.5 total bases. Jose Abreu over a half run in RBI. Dane Dunning over 28.5 fantasy score. Boom. There it is. That's it. That's it. Zach, we don't slurp Dane Dunning when he pitches on the road. It's just when he's home. All right? Let me live. Zach. Zach, I also like that over in that Astros game, and I'm thinking about playing it. You want to bring the Gen up?
Yeah, you can bring him up. I'll head out of here and listen to his board review.
Over under half a beer. for Javon today. I got the
That's
under.
what is that, like a taco? Like a Prize Picks taco line?
I don't know, man. Over under half a beer. It's a day game. You might be nervous. You're seeing Trent. I don't know.
You act like I haven't seen the guy before, man. Like
Over under half a beer. Give me the sharps are all over the under here.
Sharps are all over the under.
Tall boy. Are you be able to finish the tall boy?
No. Just only if it's like apple juice, you know.
Apple
keep
juice.
it PG. Keep it PG.
Only milk.
Only milk.
All right, we'll go have a day. All right, let's go Dane Dunning. Let's hope he pitches a fucking gem. What's Trent on today in this game before you go? Do you know? Have you looked?
I'm pretty sure he's on pretty much every Rangers prop possible.
Okay.
He said, I know he's on. I saw the Dunning fantasy score. I saw the Seager bases.
Oh, he's on Dunning?
Yeah, I think I saw Adolis as well.
Okay.
I know he sent out an entry with some of those, but
right.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll literally be saying.
We will literally be saying.
Have fun. Let's go Rangers. All right.
For sure.
Next with poverty. Get it done.
Yep. Get it done. Let's do it.
All right, brother.
All right.
Fucking stud. All right. Let's bring up the Jen. Me and him are going to go contrarian mode for a little bit here. Curious to see what he's got to say about the slate. A couple questions, a couple games I want to talk about. There he is.
Hey now.
What's up, brother?
All right. Remember, I told you my Wi-Fi has been bad today. If I cut out, I'll be right back in.
You sound crisp. You sound good.
Beautiful. I was going to go AirPods. I figured I'd put these in just to be safe.
Sure. I like the picture in the background is absolutely electric too. The guy, the quarterback ripping a dart at halftime or whatever.
Len Dawson, one of the best. Because that's how I kind of get to him. I don't always smoke cigarettes, but sometimes every now and then, especially when you bet like a contrarian and you sweat in the fucking Royals. That's how you get through. I got a quick question for you. I just hopped in late. Does I guess we're going Dane Dunning. Trent's on Dane Dunning. That's fine. I'm on the Rangers run line. It's going to do 2 units. I'm going to do 1 unit.
Probably a good move.
Did Jovan say anything about the total?
The over.
Okay, because I kind of like the over too.
Is what he was insinuating on.
Okay. I can get down with that.
It has moved from 8.5 to 8 though.
You know what?
It's the over.
I am going against half a run movements in 2 spots today. It's not what I like to do, but there's a couple openers that I think are a little odd to me.
Okay. What do you think? Let's cut the shit. Let's get right into it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. Where do I want to start? How about the Dodgers? Game? Couple things, in my opinion, that actually I might even be betting the Dodgers, which is going against another line.
They're underdogs again today.
So here's the problem. I didn't want to take the Dodgers at plus money. That's just not in my DNA. But I also was a little nervous about the Brewers maybe being fake sharp, and they weren't fake sharp, although it was sweaty. It was sweaty. Here's the thing for me. I think the opener already seemed a little odd with this Heaney guy pitching against Burns. I mean, I know the books respect Burns. I thought, weren't the Brewers just a favorite when who was the other guy that was pitching 2 days ago?
The Brewers were a favorite 2 days ago with Woodruff on the mound for the Brewers.
Okay. So if Burns is that guy against a pitcher like Heaney, I have a tough time thinking that they would make the Dodgers a small favorite if it wasn't for a reason. I know the Dodgers are a much better team. I get that. But we've seen already that they've clearly valued the pitching matchup in this series with the odds. So they hang the Dodgers as a short favorite. Now the lineup comes out and Mookie Betts isn't in it. So not the only time, but I will go against line moves if there's a justified reason for money to hit the opposite side. It happens a lot in the NFL too. We saw it last year with COVID, with starting quarterbacks being out. I don't know if you remember, but Kyler Murray, when he was out and Colt McCoy came in against the Niners, that line moved almost 6 points in the opposite direction. And Cardinals went outright. So when it's like a stud player missing and the line moves the opposite way, I'm not going to follow that line movement. So I'm going to go with the Dodgers here. And I also think I'm going to go with the total. I think the opener at 7.5 is a little strange to me, even though it went over yesterday. I mean, it needed extras. I'm sorry, 2 games ago. 2 games ago. It was 2-1 yesterday. Dodgers bats have been pretty dead in Milwaukee. And then before that, I think it was 5-4 in extras. So why with Burns and then Heaney, who's obviously, I know he's not like a household name, but it's been good enough. Why wouldn't they open it at 7?
Yeah, I pick up what you're putting down. I'm more thrown off by this fucking by the MLs, to be honest with you here. I'm more
Yeah.
thrown off by the MLs here. So, okay, the Dodgers as an underdog 2 days ago, third time they're an underdog all season, first time they've been an underdog since fucking Nam, literally.
Yep.
And they fucking lost, but it was sketchy, right? It was extra innings. Who knows what should have happened? Who knows what the books are trying to do there? In extra innings, anything goes, in my opinion. But they lost. Now you're getting them as an underdog again today. Is it a fake sharp trap for people to say, oh, look, the Dodgers are a dog again today. 2 days ago, they were a dog and they lost. Let's bet the even better arm here in Corbin Burns at a small favorite against the Dodgers because we missed out 2 days ago. And let's hop on this again today. And then the Dodgers come out and they fucking score 10 runs today.
And you're missing one important part. And without Mookie Betts.
Ooh, Mookie being out does make it weird. Mookie being out does make it weird.
So that's where I'm at. I hate it. I don't like betting teams like the Dodgers and the Yankees, but I in this position, I think I am going to go Dodgers.
Okay. I mean, anytime you bet the Dodgers at plus money, anytime you're getting them at odds like this, I don't care if it's contrarian, square, sharp, whatever the fuck it is, you're getting the best team to ever be assembled at plus money. That's what a smart person would say. So you're in a good spot. I don't care if they're facing Corbin Burns. I don't care if they're facing a fucking robot. You're still getting the best team ever plus money. So you can't be going wrong. And they are a very, very, very short dog against debatably the best pitcher in baseball. He's definitely top 5 in my opinion.
Correct.
Without Mookie, they're barely a dog with how quiet their bats have been. So I'm picking up what you're putting down. And I think I'm with you. And I think people might be betting the Brewers today thinking they're sharp, trying to be sharp because of what they saw 2 days ago. And I think the Dodgers with Heaney on the mound, who is not great, but he's been pitching fine this year recently. For some reason, these shit starters that the Dodgers get to fill in at the back end of their rotation have been fucking great.
Yes.
Even Mike White. Mike White was great for them a couple starts this season. I know he's on another team now, but he's been great for them. Fucking Perpot or whatever the fuck his name was, who pitched 2 days ago. Literally, whatever the hell his name is. He's been pitching fine too.
It's frustrating.
Their pitching coach deserves a raise. So I'm with you. I think the Dodgers actually is the right play here, but it just scares me. You know, I mean, we don't have Dodgers or Yankees bones in our body. That's just not how we function.
No.
But I took the Yankees team total yesterday. That came through. Did I love it? Did I feel good about it? No, but is money green? Yes. So maybe it's the same type thing. Maybe you just take it.
But correct me if I'm wrong, that was also a pretty contrarian play because you had been monitoring Twitter and people were all over their team total under.
I've never seen more people on a team total under in my entire life.
Yeah. So that's when guys like us will bet on the household names is when it is in somewhat of a contrarian spot. I mean, the Yankees scored 1 run in 2 games. So taking their team total over, granted, Kluber had just come off a pretty poor performance. I think before that he allowed like 7 earned, but
he owns the Yanks.
But he owns
the Yanks. Still owns the Yanks. He pitched great again. What the fuck?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, it was crazy. That was a sweaty one too.
I got bailed out by the rain delay, man. I swear to God, like that game, blessed.
Yeah. As a Rays fan, not blessed, but as somebody who had 2 units on the over, #blessed.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we got. Do you have any action in this Colorado St. Louis game?
I thought about it, but I'll tell you what, man. I'm trying to get a little bit more disciplined after what are we in almost 120 games into the season. This is giving me flashbacks of the NHL season when the better teams are beating the worst teams, and even at a big number. And I reference this a lot, but I think there was a stat where it was in the NHL minus 200 or higher favorites were cashing over 70%, and it came to a certain point. I literally took like a week or 2 off of betting, not because I was losing so much, but it just wasn't that fun for me. Because what I felt were those, maybe reverse moves or trap spots weren't really happening. I mean, dogs are not really barking that often. So I wanted to get cute and maybe consider a Rockies play. But I just don't think so, man. There's a move to Wainwright. I think they opened 220. They're up to 250. I don't really have any lean on the total. So I'm just not going to I'm going to adjust a little bit. I'm not really going to bet against good teams, and I'm not going to bet on bad teams if I don't see something that really jumps out to me.
Right. And I'm with you. Like, and Wainwright owns the Rockies. And I know I say that, and that makes you want to take the Rockies even more. But
yes,
at some point, we just got to turn the baseball brains on and maybe say, well, Adam Wainwright, he's 40 years old and he just is coming off a complete game. So maybe it is a good spot to fade, but like maybe he's just built different. Maybe he's just a walking Hall of Famer like he is. You know what I mean? And maybe the Rockies are just the Rockies and they suck. Like the Rockies are a joke. The Rockies didn't make any moves at the deadline.
Yep.
The Rockies suck every year. They've been good one time, and it was when they somehow got another World Series and got swept by the Red Sox like 10 years ago, 15 years ago. The Rockies are a joke organization. They're right up there, right above barely the Athletics, in my opinion. Now, they have a cool, nice stadium, and they used to have Nolan Arenado. That was sick. But they don't give a fuck about winning. They're not a winning team. So maybe Wainwright is just better, and this will be a good little example because I'm not betting this game. I'm scared. Even I don't want to fade Wainwright with how well he's been pitching and how well he's pitched against the Rockies. I can't do it. That line moved 50 cents. I can't fucking do it. So this would be a good baseball brain versus contrarian game. We'll see how it plays out.
I'd only do it if the opener looked, odd, and I don't think it did.
Right. If St. Louis opened up minus 150 and closed minus 200, I'd be like, okay, maybe that's different. But
Exactly.
they opened up at minus 210. No, thank you.
Yeah. Nothing too weird about that to me.
No, thank you. Yeah. So the Rockies will probably win by 10 today because we're not. So that's just how it goes.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you lean the over in Texas too, or you putting beans on that? You're taking Texas minus 1.5. Did I hear that too?
Yeah, so I'll tell you this. I mean, I obviously system play for me is to bet on a team when they fire their manager or coach,
Right.
any sport, any team. So it came through in game one, and then after I did double down on game two, which they lost, and then yesterday they're minus 175, which I thought was insane, an insane price for the Rangers, and they didn't even. It's not even like they had a good pitcher going. And the Athletics had Aller, who was terrible. It was like a 1-5 pitcher, and I didn't take the Rangers, but I was watching it because I wanted to take the Rangers because I thought that price was too high. And what did they lose? 7-2.
Yep.
So now kind of a similar yet slightly different situation. The Rangers are still dog shit. Now they're even more dog shit because you've seen the Ace just beat them twice. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did they beat them twice, or was it just yesterday?
Twice.
Twice, yeah.
First two
Okay.
games they played 3 games already. This is the 4th game of the series, but yes, they're coming off of 2 wins.
In the game that the Rangers did when it was 2-1. I mean, they barely got there.
Yep.
So we have our sample size, and Dane Dunning. I think guys like us have fun with Dane Dunning, saying it's Dane Dunning day. But are we like, do we really love Dane Dunning? Not really.
He's not good.
He's not good. He's 2-6 with 4
He just
ERA.
looks
Okay.
like a goofball with glasses on the mound. That's why we like.
Yes. So Zach Logue, I know Picks are a worse team record-wise, but come on. They just beat this team twice, barely lost to them. We have our sample size. Should the Texas Rangers and Dane Dunning be minus 195 against anybody?
Probably not. The Rangers
Probably
are
not.
poverty. They're like the most underperforming team of the season, in my opinion. So
I can't comprehend it. I'm not gonna lay the juice. I'm not really a big run line guy with favorites, but I'm gonna do it today. Just a unit. And that's it for me. I did want to go back to the total. I had it yesterday. It was 8.5, move up to 9. I got the worst of the number, so I pushed. But I am thinking about going back to it. That's why I want to know if Jovan co-signed it. But also at the end of the day, I don't want to double dip in this dog shit game. So I'm just going to go with the Rangers run line.
Yeah, and he likes the Rangers to roll today.
Oh, he does? Okay,
I think he might be on the run line himself. He just thinks that it's going to be them carrying the workload today.
I will say,
Rangers,
Jovan, I don't blindly tail anyone's plays. Actually, maybe a little bit in prize picks I do. It's a little bit different. But I do at least like to, see where people like guys like you, Jovan, and others that I respect, and I like to see where you guys' heads are at. It'll maybe, help or hurt my decision. But Jovan, for like the last 3 totals I've played, he talked me out of a Braves Mets under, which was like 13-1 final in one of their series. And then I went against him in a Rockies Cardinals, I think, 2 games ago. I liked the under. It was 8.5 to 7.5. I hopped on the under. It went back to 8. I'm like, oh, fuck. Jovan tells me the Rockies bats are going to wake up, and sure enough, it goes over, and they score 4 runs.
Oh.
So I would just tell anybody. That's why I like to know where Jovan's head's at, because if I already was loving this over, if he co-signs on it, then I'm gonna go with it. But if he doesn't like it, then I'm just off of it.
Right, and that's the right way to do it, honestly, because that dude knows baseball better than anyone ever.
I think so too. Yeah.
Yep. That's why he's up here. That's why he's the milkman. That's why I blindly tail his shit too. I don't listen to anybody, and I listen to him. I don't blindly tail anybody ever, except for Prize Picks because that's different, and
Yes,
people know
I
props
agree.
way better than me. I'm like this starting doing props this season. I'm more excited for NFL props because I've been doing that for a little bit, but baseball
Oh, yeah.
props I'm still kind of figuring out, and I trust my guy Javon obviously because he's the captain of Prize Picks for baseball for sure.
Yeah.
But that dude knows baseball really fucking well. I don't like listening to anybody, and I recommend. I mean, everybody out there, listen to us, take what we say seriously, but it's your money. If you don't want to place a bet that we like, don't fucking place it because we miss bets all the time. That's how it goes. If
Make
we
your
were
own
perfect,
decisions.
If we bet 100%, we wouldn't fucking be here. We'd be in Cabo.
Yes.
So that's just how it goes. Make your own decisions. You're a big boy. Do your own research. But we're here to help. We're here to guide. And we're here to fade or tail. So that accordingly, I want to talk to you about this Houston White Sox game. I don't know why I want to take the over here. I think it's because number one, I've been on the over the last 2 days, and I haven't seen one go through. I had to push it a loss, so I think I'm just trying to push and
I was on the
get one
push
back
with
here
you.
on this game. Yeah,
Yep.
beat, super beat. But these are two pitchers with big names who do not have the results to back it up, in my opinion. Garcia's really been struggling, and we still think Giolito is the pitcher he was 2 years ago. Giolito is a fucking bum this season. I don't care if he's 9-6. He's fucking terrible. And he's been pitching a little bit better recently, but he is coming off another bad start. So I don't think he's figured it out yet. The total here is set at 8 after we've seen nothing but unders and we've seen nothing but no offense. Now we're getting the total here set at 8, just like yesterday. And yesterday we had better arms going. Today we've got fucking shittier arms going, and the total's still at 8 here. So I don't know what I'm thinking here.
Yep.
The line's moving way towards Chicago, so maybe we take a chance and play Chicago here. I don't know. I just think we see runs. I think we.
Yeah, I do too. I almost just kind of want to not overthink this and just bet on runs because we haven't really seen a lot of them all series. But at the same time, I'm not one of the guys that bet on like the do theory too often. Yeah. So, I just because in the first 3 games it hasn't gone over, whatever it is, 7 runs, I don't want to say, oh, well, it can't happen a 4th time. And I would like to, I wish I'm seeing it open 8.5. And it's been bet down. I see it's at 8 at like FanDuel and whatnot. I wish it opened at 9. That would kind of, be an indication to me that we were seeing runs today. But I agree with you. That same opener with worse pitchers or, similar opener does concern me. It does concern me a little bit. And then you've got the money coming in and moving the market to go down a half a run. But I kind of like what you said when you first brought up this game, I want to bet at the over and I don't really know why. That's kind of how I feel. I almost just want to throw all of my thinking out and just bet the over. And then
I think it's because I'm pissed that I missed the last 2 overs on this game. And I think I need to just stay away from this game. I think that's what we should do.
Yeah, I guess. I also just think eventually these bats are going to get going.
Yeah, but when I hear that out loud too, respectfully, that's a terrible way to think about it.
You're absolutely right. That's why we do this. Because there's got to be 2 people.
Talk it out.
You got to talk it out. I think 100%. So too. Maybe a first 5 over.
Should we take the under?
5 over. We should take the under. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know what I'm doing in this game. I'd probably maybe get cute with the Red Sox or the White Sox, but I agree, man. I don't watch a ton of baseball, but I have watched Giolito pitch. I don't think he's that good.
Dude, he's not.
I don't think he's that good at all.
Big name, bad results, and those are guys I like to fade. And right now, that's Garcia as well. But I think I'm chasing. I think I'm just trying to see one go through on the over here. And my guy Danny in chat is 100% correct. The White Sox plus 1.5 is a great look, I think, here.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I want to lay that minus 140 with that line movement cooking 20 cents towards Giolito and the White Sox. I think I'm better off just betting the ML. But maybe I'm getting greedy there. I don't know.
I don't think so. I'm more of a run line better on.
You like the run line
on the away team. I like it on the away team.
Same.
Because if we get a walk off, we got an extras a lot of times. I'm finding now if you're going to play the home team as a dog, you might as well just go with the money line. That's just my opinion. But yeah, I can't say I love anything in this game. I wish I did because it's a good matchup. I mean, the White Sox are kind of figuring it out a little bit, but I don't think I have anything.
All right, let's move on then.
All right.
Chicago, Baltimore. Do you even want to talk about the Orioles, or is that
I don't.
PTSD? Okay,
I don't.
Fair.
No.
That's fair. Let's move on.
Thanks.
All right, let's go to San Fran. Love it. This is a game. This is a game where I want to take the over because it's 2 stud pitchers. Logan Webb never gives up runs at home. Zach Gallen, one of the best fucking young arms in the game. Both these offenses stink. Let's take the over. Fuck it. Let's fade it.
Yes.
I like it.
Yes.
Now, I don't like how the line has moved from 7.5 to 7, but the 7.5 was so juiced. 7.5 opened up at -125. Some books this did open up at 7. So I'm not super concerned with that move because I don't even count that as a real move. That's almost like a fake move.
Right.
Number one, now that I'm thinking about it, do you think Vegas moves shit around to distract and to throw off and to trap and to get people? Or do you think they're just moving lines based on the money coming in? Like, what's your actual belief?
I've asked myself that question so many times. I mean, honestly, who the fuck knows? I mean, really.
They would never tell us. They would never tell us.
How would you actually know? I mean, sure. And you got to think with all this information coming out, and look at Prize Picks. Prize Picks, I think, probably listens to your guys' spaces and streams and then bumps stuff accordingly. Yeah. So now you've got all these podcasts, you've got Twitter, you've got social media. So everybody that's now informing bettors, you can see what's being said. So they know that people are starting to get smarter and read lines. So yeah, I mean, how much of a conspiracy theorist do you want to be? Like,
I'm a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, 10 I mean, I like to get almost everything other than like the Earth being flat. I'll entertain, and I'm serious, man. I think there's if you're at a book and you're like, oh, these motherfuckers are following reverse line movement. Okay, here are the Mariners yesterday at -190. Let's bring them down to -170. So we see some money coming on the Angels. So,
everyone's talking about the fucking Yankees sucking yesterday. Let's move the line 80 cents towards the fucking Rays. What happens then? I mean, that might have been luck though.
I saw your tweet. You couldn't have said it any better myself or yourself. I think that it was. I think that was a perfect example of it. Is it manipulation? I don't know. Is it actual money?
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
I'm going to pretend like we do know though. Yeah. I'm going to pretend like the books are scum and that they are out to get us because it is a business. They're not open to lose money.
No.
You know what I mean? They're not here to lose. Neither are we, though. So we're coming for their fucking hearts. We got to take the over in this game.
You have to. It's on my place. I'm in on it. I like it. I think we've seen that, low scoring runs in this game. Or I'm sorry, in this series. And you've got
three unders. Three unders.
You've got two of, would you say is Webb, I guess he's not better than Rodon.
Webb at home is one of the best pitchers in baseball.
Okay, thank you. That's all I needed to know.
Webb is coming off an incredible start. I think he went into the 9th inning and pretty much won a game for the Giants himself at home.
Okay.
Gowan started off the season as one of the best pitchers in baseball, went through a crazy little slump. He's young, right? He still goes through, growing pains or whatever you want to call it. But now he's kind of locked back in again. These offenses suck dick. All the games in the series have gone under. All 3 of them have gone under. It went from 8 in the first game, 7.5, 7.5. Now we're getting 7 here with by far the best pitchers duel of the series. Mm-hmm. I mean, we saw Rodon last night, and that one ended at 7/7.5-ish for the total. But the fucking Diamondbacks were throwing who the fuck pitched yesterday for the D-backs? It was no Gallen, is my point. It's like, yes.
No, it was the other guy, Davies?
Yeah, Davies is no good. Davies is no
like
good.
2 and 4.
Yeah, he's no good. So my point is, we're getting a relatively similar total here.
Yep.
After all 3 games have gone under, with the best pitchers duel on the fucking card, and these offenses blow. Let's take the over because no one else in their right mind is. Let's do it.
I don't think anything else needs to be said. I think I saw the 7.5 opener, and because I saw 7.5 with these 2 pitchers and these 2 offenses, that just leads me to go over.
Yep.
Simple as
that.
With
what we've seen in the last couple of games in the series.
And I just want to emphasize, I don't like or advise betting against line moves only if the opener looks off.
Right.
That's the only time I will do it. Whether it's a team or a total, that's the only time I do it. And you can look, I mean, for the total run that I think went on, I think you were following a little bit. We were 7 for 7. I think we went 8-2 in 10 games.
You were on a bender.
And the majority of those were against half-run movements.
Okay.
When it goes a full run,
better about it.
Yeah, when it goes a full run, it scares me. It just happened the other day. The Phillies and with Gibson pitching, I think the Phillies and Reds open 9.5, went down to 9 quickly. I didn't care. I thought with the Reds offense, sure, 11-3 Phillies. That was my most recent one, I think. But yeah, man, the half a run doesn't scare me if it's a weird opener. If it's a full run, I'll probably just stay off. But in this game, this is one of my favorite overs of the day. I like it.
Good. Let's head to Yankee Stadium.
Yes.
We've got Barrios, who sucks, but he's been pitching better recently. We've got Montes, who pitched great for the Athletics, but since he's been on the Yankees, looks like he's pitching with his eyes closed. This one's tough. I mean, the Yankees offense, I know they got bailed out by that grand slam last night, and it was an 8-7 game, rare high-scoring game for Yankees-Rays. But I think them scoring 7 runs yesterday looks, on paper, their offense looks better there than it actually did because they got blessed by fucking rain and they got blessed by Josh Donaldson hitting a fucking grand slam to walk it off. Like, they literally had 3 runs the whole game. And it was like pulling teeth trying to get those runs or 4 runs or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to think about the total in this one. I don't know if you have any takes.
I do.
Okay, good. I want to hear them. And then the sides in this game, man. I mean, with the way the Yankees have been playing, with how Barrios has looked a lot better recently. And I'm going to pull up his stats real quick because he started out the season like dog shits, but he was supposed to be their ace. But now he's finally starting to pitch better. But I want to make sure that he's coming off of some pretty darn good starts and hasn't started to fade away again. Yes, like he's gotten the last 2 starts again. He's given up fucking 5 and 8 runs.
Yeah.
Like, that's not good. Like, he's shitty again. So I think he's honestly just shit this season. Montes has been shit recently, but hasn't had a good start yet. So you could say he's due for a good start. We've seen Montes pitch so well for the Athletics this season, but he's pitching for the Athletics. He had no pressure. It was like he was pitching in AAA, and now he's pitching in the Bronx. He's home today. If he starts out like shit, he's going to get booed early because the Yankees fans suck.
Yep.
What is your take on this one? Because I'm still trying to put it together myself.
Yeah. So I lean. I like the total more than I like a side, and I'm in on the under. And it's for almost the same exact reason as why I like the over in the Diamondbacks game, except in reverse. Because opened 8, went to 8.5. The half a run doesn't scare me. I think I know the Yankees offense has been bad, and I know the Jays offense hasn't been that good either. But I think all of that gets thrown out the window when Barrios is involved. And then on the opposite side, I mean, really, I'm starting to get an understanding. I don't know baseball all that well coming into the season. I've learned a lot as someone who reads markets and not so much the teams. But I am starting to realize Barrios is bad. He's really bad. Yeah. So when you have a very bad pitcher, and then on the opposite side, you've got a guy who maybe is a little bit more respected, but has not been pitching that well. If you give me an 8 opener, I am already inclined to go towards the under because I see no reason that you wouldn't open this at 8.5. So the 8 opener up to 8.5 does not scare me. I think that 8 is very telling for how bad Barrios has been. I mean, what were his stats this last game? He 4 innings pitched, 8 hits, 8 earned runs against the Guardians. And before that, it was terrible against the Twins. I don't know which side is going to get the runs if either do. I guess I'd probably lean, there's a move in the Yankees' favor. What are they, 130 up to 155? I have no interest in fading them, although I did see some chatter already on Twitter. I think our man Ollie pointed it out that people start to think, oh, that's the spark the Yankees needed. That win yesterday. Now the Yankees will string some runs together. That's a little too public of a narrative for me, but it's also just because I'm contrarian doesn't mean I want to automatically fade it. But I am going to get pretty nasty with this under, I think. Okay, and that's fair. I would probably take the under here as well if I had to take something. These are 2 teams who everyone sees them. You hear Toronto and New York, and the first thing you think is offense. And that's just not the case right now. That's not the case right now. The Blue Jays, I talked about it earlier, saying that the Rangers are one of the biggest underperforming teams of the year. Blue Jays are right there as well. They're right there as well. I mean, they were the most public bet team to win the World Series preseason, so we should have seen it coming. Kind of did, not gonna lie. I did.
Yeah.
Did you play their season total under?
No, should have. I should have.
The White Sox and the Blue Jays. There was a third team that I didn't do, which I wish I did, and it was the Angels. I can't believe how many people were all over the Angels in the offseason.
God damn it.
Couldn't believe it. Everybody loved them.
And I need to pick your brain on NFL ones too, because I know you've heard it. And I'm assuming you're all over the Lions win total under the season. Is that true?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, under.
Absolutely.
Under. Have to be. Because everyone's slurping them, and I think they're a little biased because they're on Hard Knocks. People are seeing them. They're seeing their I'm literally hearing people say their coach got me pumped up. I'm taking their over. Like, give me a fucking break. Dan Campbell, he's an absolute electric factory. The dude screams and yells and makes you want to be the Kool-Aid man and run through a fucking wall. I'm with you. But that doesn't result in your team winning or playing well. I need to see that guy make some good play calls. And I didn't see him make any fucking good play calls last season. And they still have Jared Goff and a shitty defense. So let's take their under. I'm right there with you. What's your favorite, now that we're talking about it, what's your favorite under win total? Because there's no way you're on any overs. I'm assuming. Unless they're bad teams.
Yeah, I've been talked into the Seahawks over actually by one of my buddies who's got a pretty good angle on them. No, but that's I will say, I know. I fade a lot of hype, and there is some hype that I buy. For example, college, I am buying the USC, Lincoln Riley, Caleb Williams hype. I am. Okay. And then in the NFL, I am probably buying the Chargers. I think I am buying Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert's that guy.
Yep, I think he is. I think Brandon Staley is actually a very good coach. I think he got shit on last year, and he deserved it. He made some poor decisions. Things didn't go in his favor. I think it flips. I like Herbert to win the MVP, but my unders. So last year, my largest wager on a future total was the Lions under last year. And it was mainly, I like Dan Campbell, but I really look at coaching staffs. And I think they had Anthony Lynn on their coaching staff. I think they still
worst coach.
Terrible coach.
Worse.
Terrible coach. So really, he was a reason I wanted to fade the Lions. And then I looked at their roster, and it's kind of what I'm hearing about the Bears this year. They just didn't have the guys. And I just thought to myself, how the fuck is this team going to win games? Now, seeing a year of the Lions, they are actually pretty feisty. I call them the lovable losers. And there were a lot of games, the Ravens game, the Vikings once. I mean, there were some games that they
Justin Tucker had to kick a 70-yard field goal to fucking beat the Lions.
Yep.
Straight up.
They have a lot of heart. And I actually really do like Dan Campbell. I think that if you want to back the Lions, it just makes way more sense to do it on a game-by-game basis.
Agreed.
So
take them against the Commanders in week 2. There you go.
Exactly. You're going to get points almost every week. Don't take their win total over. I think it's like 6.5, or maybe it's 5.5. I forget what it is.
It went from 5 to 5.5. It was one of the ones that has moved. I read a thread. It was like top 6 or 7 win totals that have been bet the most and moved the most, and they were on the list.
Yeah. So. The other that's actually, so that was my favorite last year. It's my second favorite this year. My favorite under this year is going to be the New York Jets.
Let's go. I'm on them already. I put fucking 4 units on them. Absolutely nuked it.
I'm a 10-unit guy.
10-piece.
10-unit guy on the Jets under. I was a 10-unit guy on the Lions last year. My reasoning is, again, it's more so about the hype. I've never seen a draft class more celebrated, I think maybe ever in my life, that didn't involve a quarterback. And don't get me wrong. I think the Jets, and it's nothing personal, I think the Jets did a very good job drafting. I think those guys are going to be good, but it's going to take time. I really like Breece Hall. I don't think it's going to be one of those things that just happens immediately. And I don't think their coach is very good. He leaves San Francisco. Yeah, he leaves San Francisco. The Niners defense got better. And then if you want to talk about, okay, what did he do with the defense last year? This is what I just cannot get over. It was a down year for the Patriots last year. Dude, they put up 56 points against the Robert Saleh-led New York Jets. Okay, fine. You give him 1 year. Okay, fine. But, dude, 56 points, and they lost 25-6 at home. It's the Patriots. Bill Belichick, no matter if he's good or bad, he's going to take that shit personal when it's against the New York Jets. I think the Jets will be decent in a couple years, but I do not think it's this year. I really don't think it's this year. I think Zach Wilson might even be a pretty good quarterback. I think he's fun. I love Elijah Moore. I just can't believe how much hype the Jets are getting. Some of their fans, their followers on Twitter have said they're going to win 9-10 games. It's just absolutely insane. So that's one of my favorite unders.
So I got a call at dinner a couple nights ago when Zach Wilson tore his ACL. Everyone was like, holy shit. Got a call. My buddy was one of my sources was like, yo, like you need to fucking hammer Jets win total under right now. Zach Wilson just tore his ACL mid-game. Hammer it before it gets taken off the books. And I was like, all right, done. No questions asked. Like, I'm willing to fade Joe Flacco and fucking Mike White, whatever the hell his name is. You kidding me? So I absolutely nuked it. Got taken off the board after, I placed it 10 minutes ago. So I'm, on my high horse, let's fucking go. I got this in under 5.5. at plus 155. Great fucking odds. Absolutely nuked it. Could have taken the under 6.5, but that was juiced to the under pretty heavily. I was like, fuck this. No way. Zach Wilson's out for the year. And then I find out that he's probably going to start week 1 potentially. But the more I think about it, Zach Wilson in his second year, not having a preseason, coming back right from an injury, they end up throwing him right back in there to start week 1. Or let's say they have Flacco go out there for week 1, and then Zach Wilson come back right off of fucking injury week 2 with no warm-up or preseason under his belt. I think that might fuck them even more. So I think that honestly might be a good thing. I don't know what you got the win total under. Did you get 5.5? Did you get 6.5?
I got 5.5, unfortunately. And I'm even going to sprinkle on there all 4.5 too. But here's my one thing I will say about that. I am someone who buys bad news and sells good news. So this is kind of a similar situation because, respectfully, I also faded the Commanders last year. Or they were the Washington football team. And a big reason I did was there was a hype factor. They got Ryan Fitzpatrick. I thought –
doing it again?
What's that?
Are you doing it again? Carson Wentz? Fading him?
Maybe, but not quite as much because Carson Wentz is actually on the butt of a lot of jokes and nobody takes him serious. Whereas Fitzmagic was people were excited about him.
We were acting like he was going to be like Tom Brady.
So I'll tell you this though, when he got hurt in week 1, I got a little nervous about my bet. I'm not fading Tyler Heineke. I'm not fading Joe Flacco. I'm fading these guys who are the starters. So that does throw me off a little bit. And I will say, I think you make a great point about trying to get Wilson back in there. But Flacco, I know you're going to laugh. I think the Jets might win more games with him.
I will say the coach is acting like Joe Flacco is. I just mentioned Tom Brady, but he's acting like he's fucking Pat Mahomes. Literally acting like he said multiple times in camp, Joe Flacco deserves to be a starter in this league. No, he said Joe Flacco is a starter in this league. And his words ended up coming true. I mean, now he's probably going to start week 1. But give me a fucking break.
And that's a revenge
it's
game.
not like their O-line is anything special.
That's against the Ravens, too.
Crushed.
Yes.
It's Ravens week 1?
Yes.
Fuck.
I'm just telling you right now, I just don't like that. When Zach Wilson got hurt, I got a little uncomfortable.
Fuck.
But he's going to be playing. Maybe it's week 2, week 4. I don't know. Concerns me a little bit. It just throws.
Worst, I think. He honestly might start.
Week 1.
He might start week 1. Yeah.
I hope he does. I hope he does because I am fading Zach Wilson. I am not fading Joe Flacco.
Okay. That's a good point.
So that's that.
Okay. No, you're right. And my contrarian brain knew that I was fucked as soon as I heard that he was fine. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah.
You're right. All right. So there's a couple games I want to talk about. We got about 5 minutes here, and then Mo's going to come on. We're going to go over some plays. But
cool.
I want to go over these last 4-ish games. We got Red Sox, Pittsburgh. Anything stick out to you here? I think the Sox are going for a sweep here. They finally got back to 500 for the first time in forever yesterday with Rich Hill. Good call on that one, by the way. That bet was free. Good late ad for you on the Red Sox last night.
Late ad, yep.
The Pirates haven't won a game since 1942. Are you crazy enough here to take the Pirates? I mean, that line has moved damn near 50 cents towards the Pirates, but there was also a pitching change thing for the Red Sox. You're taking that guy?
No, but I can't fade this guy. Look at this guy. He looks like Boston.
He does look like a Boston guy.
He looks like Boston. I can't fade Josh Winkowski.
He looks like me with an even thicker beard, honestly.
Yeah, he kind of does. I can't fade the guy. Here's what I see when I look at the betting data. I see 6% of the handle. Oh, it's up to 10 now. 10% of the handle on the Pirates. 5% of the handle on the Pirates plus 1.5. The whole world is for some reason on the Red Sox. I mean, maybe they think this is a get right series for them. I don't have any interest in fading them, but I also can't play the Red Sox in this position.
Because the Red Sox, whenever they're like, somebody said a really good stat earlier in chat, and I don't want to botch it, but they're like really fucking good when they're going for a sweep. Like they're not getting a lot of things, but they're the sweep masters this year apparently.
And you know what? That's not something. If there's a trend that's identified, I'm not interested in fading it. I'm also, and I think you're probably the same way. I'm not also, running to my book to place a wager to follow it. But at the end of the day, it's for me, like you say, you don't have to bet every game. I don't want to get involved. Late ad for the Red Sox yesterday. I love that 20-cent move to Rich Hill. I'm just going to take my unit and be done with this series.
I'm with you. Smart move, because just when we start thinking the Red Sox are back, they're going to look like dog shit again. And Tommy Pham, people are like Tommy Pham and Hosmer, they're actually carrying this team right now, and they are. They actually are. Like, the stats are good. But I mean, it's only a matter of time before the Sox get a goose egg laid today. It could be.
I agree, and I like Tommy Pham a lot. But
sure,
I thought he was a great addition. But yeah, I don't want to. I mean, maybe the Sox are heating up. I think Ollie mentioned I might ladder him today. I would be careful.
7-2 going for a sweep.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Pretty good. Anything in your Rays game you like today?
You know what, man? Baseball brain.
Yep.
Sports fan brain.
Yep.
The Rays are, I really think, I don't think that loss last night is going to get them down. I really don't. I think they have been down for a while. They've been pretty bad for a while. They're getting better. They're getting healthy. Harold Ramirez back. You got Jose Siri finally hitting. The pitching staff has just been incredible. So I think the Rays know if they're making a push to the playoffs, they're getting healthier. Margot is coming back. Glasnow's got bullpen sessions. He's pitching. Damn. The Rays to win, they have a very, very hard schedule in the last, month of the season. With this series against the Royals, they have got to capitalize.
Yep.
They've got to.
Agreed.
They've got to win. Patino's going. Our bullpen's gas from last night. He's got to get, we got to get 5-6 innings out of him. Do I think we can? Not necessarily. So it could get a little sloppy. It could get sloppy. I know that I saw the Royals have been shut out in back-to-back games.
Yeah, I was going to say they haven't scored in 2 nights.
Honestly, maybe if you want to throw pizza money on like the Royals team total over, maybe it's 2.5. I don't know. I mean, sure. Against a depleted bullpen, and Patino's probably going to give up 1 or most likely 2.
I'll say it for you since you don't want to say it because you're a Rays fan. I don't think the Royals are a bad look today either.
Yep, that's kind of what
I don't think they're a bad look. I'm not saying I'm betting on them either, but Royals plus 1.5 on the road. They've been making some money for me this year at plus 1.5 on the road. I don't think that's a terrible look in a low-scoring game. I don't like this Patino guy. Fucking Rando McGee with no profile picture going for the Royals. Like,
oh, is he?
Scored in 2 days. Castillo's going for the fucking Royals is what I'm saying.
I thought it was Keller, but I think that could be wrong.
It's
Cover
Castillo,
says Brad Keller. Okay, gotcha.
Let me check the books, though. And Chad, if you guys know, can Chad actually check for me? Because we got to go over these last couple games. Let me know who's pitching for the Royals today. I think it's Castillo. But we'll find out.
Okay.
2 more games. Let's get through them real quick, and then I got to bring on my guy, Mush.
Good.
DeGrom, Atlanta. We have to talk about this.
Yes.
Atlanta opened up as a favorite against Jacob DeGrom today. Is that all we need? Is that all we need to know? I mean, I'm seeing Atlanta open up at like minus 112-ish. Initially, but got absolutely. I mean, the Mets are getting absolutely nuked. Not really a shocker. It's Jacob DeGrom. They're getting absolutely hammered, and the line has moved fucking 30 cents, 35 cents at this point. This is nuts.
I'm seeing minus 125 Mets opener. So I would just double check that. Yeah, that's according to Covers. And Covers.com is telling me pretty much across the board, they're still minus 125. But even still, I think if the opener is what you're saying, then that's odd and that's telling. Yeah. And if the opener is accurate here, but the line's not moving despite everybody hammering DeGrom, 79% of the bets, 86% of the money, I think that's also very telling. So I do, just make it quick, I lean Braves.
Yeah. I mean, I lean Braves either way, even if the line did open up at minus 125. I still think that's a really short line for the Braves.
Exactly.
In baseball.
Exactly.
I'm going to hit up my line guy. I'm going to hit up my FanDuel guy and see if he can tell me what it'll open at. Because I do not trust some of these sites sometimes.
Yeah, it's tough.
They're wrong. They're wrong sometimes. Yep. It is what it is. But I'm going to hit up my guy and ask. I will let you know. Because if the Braves did open up, even if it was just for a second, if they opened up at a favorite, I'm going to lose my mind and I'm going to absolutely hammer them today. I have to. I have to. Yep. And then Nats, Padres. Are you crazy to take anything in that?
I kind of want to take the under.
Okay.
What do you think about the under? I don't want to keep going against these half-run line moves all day. I've got 2 already in pocket. I don't want to add a third one necessarily, but I don't know, a 7.5 opener with you Darvish, and the thing is when you have a low Sanchez is so bad. And so what I'm starting to realize, if you have a low total opener with a bad pitcher, it makes me lean under. When you have a high total opener with a good pitcher, it makes me lean over. This just happened last night. I think in like the Cardinals game. I forget who was going, but there was a bad pitcher. Marquez maybe was for the Rockies. He had like a 5 ERA, and the total was at 7. So and it stayed under. It was 5-1. So I know
That was
it's
a great
moving.
bet. Great bet.
From 7.5 to 8. I don't like that. I don't like going against the moves. I will say it 1,000 times, but I just think that opener was a little low. So we'll see how the bets play out today. I might go under.
Yeah, I like the under as well. Anibal Sanchez and Juan Soto are like best friends. Juan would always hang out with Anibal's son, who for some reason is just pretty much on the team. I'm cool with it. I'm not actually mad he brings his son around. But like Juan, there's videos everywhere when Soto was still in the Nats of Juan doing soft toss to Anibal's kid. Like Anibal and Soto were always hanging out. So if Soto ends up getting out somehow by Anibal, he's not going to be pretty pissed at himself. I'm not saying he's going to take it easy on Anibal. He's still going to go up there and try to hit a fucking nuke like he always does. But they're boys. He might not be too upset if he doesn't have the best day at the plate today against him. Maybe Anibal knows a thing or two about how to get to Soto. Maybe Soto's talked about his weaknesses to Anibal. And if Anibal is one thing, he's a fucking seasoned vet. He's throwing plenty of pitches. I'm not saying he's got the good stuff, but he's going to know what to do at least. He might not be able to physically do it, but he's going to know what to do. So I don't hate the under as well. You're going to see Padres -1.5 all day. You're going to see Padres -2.5. You're going to see Padres team total over. You're going to see, you know what I mean? Like, it's not shocker. Don't hate the under as well.
Yeah.
Definitely
I can see Padres 3-2 win. Fuck the ladder. The -400 cashes, and then it stays under.
Yep. Agreed. What's your favorite play today? And then I'm going to let you go. Do you have one?
Yeah, probably the Diamondbacks Giants over.
Yeah, I think I'm with you too. It's so gross.
So gross.
It's so gross. It's so crazy. It just might work.
Exactly.
It just might work,
Yeah.
Jen.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, guys, give my man a follow. Is that your Twitter handle? I'm assuming.
What does it say? The DJ.
The
Degenerate was Takeland, so I had to add, some weekly bullshit on there.
Can't win it all. Can't win them all. Hey, let's hope we win all the bets today, though. We need them. Let's build that bankroll for the weekend, my man. I appreciate you coming on.
Of course, anytime.
I'll be checking out what you're betting today. So let's hope the Jets play terrible, and let's hope we hit all our MLB bets today. All right, my dude.
Like some preseason. I'll text you later about it.
Yes, sir. Please do. Actually, I need some action. Trying to feel something, bet some football. All right,
gotcha. All right, take it easy.
All right, absolute dog. Fucking love talking with the only other contrarian on earth. It's awesome. Absolutely electric. Now we got to bring on, I wouldn't call him a contrarian. I'd probably call him the opposite. But that's okay. We're yinging, we're yanging. I'm over here. He's over here. I'm on East Coast. He's West Coast. That's okay. I always say it all the time. You could be square. I don't care. You're giving me, bet slips that hit. I don't give a shit. Square bets hit all the time. Public's got to eat. They got to feed their family too. Let's bring on the GOAT. Washington.
What's up, guy? How we doing?
How we doing, brother?
Happy Thursday, huh? We're so close to the weekend.
Almost there. We're almost there, my man.
I can smell
almost
it.
There.
I think we're such good friends because opposites really do attract. We're on complete opposite sides of the spectrum when it comes to laying our coin on the line. But if it hits, it hits, baby. If it hits, it hits.
If it fits, it chips. You know what I mean?
What are you seeing out there so far? What are you getting contrarian
What's
with?
catching my eye today?
Oh yeah.
Well, I just went through the slate with the biggest contrarian besides myself on earth, and my eyes are open. I'm woke. The third eye is open. Yeah. As you'd probably like to say. But
sure.
A couple games that do catch my eye. The over in San Fran with your guy Logan Webb on the bump.
Okay.
I just don't think I can not take the over in a game with two of some of the best pitchers in baseball. The Logan Webb at home narrative. Logan Webb coming off of a game where he fucking pretty much won the game for himself. Went into the ninth inning. I don't even know if it was a complete game or not, but absolutely dealt. Zach Gallen's looked really fucking good recently. Give me the over. When we've seen 3 unders in this series already. And we're getting the best pitchers duel so far. I know the best pitcher pitched last night, Rodon, and good call yesterday. He looked great. But we're getting the best pitchers duel with 2 really good pitchers on both sides. And the total is pretty much the same as it's been all series with 3 games going under. It's a half. It's
at 7, right? We're not. They didn't give it to us at 6.5.
I'm seeing 7.5 at some places. This is a game where if it was at 6.5, I'd be like, this is where it should be. Not surprised at all. So the fact that it's at 7 tells me everything we need to know here.
Yeah.
Over.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Sure.
We got some games that are about to start here in about 20 minutes.
Okay.
And I got one pick that I think you're going to freak out on and you might get behind.
Let's go. I'm all ears.
We're talking about good pitchers and maybe fading them a little bit. Give me Corbin Burns over 4.5 hits today.
Wow. Okay.
Give me Burns over 4.5 hits against
get
the
behind it.
Doyers. Some real hot bats in LA. Lord knows I cannot support the Dodgers, but I'm doing it today. I've been trying to find my spots to fade Burns. I think this is a good spot. I think it's a good spot with a team that is by far the hottest team in baseball. Stepping in, real small sample size, but they're batting .352. And I know there's no Mookie Betts, but Mookie Betts doesn't have much of a track record against Corbin Burns, and that's fine. They're batting .352 against the guy. He's kind of shown as of late he can get touched up. He's mortal. And I know they're at home. But I'll tell you this much. My 2 entry that I put in, Burns over hits, Berrios over walks against the Yankees, over 1.5 walks. I was shocked to see that they gave us that square. They didn't give us his fantasy. They didn't give us much more. I was about to go hits. I think I'm going to tame myself. I'm not going to say, the Yankees are back after one game. I do think they win. But I think Berrios over 1.5 walks and Burns over 4.5 hits. Get your beak wet. You know what I mean? Get your beak wet.
I love that.
We're talking about square plays, Krabs, and we can dive into that. But I got another one for us.
Please.
I left these plays on the table at the beginning of the year for whatever reason. I kind of just forgot about them. Now, you eat a lot of juice, but shit, man, I hit these at an absolutely insane rate. I just did it with the Cards-Rockies game, and it's these first team to score plays.
Word.
Now, typically, if you want to bet on the home team, you can get it at -115.
Mm-hmm.
But I got 2 so far, and I'm probably going to put a couple more on.
What do you got?
But Astros first team to score up against Giolito. It's in Chicago, and Giolito is hot ass in Chicago. 5.86 home ERA. You kidding me? On top of that, he's got a 1.59 whip at home. What are you doing? Astros score first today. Astros score first today. And the other, Super Square, last game of the night, Pods, Nats.
Okay.
That one's only -155. Padres score first tonight as well. You at home, Anibal Sanchez on the road. I don't care. -155 first team to score. I'm going to put out a few more, but those are the 2 that are on the docket right now.
Anibal's been known to give up an early run or 2 and then settle in and buckle down. So don't hate it. Don't hate it.
Do you ever mess around with those first team to score plays? Because I swear, I think I don't want to bring attention to it. I don't want to say how successful I've been. But if we're talking about a hit rate, shit's been hitting.
Somebody was in my DMs about it, saying similar stuff about a week or 2 ago. I didn't end up following through or looking to bet them myself. So this is maybe something that you run with and I just blindly tail. I mean, I know you gave 2 yesterday. I don't know how they did.
They both hit it.
But
Twins hit. Twins hit, Giants hit, and
so pretty much your method here. And I'm sorry, I didn't want to cut you off, but your method here is you're taking the better team to score first, holding your breath, praying that the away team doesn't score in that top of the first, and then you're looking pretty. I don't hate it at all. It's almost like you're getting better odds on backing the favorites, and they don't even have to win; they can score first and lose. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's almost like it's like getting better odds on a favorite. And the favorite doesn't even have to win. So I don't hate it one bit. I'd rather take San Diego first team to score than take San Diego ML. I'd rather take them first team to score than
first 5 or San Diego first 5 run line. All those
I'd rather take first to score than backing the Padres in any facet today. So I think you're onto something. And I want to see how these go. I don't know if I can take the Padres today because it's against my Nats, right? I want to root for the Nats. Sure. But
well, you got the Stros here in 15 minutes against Giolito. I think it's a good one. The Sox numbers against Garcia are decent, but first off, the Astros are the away team, so they're even going to be up first.
Wow.
And I typically
How
do.
about it?
I typically do. I prefer going with the home teams. The third one yesterday was the Guardians. That also hit. But there are a few more. Like I could even maybe dabble on the Dodgers, but again, I like doing the home team. So I wanted to take the Giants, but Logan Webb is a little bit scary. I wanted to put a Webb prop in. Couldn't do that one. Staying on the Astros-Sox game and also the Jays-Yankees, I did have to sprinkle over 1.5 hits in the first inning in both of those games.
Okay.
Sox, Astros, Jays, Yanks. I hate these first inning bets. If this doesn't hit, chat, this is going to be my last day doing first inning bets. You can't really get super surgical with it.
It's hard. It's hard.
You know what I mean? It could be out the door at the
with you,
beginning
bro.
of the game, and then you're kind of left there with your thumb up your ass, and what am I going to do for the next 8 innings? I don't want to watch this.
Man, I'm trying to take this Astros first team to score.
Yeah,
while we're talking
Astros
here.
first team to score.
Which
Astros
team will
first
score
team to
the
score.
first run? That's the
jump
same.
on
That's the same thing,
Giolito.
right? Which team will score the first run? That's the same thing as
Correct.
taking first team to score.
Believe
Damn,
it or
Astros
not.
are juiced too. It's because they're away. That's why. Okay.
Well, that's the thing. That's why I like going home team usually, because you'll get it at -115 most of the
Right.
time. Let's see if we can find
All right.
1-2 for the home team. I mean, dude, what did you guys say about this? Probably the ugliest, most Thanksgiving game on the slate is the Red Sox Pirates with Winkowski and Brubaker.
Oh
It could be Yankees to score first, to be honest with you. Yankees to score first. I think Montas could get through 3.
You think they carry that momentum? They could carry their momentum from yesterday. They could.
I mean, dude, they put up 8. Donaldson was the one to be the hero at the end of the night. But again, it's the Yankees, and I don't know if I want to put money on them scoring. I don't know if there's any other home teams. Ooh, the Orioles? Spencer Watkins getting through the Cubs lineup? Kind of poverty. I don't want to force these, though. I don't want to force these. Like I feel
Watkins has actually been
feel
really
pretty
good
solid
since he's
about
come
it.
back from an injury. Watkins has actually been pretty good. If you look at his numbers before and after his little minor stint,
Mhm.
he is much improved since he's come back.
Okay.
So that's not a bad one at all. I mean, the Orioles at home.
They're
they're
actually
logical.
that's plus chicken, as Buzz says.
That's
plus
plus.
102 for the Orioles
Plus
to score
check.
first.
plus check.
Plus chicks.
Sure.
Plus chicks.
All right. I am on the Astros. I laid the juice.
Yeah.
Don't give a shit. I'm riding. I'm trusting my goat right here.
Let's go.
I'm taking
Let's
it.
go. 10 minutes.
Um,
Well, I'll keep an eye on it for you in chat.
Sure. And I'll be seeing you on the stream, I'm assuming.
Surely will.
Attaboy.
Surely
Attaboy.
will.
We are going to transition
Get in the
over
driver's
here.
seat.
Yes, sir. We're going to transition. Hopefully you didn't have the Rockies in game 1. There's no way you did, right?
No,
You
I
have
just
Rockies.
had Cardinals to score first. They put up 3.
I mean, that was the easiest one. That's the one I should have gotten on. Fuck.
Yeah, that was
That's all right.
yeah, exactly. That was
That
I
was a
should
good
have bro, hindsight is unreal. That was -115. Again, -115, Wayno at home, Sensatella. Come on.
You kidding me?
These
You
first
kidding
team
me?
score
You might
bets,
be on
man.
to
Let's
something
keep
here,
an eye on it.
Mushington. You might be on to something here, brother. You might be.
doing?
You might
How you
be.
doing? All right.
So when
Head
I
on
mush
over
these
to-
bets, when I mush this one, I will not be taking your bets anymore, and I'll let you.
Dude, you
figure
want
out
to talk
if
about
you get it.
mushing? The boys were saying, stop betting on baseball. You got to bet on tennis. You got to bet on tennis. I'm like, dude, I have yet to
took a
hit a
tennis
fuzzy
bet?
green ball bet. I have yet to hit it. I didn't even tell them that I was going to take it. And whatever it was, Lifo, whatever his
fucking
name
knows,
was
dude?
yesterday that everyone was
It's like a
hyping
different
up.
world.
Didn't hit. Didn't hit. I can't hit any esports, can't hit tennis. We'll be seeing. Chat, it's time to get surgical.
Let's
I'll
do
dip
it.
on out, head on over. We'll be.
All right, brother.
We'll be. Thanks
I'll
for
catch
having
you
me
in a
on,
minute.
Bubba. I'll see you.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Let it ride, Josh. It's not Trent. It's a way handsomer crab. How we doing? Happy Wednesday.
What up, Jay?
He's in the fucking merch. He's in the merch room. Down sit.
been a long week.
My
But
man's got pink eye, bro. What have you been doing? You want to hear something crazy? Javon last night went out, had fun, went to a concert instead of looking at Prize Pick squares. That's fucking bullshit.
no wonder
I'm
you didn't hit.
pissed. What is this man eating, bro? I
That was
gotta
a
bring him up.
juicy bite,
Right.
whatever.
Shelly's always doing the most.
Wait, hold on. Is there a pickle on there?
I'm punishing myself. When I give out losers, I punish myself and just dominate glizzies for the rest of the day.
Bro, did you even cook those?
Not well.
I don't even remember my pitch. Was he eating dick fingers?
He was literally eating dick fingers, yeah.
And the way the ketchup was on there, he did that on purpose. That wasn't a punishment.
What a throw up,
The
dude.
placement of the pickles and the dog being slightly slanted on the. No, those are dick fingers, 100%.
My play of the day.
Oh, I can hear the fucking dog clanging around your mouth, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling very nauseous. Like,
I mean,
very,
what the
very
fuck?
okay. Trent's chirping me. Look at the entry he just tweeted out and tell me that isn't the most disgusting excuse for a Prize Picks entry you've ever seen in your entire life, Trent. That shit is not hitting except the nerfy.
I'm fucking exhausted, boys.
You'll be right, brother. Get your fucking gross face out.
Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this.
I almost just threw up watching those highlights of Chelly eating that hot dog. That was putrid. I did not need to see it again. I did not know we had a new intro for today. Whew. That is gross. I'm happy that I did not eat a lunch today. I'm skipping lunch. If I did, it'd be all over me. My guy Josh had a great point here. Never seen a hot dog looked less cooked after you cook it. From our guy Chell. It is what it is. Guys, happy Thursday. We're almost at the weekend. You know what? I count today as the weekend. Thursday is the weekend. And when you bet on sports all day, you bet on sports for a living, every day is the weekend. That's how we roll. Yesterday, the bets, about 50-50-ish. Ate some juice. I think I lost like half a unit. Did not love the card yesterday, be honest with you. Today, there's some plays that I like a little bit more. Thank God. So we're getting after it. We're getting some goats in the queue, loading them up. Right now, you're stuck with me while we get going here. All right. Evan, I do need a soundboard. Tell Trent, put it on the corporate tab. I'm not paying for that shit. Hope you guys enjoyed yesterday. Surgical stream, running it. Hope you guys enjoyed the behind the lines today. Went over the whole card with our guy DeGen. Had Javon's milk real quick. And then he headed out. They're all going to the Rangers game. I'm jealous. Hopefully they have a good time and their bets fucking smack. I know Trent, he's been hitting a couple. He's been losing a couple. It is what it is. That's how life goes. You can't win them all. But you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And scare money don't make money. So it does no good chirping and not sending bets. There's one thing you can do, and that's fire off more plays today. New day, new ball game. Let's get after it. How about them Yankees last night? I was so close to hitting a Yankees TTO with them losing the game. I wish Josh Donaldson did anything there but hit a home run because it would have been fucking hilarious if I had their TTO and they lost to the Rays in that sort of fashion. That would be fucking hilarious. Did not get that lucky. That's okay, though. Top 5 biggest piece of shit in MLB. Did come through for the boy, though, Josh Donaldson, and hit that nuke. So I'm not going to complain. It is what it is. Just got to click the right buttons, my guy, C-Lord. 100% correct. That's all you got to do. Square, sharp. I don't give a hoot. You come on here. You give a play. If it hits, I'm indebted to you, and I will give you credits. If it's the squares play on the board, and you look me in the eyes, you tell me it's going to hit. You tell me to bet it, and I bet it, and it hits. I'm not going to chirp you for being square. You're smart. You gave me a winning bet. Don't give a shit. Now, don't give me the Padres minus 400 today. But after talking with our guy Mushington, there might be a better way to play it, and we'll get to that at some point here. But yeah, if you're lying, Padres minus 400, if you're putting Padres minus 400, even in a parlay, I don't care if you're sending a greaser. If you guys don't know what a greaser is, it's when you take all minus 400s and you throw them together and you send a parlay. You don't do that. Don't do that. This is baseball. Javon said it perfectly to me earlier. No team deserves to be minus 400 in baseball. These are all major league teams. I don't care how bad the Nats are. I don't care how good the Padres are. You don't do it. You don't do it. Plain and simple. All right? If you're taking Padres minus 400, literally call the number. I would have more respect for you if you took the Nats money line for way less money, straight up. But, I mean, you could take Padres money line, knock about the odds, and then afterwards treat your recap, say you went 1-0, and then carry about your day, but then you're a scumbag. We don't do that around here. Odds do matter. It is what it is. I will say, and I need to make a call to my guy, my source for where odds open up. I'm about to make a call as we speak. I'm seeing on my end that the Braves opened up as a very, very, very small favorite for a very, very, very short amount of time. That's what I'm seeing on my end. Now, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, and, all these sites are not completely accurate, but I'm hearing, multiple things. So I need to figure it out. I'm working on it right now. I'm going to hit up my buddy and see what he's got to say. Let's see. Let's see what he's got to say. I want to bring him on here. Sending out the links left and right out here, squads. But yeah, you guys are stuck with me today. You're stuck with me tomorrow. Boo-hoo, don't care. It is what it is. You're lucky, though, because I'm hitting my bets today, and I'm especially hitting my bets tomorrow. I already took a peep at the card, and I'm liking it. So I got to hit bets today and tomorrow because it's my birthday on Saturday, and I have expensive taste. So I already bought myself some gifts, and I need to replenish the bankroll is what I need to do. So I don't have a choice but to hit my bets today. Did not end up taking the under in this first game, in the Cardinals game, thank God, because Senzatella is hurt and gave up 5 runs. So we carry on. We go about our day. The squad's at the Rangers game right now. They're going to have a time. Let's hope for plenty of runs. Let's hope Dane Dunning has a masterclass today because I'm on his fantasy score over today. We'll see how that one plays out. I'm also on Corey Seager's over 1.5 total bases. Shout out to Milkman Javon. And I'm also on the Jose Abreu over runs prop. Yes, runs and RBIs prop over 0.5 from our guy Jose Abreu, the fossil. So that's what I got in a little 3-piece. Hold the fry, not taking credit for any of those plays. Javon spoon-fed, and then Dane Dunning. You guys know that's my guy. And I think he pitches a gem today at home. Let's get some W's going here in chat, guys. We're going to have a day today. Happy Thursday. Let's have a fucking night. Why not us? Why not us? Why not us? Do you guys want me to go over the bullshit Sharp report and just get it over with and cut the shit? Since we have fucking plenty of time today and we got games starting up soon. You guys want me to just go over it now? Yes? Yankees are not back, Lax Pinky. We're going to hear that all day today, by the way. We're going to hear Yankees are back all day, and then they're probably going to lose today to Barrios. But we'll get to that game later. All right? Yeah, Chase, please hop on, my man. We need some more fucking tennis. Notebook is out, Jake. Let's fucking go. Let's get it. Let's absolutely get it. Mush, if you want to come on and give your picks, you can. You want to come on for the team? 1 second. Looks like he's absolutely munching right now. Grubbing. Hopefully it's better than what Shelly ate for fucking lunch yesterday. That was disgusting. So, super excited. Let's go over the card while he eats a filet mignon or some shit. Or he's probably eating a salad. He's a Cali guy. Let's go over what I got. All right. Texas just started, so I'm not going to give out Rangers ML VIP premium play minus 250. Let's move on to Houston, Chicago. Do I think that Houston wins this game? No. But I'm riding with my guy Mush for them to score first. And I like it because Lucas Giolito fucking sucks. I don't know who's going to win this game, I'll be honest with you guys. But I'll tell you one thing, there's going to be runs. Luis Garcia, we all think Luis Garcia is still really fucking good. Look at his stats recently. That dude's a sneak Turk. He's putting on a crazy tryout for sneak Turk of the year. He might be named captain going into the playoffs here because he looks like shit. He looks like shit. Check the data. Check his stats. Luis Garcia sucks. White Sox, Lucas Giolito. also fucking stinks. Another big name, another guy who we remember him pitching really well 2 years ago. This year he can't figure it out. He's terrible. So give me the over in this game. I know it just started. I actually got to put it on. Just started, I know. But we have Houston to score first in this game. They get the first at bats. We're seeing plenty of runs in this one. They get to Giolito. Let's hope we get a first pitch nuke here on Altuve. Oh, looks like a ground ball for Altuve. First out of the game. Nice. Nice little Krabs jinx there. It is what it is. Let's move on. Oh, we're seeing some boost talk, though, in chat here. Hold on. This could be important. FanDuel has a boost for DeGrom and Fried. It could combine 15 Ks. I bet if you took their under Ks today, both of them, you'd probably make money. Or at least get 1-1. Straight up. Because that's how life works. That's how baseball works. Betting on baseball is literally rocket science. And shit happens. It doesn't make sense every day. It's fluky. It is what it is. It is what it is. We'll probably get a Giolito no-hitter today. Straight up. Plain and simple. Let's go to San Fran. This is a game that I really like today. And you guys probably know what I'm going to say. Give me the over. Give me the over. Two of the best arms in baseball. Our guy Logan Webb on the bump at home. No way he gives up any runs today, right? He's giving up runs. You know who else is giving up runs? Zach Gallen. 100%. He is. Straight up. Plain and simple. He's giving up runs. I honestly want to know what Mush thinks about this fucking Giants game because that's one of his 5 teams he roots for. So I'm going to bring him up.
Unbelievable.
Your order of MLB teams that you root for, are they number 1? Are they number 5, 10? What are they at?
Yeah. Hey, man, shut the fuck up. Listen, I'm a Giants fan and I support the poverty Padres because the Padres have never been good. They were great with Tony Gwynn. A lot of people that are watching never got to see a single Tony Gwynn at bat. You know who did? Old Man Mush. Old Man Mush got to see a little bit of Tony Gwynn, one of the greatest to ever play the game. So sue me for rooting for a team that has a history of being poverty, but they're fun to watch. I love the city. So I got one team that I'm a fan of. Yep. And I support the Pods. I wanted them to succeed. Like I want to see my little brothers succeed. Like I want to see you succeed, Krabs. Simple as that.
I appreciate that.
Sue me.
You're a team player. You are.
Gary L just roped one. But
yeah, I thought that was a home run off the bat. Turns out it was like 100-foot foul ball. What are we looking at?
Would have been nice. Yeah, it's a tough game to bet, but I could see some runs in San Francisco today. I could see some runs.
It's been a while since we've seen some runs there. Yeah, okay. You like the over in that one? You give it a little bit of a stamp of approval? You think they get to Gallen?
Might be too contrarian for me. Might be a little
too much. Might make a little too.
Might be a little bit too contrarian for me, and that's another. That's a
Giolito masterclass. Giolito masterclass incoming.
Yeah, I mean everything was looking pretty until you started calling Garcia, who we needed to root for, Sneak Turk. However,
he is a Sneak Turk. The people
we don't care about what happens in the first inning, right? It's just throughout these first few innings, Stroh's got to get on the board first.
Straight up, plain and simple. That's all we
got to get on the board first.
I don't give a shit who wins. I don't give a shit how many runs they score. We just need one. And Big Jordan's up, so let's hope he takes care of business. Jordan's been hitting like shit, but let's hope he gets a nice little change up.
Can Jordan turn it around?
I'm sick and tired of watching it. Maybe it's because we're balls deep in the MLB season. We could not be deeper in it. I'm sick and tired of watching umpires have terrible calls every fucking game.
Oh, dude. Every game. Wilmer Flores yesterday. I don't know if anyone was watching the game, but I was 7 inches, which is a real long distance away from going 4 out of 5 on that prize picks that I sent you. It was Quan over hit and walk.
Yep.
He goaded up for the kids in the bottom of the 8th. Their whatever inning it was, 8th or 9th. Yep. It was under hits for Cal. Cal almost wanted to blow it for everyone. Under hits, that's Mac. It was Rodon under pitches in the first inning. Cleared it by a mile. And Wilmer, fantasy, just at 5.5. Guy had a double. And then on a changeup, 7 inches out of the box, they rung him up when it should have been ball 4. Had the walk. scurrying over to first base, and the umpire just slowly rung him up. It was gross. Yeah, I don't know when. Oh, we got to walk. We got a man on. Jordan
All right.
on
Well,
first.
Jordan's not
Yeah.
as fast as me, so he's not scoring from first. That's a fact. But
Absolutely.
Mush, we do have, of course, as soon as you come up, we now have
Yeah.
a full queue.
Yeah,
So
perfect.
you're more than welcome to chill. Come back in later. Do whatever you
I'll
like.
be highlighting messages that
Sure.
make me giggle nonetheless. So
as you should.
don't worry
As
about
you
it.
should.
I'm gonna pop
All right,
out. Catch you.
We'll be seeing. Yep. Let's bring up my guy Sandy. Looks like he might have a guest, and they might have some plays that we can fade. Let's see what the boys got up north. What's up, Sandy?
Crabs, what's going on, brother? How we doing?
How we
got
doing?
Sura in the cut too. Look at the boys.
Hey, there he is. Sir, hey, don't let Sora get hot. Don't let him get hot with the MLB players. He's been hitting them.
Yeah, Sura and I got to play together. He gave it out on the show. I got a little corporate today because of the little product launch, so I am piggybacking on Sura's play today. But
Sure. What do we got?
I'll let you see it.
Yeah. Oh, it's D-backs money line. Honestly, not much
Wow.
to it. Yeah, D-backs money line. I'm fading good old Logan Webb there. Last two times these guys faced off against each other, D-backs won 5-3, and like I've said on stream, Giants are probably the most unserious baseball team since mid-July. I would say.
They're joke.
D-backs have been hitting righties a lot better over the last month and a half than the Giants have, and they won yesterday. So I'm rolling with the momentum.
Yeah, the D-backs also teed off on Webb too, bro, last outing. So we're gonna go back to the well today with that pick.
Go back to the well, and I'm tired of hearing the narrative. Logan Webb is the best fucking pitcher at home. He's unhittable. Ooh, yada yada yada. This is Logan
What's
Webb.
that
It's
about,
not
Krabs?
Jacob DeGrom. It's not Jacob DeGrom.
Yeah.
Crabs, do you have a pick in the Brewers-Dodgers game today? I know it already started, but
Oof, it did just start, and I hate to say it, but I think the play in that one was probably the Dodgers, which
that's
is a
what
wild.
I hate giving out my team. I'm wearing a fucking hat. So
You're
biased.
literally wearing the hat.
But
Talk about
I'm
corporate. You're
wearing the
hat.
team total. I'm wearing the Dodgers run line and team total.
Okay. I'm a little bit worried because we saw here's why I like the Dodgers today. So 2 days ago, we saw the Dodgers as a dog for the third time all season and for the first time in forever, like since the beginning of the season.
It was the
We saw
fifth
the
time in
Dodgers-
365 days. Isn't that nuts?
Yeah, ridiculous, dude. That makes no
Insane.
fucking sense. That's how fucking good they are. We saw them as an underdog, and people saw the Brewers win that game, right? And it was in extra innings, which is you could call it fluky, whatever, but the Brewers won, the Dodgers lost. Now we're getting the same fucking thing today, and I think fake sharps will be coming out of the woods trying to look smart on fucking Twitters, saying, "Hey, let's take the Brewers today." We saw this 2 days ago. Is that you laughing at? Because that's what Sura said when he walked in the
Sura
office.
just
today.
sold that.
I'm
Not more than 30 minutes ago.
I'm on the Brewers. I don't know. I find it hard to fade Corbin Burns. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Our mic's probably really shit right now because it's
can hear
literally
you.
through our computer. But
We can hear you.
this is but yeah, I am on the Brewers right now. Is it still 0-0?
It is 0-0 for now. They got through the top of the first, so you boys are up. You boys are up hitting.
Here we go.
But the good news is I can get behind that Arizona play. I think we see tons of runs in that game. I'm probably going to take the over because I'm tired of hearing Zach Allen is DeGrom and Logan Webb at home is DeGrom. And this total, we haven't seen any runs in this fucking series, and now we're getting the pitcher's duel of the series, and the total is the same fucking spot it's been at the whole fucking series, and all three games have gone under. No way this one goes over, right?
No way.
We're seeing runs.
I might have to ride that too.
We're seeing runs, and I'm hoping there's a lot of Diamondbacks runs for your guys' sake. All right,
There you go.
absolutely love it, sir. Good news is, you're probably gonna go 1-1 today and break even because you got the Diamondbacks. I think they could pull it out, but on that Brewers bet, you're a little bit fake sharp there, buddy. But we'll see
Yeah,
how
I
it
know.
turns out.
but one bet looking good right now that I do have is Wainwright strikeouts, and I don't know if he's hit it just yet, but he's at 4 through 3 last time I checked, so I think that's pretty
Okay.
good.
Yeah, they're up 6-0 already and counting. The Rockies are fucking terrible.
Dude,
Holy
poor
shit.
poverty.
What? I bet on them yesterday. I look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I saw that actually. Yankees
Can't win
team
them all.
total was sharp though.
That was a good one. That was just a
That was
simple,
sharp.
just fade everyone else, give them the middle
Yeah.
finger, take the TTO play. Is what
There
that
we go.
was.
Love it.
But we're gonna be hearing a lot of Yankees are back talk today, and I'm not buying that shit. I still think they suck.
Yeah.
So we can.
Like
I think
it.
it's actually safe to fade the Yankees again today if you guys are
Okay.
looking for some action.
All
So
right.
give them a
Love it.
peep. Maybe work on getting a mic so we can hear you guys' beautiful voices. But it was good enough today. It was good
Yeah.
enough. All right, boys.
Thanks, Crabs. Good luck
I
today,
appreciate it.
Yeah,
Peace,
we'll see
boys.
you.
Love talking with the boys up north. All right, we got my man Fruity in queue. He's a fucking go. We're bringing him up next. And then we're going to go Chase on deck and my guy Jay Kazin in the hole. I don't mind making him wait. Let's go Fruity. He looks ready to roll in a nice little t-shirt. Button down. Is that short sleeve sweatshirt?
Yeah. Fire.
Sure.
I got a couple of them the other week. They're comfy as
Nice and
fuck.
comfy. Nice and comfy.
So one, the Yankees are back. I'm on the money line. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I do have one pick today, but I wanted to come on just to clown the boys, give a couple good stories from the last couple of days. So we all show up at the airport. I'm waiting for everyone. Everyone's walking through. I'm trying to go right to the Uber. They stop at the carousel. I'm like, oh, who checked a bag? Wasn't Lauren. It was Trent.
Trent had the extra clothes.
Check a bag for his whatever 3-day trip, 4-day trip. So, I just had to give him shit about that one.
He's got to fit all those fucking jerseys he bought on the trip. He bought 10 jerseys. I hope those weren't on the Fruity card.
No, they were not on my card. That's actually hilarious. The other thing that you guys should have seen. So Trent tweets out what section we're in at the Braves game. And he goes just to go on a little walk around the stadium, and he's not there. And I turn around, there is a full mob of just actual high schoolers. There's no way they were older than 16, just standing at the top of the stairs, just waiting. And so he comes back, he's taking pictures, and these other kids are like, Trent, our bookie said if we get a picture with you, we'll give us free play. So these kids were on the search for Trent because their bookie was giving them free play for the fucking dude.
We're in this together. We're in it together.
So funny. It was so.
That's
funny.
actually a geek.
Myself, I was like, and they were 16, bro. They were not. They were not of age at all. They were easily 16. So, with that being said, my pick of the day is plus 310 Washington Nationals money line.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm kidding. I take every team that is against a minus 400 plus in MLB, and it hits half the time.
No, it does.
It is ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous.
Look what we've seen Look what we saw in the Pirates Dodgers series when the Pirates swept. Look what we saw.
It's weird. It is so weird.
What was the other one where it happened? The Royals, when all the anti-vaxxers, the Royals went up to Toronto.
Yeah, and
they won a couple games outright too.
Yeah, so, and they were the first game I think was minus 480 for the Jays, and I was like, ridiculous. Okay. So yeah, there's pretty much no analysis there besides if I see minus 400 plus, I just bet the other team every single time. I put a unit on it. So
you should.
I'll be doing that one, and then I might have to take the Yerfie in Mets Braves, because I'm tired of hearing it. I'm beyond tired of hearing it. So I've never heard a bet more in my whole life today, and I have.
Then the Mets Braves Yerfie or Nerfie.
No one's pitched anything on stream yet. I'm like the second person on stream, and I still haven't heard. I still haven't heard it. So it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean it's two of the best pitchers in baseball. There's no way there's a run scored in the first, right?
No, that's what I'm saying, right? No chance, right? There's absolutely no shot. No shot the Dodgers get swept by the Pirates, bro. No shot. I mean, like
you're on the right track. I'm all over the over, no pun intended. I'm all over the over in the Mets Braves game, and I like the Braves as well in that one too. Because DeGrom is a weirdly short favorite here. And everyone's already acting like DeGrom threw a complete game shutout.
And I don't know, I don't know much about this, but why is his line at 9.5 strikeouts? I understand he's like the best, but the Braves are hot and good batting. Like
the Braves do strike out at decent amounts, and DeGrom has looked the best he's probably ever looked coming back from this injury. I'll be honest with you. So that's probably why. I mean, he struck out the Braves 12 times about 2 weeks ago, less than 2 weeks ago. And then he also struck out the Phillies 10 times in his last start. So
still, though, it's not even plus money. It's 9.5 at minus 107.
You couldn't pay me. You could literally give me a free unit to put on the over, and I would respectfully decline.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way I'm taking that. I like his under. I'm with you. And I think the Braves actually win this game and give DeGrom his first loss of the year just based on where that fucking line opened up. I'm seeing the line opened up as the Braves as a small favorite, and I'm still waiting to confirm. I hit up my buddy about it.
Braves are
I need
plus
to find out.
115, Mets are minus 135.
Right. But where it opened at, I'm seeing that the Braves might have been a favorite. And I'm gonna ask my FanDuel guy when he comes up here, Austin, who's the fucking goat. He's gonna let us know.
It opened at minus 115 for the Mets, minus 105 for the Braves.
Okay.
So damn near even.
It's still sketchy though. With DeGrom opening up that small of a favorite. I don't care how hot the Braves have been. Doesn't matter. This is Jacob DeGrom, and everyone and their mother is going to be betting on them today. Everyone's going to be betting on them today.
Also, Dodgers Nerfy just lost 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the first. Braves hit a So
or
not Braves, Brewers.
Dude.
Yeah.
Andrew McCutchen. Let's fucking go.
So,
damn, that's wild, bro.
And then Cardinals just hit a grand slam. So
I
bottom of
mean,
the third, 10-0. I'll keep tempo and pace. You can keep going, but I'm on Nats, and I'm going to take the Yerfy for sure.
Natitude, absolutely fucking love it. I can get behind that Nats play.
Yeah, I might come back up towards the end if I see some other shit. But
please, I'll give you the free fades.
Yep,
I got you, brother.
Perfect.
All right, peace, my
All right,
man.
Peace.
See ya. All right, we're going Chase because he's literally in the office. We got to call him up, and we're gonna speed up tempo because now we got hella heads in queue, hella goats in queue as well. So here we go. Let's ride. Let's get another fucking tennis lock from our guy Chase. Where's he at? There he is.
What's up, man? How's it going?
What's up, Beast? How we doing?
I'm good. Riding off a good high last night. Got a couple
Sure.
good plays today. I'm really confident in, man. I really like these 2 plays today. So let's get right to it. Keep TMP. So I have a 2-unit play that I usually don't do this kind of stuff. It's plus 225. It's Ben Shelton money line up against Cam Norrie about 5:00 tonight. The way Cam Norrie's been playing, he should have lost yesterday to Murray. Cam's been kind of slumping. He's not playing terribly, but he's not playing what he should. He's beating guys that he should blow out. He's, it's staying close. He's played a lot since Wimbledon, since his deep run at Wimbledon. Legs are kind of starting to get tired. I like Shelton here. It could be in 2 sets. I don't think that's how that's going to be, but I like Shelton here. This isn't like a crazy official play. I'm not telling you to go put the house on something at plus 225. You know what to do. We can be smart, but I have 2 units on this. Ben Shelton's that 19-year-old kid that I was talking about yesterday. Yeah, huge serve, hangs with guys like Isner that have those big booming serves. So I think Shelton's going to have his way today with Cam. This kid just graduated college, made this as a wild card, made the Challenger final last week. So he's on the up and up, and you got to ride the hot hand in tennis. It relies on momentum more than any other sport. So
what
I'm
odds
ride that
on this pup?
Plus 225.
Ooh, you have me at plus 225. You kidding me?
Yeah, he was at plus 350 yesterday, and I had it placed, and I just talked myself off before hitting confirm.
Holy
I'm not
shit!
gonna let
So
that
he's
happen
moved?
today. Yeah.
Plus
No, well, that way
350 or
he
plus
won,
250?
he won yesterday at 350, and then he won on Tuesday at plus 140, I believe. But it's too long of a line the way Norrie's been playing, so I'm going Shelton here. If it loses, whatever, man. I'm riding the hot hand. Norrie can get back into form today. Who knows? But we'll see. My 3-unit play. So my 3-unit play of the day is Felix Auger-Aliassime and Giannis Sinner over 23.5 games minus 105. It's opened up at 22.5 at minus 120. It's kind of moved up a little bit, but I like this. 2 big similar play styles. Lots of big booming serves off the baseline. So I think it's going to be relatively close. They played this year. Felix beat the shit out of him. Wasn't even close, but I don't think that's I don't think that matters. This is going to be a really fun match. Felix is better on clay, but he can perform on hard court. Moves around the court really well. Really smart tennis player. Both young guys, both 21 years old, 6'4", tall, skinny, can move around the court. So it's going to be a fun match. And I like this to go over. So hopefully we can cash
for
it.
23.5. You said it was like minus 105 or some shit like that.
Minus 105. Yeah, you can buy it down to 22.5. That gives you a couple outs in 2 sets.
We're not buying shit. We're taking it. We're trusting our gut.
Yeah,
we're trusting our gut. How many U's you got on this pup?
This is 3. So I got 5 total on my 2 plays. I do 5 units a day max. Don't go over it. If I don't use them all, don't use them all. But no more than 5 units a day.
That's called bankroll management, ladies and gentlemen. Look it up. Look it up. Have some respect. That's how a fucking professional does it. And our man is building his bankroll, and he's right on his way. Pretty soon he'll be doing his fucking picks from a goddamn man cave with, you know, tennis ball neon lights behind him if he keeps fucking hitting his bets.
Yeah,
Dude's an
yeah. It'd be
absolute
nice
lock.
to get out of this. It'd be nice to get out of the office. That's for sure, man.
Dude's absolutely spoon feeding tennis plays, and nobody's fucking taking them because they don't want to take tennis plays. And don't be scared to take a plus 225, ladies and gents. Shit like that hits all the time. We just talked about it with Fruity. You bet an MLB team, you fade a team that's minus 400, and that shit's been hitting. So don't be scared by the odds. A lot of time Vegas does that shit to scare you off, but just because he's plus 225 doesn't mean he can't win. You know what I mean?
Rafa Nadal was minus 670 yesterday and lost. So anything can happen. Tennis is so it's fluky as hell, but I'm taking this. I love.
What time does Shelton play today?
It should be 5 o'clock, and then I think Ajay starts at 6. They're on separate courts, so you shouldn't have any overlap there.
Okay,
but
I'm
yeah,
gonna bet it right now, and I'm gonna have you walk me through it because I don't want to. I've never bet tennis before, so I need to make sure I can find it on my book real quick. I'm locking it in.
Yeah.
Yesterday on stream, I listened to the plays. Today, I'm tailing them because I'm tired of not, trusting my guts. So, what do I search here? ATP? Is that what you guys smart people call it?
Yeah, it's ATP. Days? Yeah, ATP. Yeah. So the
Masters,
Shelton money line. Yeah, it's the Cincinnati Open, Western Southern, maybe listed as. Yeah, so it's the total. So total games for Ajay and Sinner, and then the money line for Shelton. Again, tell that lightly, but I love it. I love it.
I'm putting 0.2 units on it because my units are fat. So I'm going to tail it responsibly. Throwing $100 on this one, bada bing, bada boom. And when it hits, you will be getting a thank you message from me. All right, brother.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Not Blake Shelton. Don't be fooled with the country star. It's not him. Same name, though.
No.
Same name. All right, brother. I appreciate it. Good luck today.
All
right, peace.
Thanks, boys. Everybody have a good one. Let's win them all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fucking beast. All right, we got my guy Austin, and then I'll bring up Jake, who's probably not doing shit today. He's still in school. And then we got my guy Peter in the 3-hole because I know he's got some corporate shit to do. But we got to bring up my goat Austin here. He knows his shit. Everyone listen up. Get your notebooks out. Let's go. What's up,
How you
beast?
doing, man? How we doing?
Doing well.
Your favorite corporate friend.
Sure. Hey, you're a friend of the program. I don't care if you got the FanDuel background.
Hey, it's all good. Hey, FanDuel's never given me a dime or a play to recommend. I wish they would. I'd be on Cabo instead of streaming with you.
That's what I'm saying. That might be top 5 dumbest things bettors think is that guys like you just get spoon-fed winners or are here to deceive. You're betting just like us, bro. Give me a break.
Yep.
Let's get right into business though, because we got a bunch of people in queue.
Yes, sir.
And I need to milk a winner or two out of you. First things first, though. This fucking Mets Braves line here. Can you tell me where it opened at for the MLs? Because I'm seeing conflicting stuff.
When I saw it earliest on FanDuel Sportsbook, I filled in for the DFS pod. It was basically like a minus 112 pick 'em either side. I think it's fluctuated a little bit on each side. Is New York favored now?
Yeah, the Mets are like minus 135.
Yeah, I mean that a lot of that is it's like the juice of specifically DeGrom and Fried is kind of a wash. I know everyone thinks DeGrom is like the second coming of Jesus, but anytime you have ace pitcher against ace pitcher, 0 is 0. So then a little bit of that juice coming back the other way because Atlanta's at home. Atlanta's red hot. They're actually better against righties than lefties too. So Atlanta's technically got the platoon advantage here because the Mets actually struggle more against lefties than they do righties. They got Vogelbach that's really helped them boost against righties again, but they struggle a little bit against lefties. So I like Atlanta in that one. I'm a little trepidatious around DeGrom today. That's about as tough of a spot as it gets for him, even though he's been, quite literally like 3 no-hit appearances since he came back.
Okay. Yeah, I want to take the Braves today because I'm a freak. It is what it is. But that line, I don't care if even if the Braves opened up as a small favorite and it's moved 40 cents, even if they didn't, even if the Mets opened up as a small favorites and now they're down to minus 135, I still think it's sketchy. And I know Max Fried is good, right? We know Max Fried is good. We know the Braves lineup is good, and they've probably been better than the Mets recently, although the Mets have also been hot too. It's not like they're on a fucking losing streak. It's just that the Braves have won 8 out of 9 games, right?
Yeah. You like the over, Krabs? I felt
I like the over
would be
as
most
well.
Krabsy in there.
Yeah, because it's 2 of the best pitchers, in baseball. And it's set here at 7, not 6.5. I think that's pretty telling.
Ding,
now,
ding.
my thought process was maybe it got the bump from 6.5 to 6. And I think we just got an Astros bang. Did we?
Bang.
We fucking did get an Astros bang. Let's fucking go, Mush. Let's
That's
fucking
what we
go.
do, baby. That's what we do,
fucking
baby.
do.
Come on. Come on.
Astros to score first. Sure he can. What a cheeky bet from our guy there, Mush. Let's fucking go.
That
But
dude's
anyways,
goated.
yeah, he's a beast. He's been killing it with those first to score bets. I'd actually need to start tailing those just blindly. But back to business here. I thought maybe it was okay that it opened up at 7 and not 6.5.
Yeah.
Because of how good these offenses are. I thought maybe that made a little sense. But I mean, this total could have opened up at 6, and I would have been like, I could have talked myself into making it make sense with how good these arms are. You know what I mean? But that's kind of why I was saying Braves instead of the over here. But I don't think you could go wrong with either. I think at worst, if you took the Braves and took the over, at worst, you would go 1-1. So maybe I just do that and be smart and hope for the sweep. But I'm also a firm believer in, it's hard enough to hit one bet in a game. Why try to get 2?
Right.
So that's kind of my thought process on that.
Little note, weather in the area tonight. So if you get a delay, DeGrom and Fried could come out of the game. So that's why
That's
I think
also huge for the over. Yeah.
It's not super likely. Kevin Roth at Kevin Roth WX on Twitter does a lot of great baseball weather stuff. He says, there's a moderate threat. He doesn't think starting pitchers are safe to get their full workload. So that's something I'd note there if you're thinking over in that game too.
That's only a plus. So that's fucking awesome. What about, any of these other games? We got about 5-6 games that haven't started yet. Anything stick out to you? What are you liking?
You know what's funny? Freud kind of trumped what I was going to give you as my POD. I'll give you a different one instead because I was going to go national.
You were going to say Nats.
Nats team total over 2.5. That's a ridiculous team total line given they saw Darvish 6 days ago. Anytime you get a repeat matchup off, I like OPS points are usually like 100, 120 percentage points higher in a repeat matchup within 2 weeks. So I saw the graphic, put it up there. I was going to give you a different POD, but whatever works. I like the Nationals too. Money line to me is a bit rich considering that the Nats pitching staff, they're sending out Sanchez in the bullpen tonight, so it's always kind of like they could blow up and it could be over like that. But I like the team total over 2.5 for sure. Really, my play of the day that I really am loving, and I don't think anyone's on it. Frankie Montas, 6+ strikeouts. The alt line is +120 on FanDuel Sportsbook. The Blue Jays, surprisingly, they've been struggling a lot against right-handed pitching. Just a 90 WRC plus in the last month or so. 29.1% strikeout rate for Montas against right-handers, and that Toronto lineup right-handed dominant. So he's much better against righties at getting Ks. He hasn't been great for the Yankees so far since he came over. I think it's a little bit of a coming out party, and vibes are good in that ballpark tonight, obviously, after last night.
That is true. Do you think he'll be a little bit nervous pitching, though? He's looked a little nervous in the pinstripes so far.
Hey, it's surprising to me that a lot of people are targeting Barrios in that spot against the Yankees, whereas I feel like it makes no sense that Montas has such a high strikeout line, given that he's only had 4 or fewer in the first 2 starts against a couple other offenses. They're kind of like Toronto, St. Louis, Red Sox. They can be streaky against righties. I just kind of like variance to come back into play. I like Montas a lot. A little bit cooler there in New York, so just a good environment for pitchers, and he's my top pitcher in DFS today as well.
Awesome. So he's at 5 on Prize Picks. You do not hate giving that a look on the over as well.
Oh no, over 5.0.
Yes.
No, I'm taking 6+. So yeah, I wouldn't hate 5 on a Prize Picks square either.
Yeah, that's what I'm fucking talking about, Austin. That's hard. Coming in here, giving props, alt lines at plus money. You're giving Prize Picks at good value. That's just what the doctor ordered, my man. Love it. And I can get behind that Nats TTO. That gives me something to root for as well.
Let me. Can I give you a UFC play since I'm not going to see you tomorrow?
Please, tempo and pace. Let's get it. What do you got?
So here it is. Marcin Tybura +310. And I'm probably going to get corporate in chat. Alexander Romanov, this dominant wrestler from Moldova. He's undefeated in UFC. Last time he faced a decent takedown defense, he actually got tired. And he got hit with a groin strike and took the easy way out. He went to a technical decision because the fight wasn't allowed to continue with Juan Espino last year. Tybura's takedown defense, 82%. He's a big boy trying to take him down. And it is a 3-1 payout. I can't believe it when Tybura's the one that has 3 or 4 ranked wins. Romanov 0. So kind of
Holy
untested
smokes.
prospect going into the Lions Den. He's a huge favorite because he's just been mauling dudes, but he's really been in perfect matchups every time. I like Tibura to win that fight. It could be an ugly, disgusting one to watch, but hey, money's money.
I don't know. My phone's not going to fucking load, of course. Is it? It's not going to load?
I got a
I'm
white
locking
screen.
it in. I'm locking it in for 100 bounce. So we're in. I think I got it right. Yep, Tibera. If that's the guy we're taking on the board, then we're good to go. Plus 300 I'm seeing. I'll eat that 10 cents. Don't give a hoot. We'll take it. Fuck yeah, my man.
Let's do it.
Is that a free UFC card, or do I got to pay for that shit? I mean, either way.
They're all free if you look in the right place. But no,
points.
It's just if you follow me on Twitter, I have a lot of qualms with Dana White and how he runs business and how much ends up going to the fighters. So I don't care if you take the pay-per-view for free wherever you get it, because that that money doesn't end up going to the fighters. So
that's big.
It's unfortunate.
Saturday night. Awesome. Austin, I appreciate it, my man. Seriously, we got Nats TTO, we got Montes over K's. Tell you right now, that's going in the prize picks.
Oh wow!
And we got Marcin
Tibura. Yep,
Marcin Tibura plus 300. I'm loving the fucking show today. We're already getting some serious value plays from the squad. We got UFC, we got tennis already too. So
that's my Twitter. I see in chat. It's my Twitter. If you want to drop me a follow, tweet UFC stuff.
Yep.
Football season.
He's got a blue check mark, and we know he's going to be firing off some football bets. So fucking love it, my man. Austin, I appreciate it. Have a good weekend if I don't see you tomorrow. All right, bro?
See you, Krabs. Have a good one. Keep killing it as always, buddy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll be seeing. Fucking love it. Somebody comes on here and they sell a plus 300 play. It doesn't take much for me to tail. I trust my goats, and I'll take that value. Might not throw a whole unit on it, but I'll take that fucking value, and I'll tail the boys. Let's go with my guy, Jake here. He's been waiting patiently. He's probably got some homework to do, so we'll bring him up.
All right, dude. We chill with a little chirping and slandering and shit here, low key. I gave you 2 winners yesterday. All right.
Sure, you can.
So what is he? I heard Montez. I wasn't listening too close. He's supposed to be about Montez.
Yes, he was gassing Montez over strikeouts. He was taking all.
Dude, I'm coming here to tell his under.
Wow,
we're fading Montez today. I mean, the Blue Jays, they're like one of those sneaky teams that are good, like under strikeout teams. They're top 10 in strikeout rate against righties. They've been kind of down. They're usually like top 5, top 3 throughout the whole season. Right now, they're 9th at 20% strikeout rate, which still really isn't that high. Frankie Montez, he can't pitch outside of Oakland. He can't handle his Yankee pressure. Not 5. That's if you want to do on price picks, do 5. I'm taking it straight at my book at plus money at plus 110. So
under
4.5. Under 4.5 for plus money. Yep. It's like plus 110, plus 115. Depends on the book. I haven't locked in yet, but that's what I just saw on BetStamp. So yeah, I'm on Frankie Montez under 4.5 Ks for my POD. Yankees are back, right? Also, dude, he doesn't have a fantasy score.
So if he doesn't have a fantasy score and it's Montes, you think he's gonna pitch bad? You think he's gonna pitch?
I think he's gonna pitch poorly because there's a huge narrative around like Frankie Montez can't pitch outside of Oakland. And wouldn't that draw a lot of under bets on his fantasy score? So I think price picks to not be exposed on that under fantasy score to lock in. They're just gonna rip it off and not have it there. So yeah, I think Blue Jays. I want to take the Blue Jays so badly today because Yankees are not fucking back. They have rain delay merchants. God, I had Rays yesterday. Dude, I'm so pissed about that still.
Damn, bro, beat.
Yeah, beat. This Jose Barrios is just he did not. He's
not that guy. He's not that guy, pal.
Terrible. I saw the stat like Tony Gonsolin has allowed less hits than Jose Barrios has allowed runs.
That's ridiculous.
And I don't think he just played last night, so it was like a 3-1 difference. So it probably isn't thinking anymore. But before his last start, that was the stat.
That's nuts.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not betting that game. I had a lean out of the over. I would come on and give you Willie Adames under fantasy score, but that game already happened.
Fuck.
It got bumped the whole point too after.
Of course, you come up and give a fucking under prop after some dude pitches an over, literally right before.
Dude, I'm the under guy. You know, that's what I pitch. I pitch unders.
I like unders, I know, but I liked his fucking sell job, so now I'm in a pickle. Now I gotta think.
Dude, fuck the Yankees. That's my last little pitch to put you over.
Before you go, are you fading the Yankees again tonight, or what are you doing?
Dude, like I said, I want to so badly, but just putting my money on Jose Barrios is tricky. I don't know. I lean the over. I expect Montez to get touched up, but like I can't put my money on Frankie. But one thing I've noticed about the Yankees this year, the spots with like the Blue Jays, Like people like tail him with Gosman's pitching, tail him with Manoah's pitching and get burnt. And then guys like Kikuchi come out there, their worst pitcher, and they win those games. Kikuchi, Barrios, they're basically, they're equally shit.
Yeah.
So I could totally see Barrios winning this game. I don't know who's pitching next. Then Manoah and Gosman, just taking a guess here. Their better pitchers are pitching the next 2 games. And everyone's going to be all over the Blue Jays. And the Yankees win both those games. Because that's how baseball works.
That is how baseball works, and that is how betting works. It is what it is. Jake coming in with the most annoying play of the day, but it'll probably hit. Fading the guy before him is probably taking an under.
I know. I look like a dick here, dude. No hard love, but that's
I always look like a dick, so it's okay. Welcome to the show. Jake, I appreciate it, my man. Go get your homework done. You probably got an exam.
I got no homework, bro. I get it done in class. I'm a responsible student. It's the second goddamn day.
No excuses for not sending me Prize Pick Squares to tail tonight. No,
dude, I'm not good for multiple Prize Pick Squares. Like I just get one hitter fantasy score under on the day. Everything else I donate. But we're 3-1. Those under so far, so we're gonna keep pumping them out.
All right, keep riding it. It's working. I appreciate it, Jake.
Good luck, going back.
Brother. Peace. Oh, Nate, sneak bringing you up here. My bad, bro. How we doing?
You can bring Peter up.
Doing? Yankees came through. They came through last night. They finally scored some runs. I know you were on the TTU and you said you were riding it till it didn't hit win no more, but at least they came through and got you a win, so it kind of cancels out, I guess, right?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'll lose a couple dollars here and there for a victory.
For a Yankees win, sure. You guys needed that one, so you're right. And shout out your guy Josh Donaldson who came through. Holy smokes, that was electric.
It's funny. Everybody I was talking shit about yesterday did some.
That's just how it goes,
can't
bro.
hit. Donaldson can't hit. They hit nukes.
That's how it goes, bro. You know that's how it goes. The gambling gods are everywhere. They're always listening. They're always going to get you in the end because they're sick pups is what they are. They got some sick humor, and they had a laugh last night for sure after hearing you chirp them.
Especially after I said that shit to you too. So now you see why everybody's on the under.
Oh man! All right, what do we?
I mean, the Rays blew. The Rays absolutely blew that game though. The Rays had that game easy. Should have been a 4-3 victory, even with the Rizzo home run could have happened. But walking the bases loaded and then walking in a run, like
it's hard. You can't cap that. You can't cap that. What do you like today?
I'm on. What do you do? 2 cold teams that 2 have been struggling to hit, and a pitcher that's absolutely horrible on the road. I'm gonna go with the over in the Yankees Rays game or Jays game, over 8.
Okay.
I'm gonna Barrios on the road just has been absolutely terrible. The Yankees bats, yes, they're cold, but the spark last night. Hopefully we'll see something. This is more about the Jays too, being in the Yankee Stadium. Vlad rakes against the Yankees. Montes on the bump. He struggled a little bit. I'm hoping to see him get back. But the bullpens, each bullpen has just been terrible. So, I mean, I see a lot of runs being scored late. It's only at 8.
It's only at 8. Barrios is dog shit. I agree with you. And fucking Montes has been a sketchball for you guys as well. So I don't hate it. Some people are starting to say Montes might not be able to handle the pressure. Pitching in pinstripes. It wouldn't be the first time we've seen something like that, this season. I mean, it happens every year. You guys get a new guy, and one of the guys can't handle the New York pressure. I mean, you go from Oakland to New York, it's like night and day, right? It's completely different. Yeah. So
I'm waiting to see until he's like actually 100% and he gets a full game. He's been on a pitch count for the 2 games.
Facts.
So
that's a good point.
Let's see when they actually release him and let him go. You know what I mean? We'll see if he still continues to do it. It's mid-August too. We'll see what happens. If he's still like this, early September to mid-September, then all right.
Then
the pressure's getting to him. Something's wrong. Cashman messed up yet again.
Yep. I'm with you. Okay. One play, one winner today. You got any props you like? What do you think?
There's 4 batters that I'm going to be looking at heavily tonight.
Wow.
DJ is back. LeMahieu's back.
Yep.
He hits Barrios very well.
Okay.
Judge. Always Judge, MVP Judge. You always got to look at Judge, especially with the numbers against Barrios.
Okay.
Vladdy has good numbers against Montes, plus he's a Yankees killer. And Manny Machado.
Okay. God, Trent's on that today too, though, so that might be chalked.
Listen, Trent was on J-Rom yesterday too, and he came through for the kids late. But
there you go.
fucking Trey Turner got us.
Yeah, he did. He has not looked too great up there recently. That's okay. My roommate has home run.
I had Paul Goldschmidt too. I was gonna do Goldie instead of Trey, but I did Trey. Went with Trey. Goldie Cash traded.
That's how it works, my man. That's how it works. But we got DJ coming back from an injury. I mean, he's the machine for a reason. All that he does is fucking hit. We got Judge. We got Vladdy, and we got Machado. 4 goats. 4 goats right there. And then we got the over. I mean, if you couldn't tell by the props, we like runs in New York, Toronto tonight. So I can get behind it. 2 sneak turkey tossers up there with Montes and Barrios, who people still think is good. So do not hate it one bit, my man. I do not.
All right, buddy.
You think your Yankees win tonight? Do you think they're back?
I am
hearing people talk about it.
I don't think back. No, listen. Until you prove to me that you can hit the ball in multiple games, I'm not saying you're back. I'm not riding on the hype train after one game of hitting 3 home runs.
Yep. I agree.
Put some singles together. You know what I mean? Go back to basic baseball. I mean, even the fact that they didn't bunt IKF in, what was it, the 7th inning or something like that?
Yeah, they put Hicks in the pinch hit. Bro, they were chirping Aaron Boone. They were why would you not bunt in that situation? And Hicks has really been struggling too. It's not like they had like a good pinch hitter coming off the bench. He's really sucked, and he got out. Obviously, they just panned to Boone. And the commentators, Michael Kay was like, I don't know why you pinch hit for him there. Like, even the commentators get this now, which makes me happy, obviously. I mean, I don't like the Yankees, but I'm with you. I'm already hearing too much shit today. Like, the Yankees got the spark they needed last night. Let's see if they can put together a couple games or 2 with some runs, right? Let's see if they can get some singles together, good at bats, not get saved by JD, in extras after some rain. I'm with you.
After getting the bases loaded in extras. Like,
you get it, bro.
I mean, that's all on the relief pitching of the Rays blew that game more than the Yankees won. Did they put hits together? Did they hit the home runs when it counted? Yes. But there was a reason they got to that point, because the Jays bullpen had the bases loaded.
I'm with you, man. Hey, the Yankees will figure it out. They're going to start to get healthy, but for now, they still sketch me. And I'm happy you're on the same page. You get it. You got a good head on your shoulders. All right, my man. Over in Toronto, Yankees, DJ, Judge, Vladdy, Machado, 4 goats for the team. Good luck tonight, my man. I appreciate you coming up, all right?
Yep.
Peace, brother. Fucking beast. Dude is here every day. Dude's giving winners every fucking day. Every fucking day. Love it. Absolutely love it. Is there a first team to score listed on the books, Craig? There should be that on almost every book. You should be able to find that, my man. All right, we have the actual GOAT coming up here. He's smiling. He's excited. He's ready. He got to fucking bull with the boys last night. We got Big Kitch in the house.
What's up, baby?
Let's get some W's in chat for Big Kitch. What's up, Beast?
Baby? Hey, man.
How we doing?
The over smacked yesterday. Houston knocked it out. We got it. We got a 2-0 stream yesterday, so we feeling pretty good. Rocking with the boys tonight. Oh yeah, I got the goods.
Your Braves made it weird last night, man. I thought they were gonna pull it out.
Yeah, bro.
Pull it out,
I stayed. I was gonna leave the game early, but I was like, okay, the bats are waking up.
You never know with that team.
Yeah, you never know. So we almost had it, but the over smacked, so I was actually pretty happy.
Did you have a good time with the squad?
Oh yeah, we had a great time. Definitely had a great time. Yeah, fucking full of festivities. Coors Light on ice. It was pretty good.
Sure. What could be bad? You're at a baseball game with some Coors Light. That's what I'm talking about. Mountains are blue.
So for my plays, well, we're sweating the Rangers right now. That was my original POD. It's looking nice. Looking real nice.
Good.
But my second one, I'm on the Red Sox money line. Yes, sir. I got, 3-unit Johnson on the Red Sox money line. They're 5-1 in their last 6, 15-6 in their last 21 in the NL Central. I think they touch up JT Brubaker today. I mean, his ERA hasn't really been looking well. He's been walking a lot of guys as of like the last 4 to 5 outings. So I think Boston has a chance to spread out here. Some people might be able to take the -1.5 as well. So I like the Red Sox right here.
Yeah, they are really good when they are up for a sweep. I think somebody said earlier they're like 7-1 in spots where they're going for a sweep. So they know how to put the foot on the gas and finish the job. They're not taking the Pirates lightly today, that's for sure. And they really don't. They can't afford to be taking the Pirates lightly. In the last game of the series, they just got back to 500.
Yep.
They're still barely alive, barely breathing for the playoffs. So Winchowski's up on the bump. Brubaker, for some reason, Brubaker, I'd say him and Winchowski are pretty similar up there. But for some reason, when Brubaker pitches, he gets no fucking help or run support at all. He's 2-10. He's 2-10. So don't hate it. The Red Sox bats are cooking. I could see them get it done. And I think we'll see runs in this game. So the -1.5, in my opinion, is not a bad look at all. And you can get it at plus money on some books.
Gotta
so
love that plus money.
Too. Our guy Ali, he likes it as well.
Yes, sir.
He's a huge Sox fan, so that plays.
Man.
That plays.
Hey,
have you started looking at football?
Oh, football! I got a football pick. I'm on the Seahawks money line, bro. Their backup D line and outside linebackers are dogging against the RPO, the pistol package, even like literally any QB contain that you see on film on any scrimmages, they're all over it. Like these guys play up to the line of scrimmage as well. They close in gaps. They're disciplined. They're sound. Pete Carroll is the coach. That's an advantage altogether. I like the Seahawks on the money line.
They play tonight.
Yes, I think that's the only game tonight. That's the only game tonight. I got 1.5 units on that.
Are you taking ML or are you taking spread?
ML. Taking ML.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I should have known. I don't even know why I asked.
Come on now, square up, baby. We got to square up, baby.
Okay. Yeah. I can get behind that. The fucking Bears, man. Give me a break. I'm with you. I'm not a big bet preseason guy. I'll be honest with you. Yeah. And I do want to talk. As we get closer to football season, I do want to talk more football with you going forward because you know your shit. I know you know your shit. I will say I'm for sure betting the Seahawks week 1 with the points. With Russell Wilson making his return against the Seahawks, who everyone thinks fucking sucks, and they're not going to be good this year. Don't get me wrong, but everyone, their mother's going to be on Russell Wilson against his old team, and I'm going to take Seahawks. I'm going to take the points because I think that game's going to mean more for them. They're pretty pissed at Russ, I'm assuming, for leaving, so they got a chip on their shoulder. And it's the first game of the year, so they won't be, 0-10 and all down on themselves. Bad as they are, it's still a fresh start to the season.
Week 1.
Everyone has the same record. Record week 1, no matter how good or how bad you are. So I guess let's hope the Seahawks run starts now, and let's hope they look good going into week 1 because I'm going to be all over them when they play Russell Wilson.
I like that. I like that play a lot.
Who do you think should start? Real quick before I bring up someone else, who do you think should start for the Seahawks week 1? Do you think it should be Geno? Do you think it should be what is his name? Drew Lock? What are you thinking?
I like Lock, man. Lock has I don't think he's unlocked his potential a lot.
No pun intended.
But bro, he has vision over the field. Like he really doesn't force anything from what I've seen, like scrimmage practice wise. I think he's just been put in spots that he didn't really understand yet. So I feel like with this playbook, how the Seahawks spread on the outside, they do a lot of corner strike. The receivers, they'll do twins on one side, so he'll have more options to look. He doesn't have to look across the field. I think Drew Lock, I think he's in a good position for that team. So I like him more.
I agree. I think they're probably going to start Geno because it's Pete Carroll. Yeah, he knows the offense. I'm not going to be shocked when we see Drew Lock go in, week 3, week 4, when Geno doesn't have a touchdown yet or some bullshit like that. I think, the ceiling is way higher for Drew Lock. I think the floor might be a little lower. That's probably the issue, right? Probably more turnover prone. But if you want to win games, you're probably not going to do it with Geno Smith.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. So I'm with you. But Kitch, get the mind right for week 1. I know you're already looking at preseason. I fucking love it, but I need you sharp and ready to roll come week 1. All right,
my man. Baby. Locked in.
Yes, sir. All right, Big Kitch. We'll be seeing, brother.
Yes, sir.
Peace. Fucking love Big Kitch. Comes in with a smile, makes the day. We got Jenks coming in, probably with some fucking CSGO or some WNBA. Like I said before, guys, I don't give a shit if you tell me to bet on, a worm crawling across the street. Over under how long it takes. Don't give a shit as long as it hits. Let's bring up the GOAT. What's up, Beast?
What's up, Krabs?
You
Yeah,
like that terrible analogy that I just had?
Yeah, that was good. Nah, Cisco actually makes the most money. I saw Trent post that the other day, but
I'm hip. I'm hip.
yeah, that's for real though. But I'm gonna keep tempo and pace today.
Sure.
I'm going Natasha Cloud assist. It's at 7.5. She led the league in assists this year, and against them, she's had 10, 11, and 8 this year. It's the playoffs, so I see her dishing the ball out today, so I like that one a lot today.
Word. Okay, is that on Prize Picks or is that a straight prop?
Yeah, it's on Prize Picks.
Word.
7.5.
Natasha Cloud. Hey, another. I know I don't follow NBA that much, but I know her, so she's got to be pretty fucking good.
Yeah, she's one of the better ones. So.
Word. What team is she on?
Washington, the district.
Hey, Mystics, my squad.
Yeah. Oh, the Mystics.
Fuck yeah, bro.
But yeah.
Awesome, my man. No CSGO today? Oh no, did we lose him? Jakes. Come back to me, bro. He's frozen. We'll bring him back up if I see him. Fuck. He was about to get me juiced up. I was about to fucking take that because I want to take the Mystics. I want to back him. But Jenks is frozen. We'll see if he comes back up, all right? We got another GOAT. Don't you guys worry. We got another guy coming in hot. Our man Ollie here coming in here to probably pitch the Red Sox. So I guess we got to fade him today. We'll see how it goes. What's up, stud? Go to muted. Go to muted. You're dancing by yourself. I can't hear shit. Can't hear shit. Can't hear shit. Okay. Bro, my man just fucking put music up and started shaking his head around dancing, and we couldn't hear a single thing. Common Ali L. This might be the only time. He's getting his headphones on. This might be the only time where we can actually say fuck Ali and mean it. Bro, that was such a geek. He was so hype. He had that all prepared. Now he's ready to come up.
I was in a Zoom earlier and I forgot to switch the settings back. But yeah.
You had it all prepped, ready to roll. What song were you about to play? Because now it's it's like someone's playing
all about the dirty water today, baby.
I thought you were gonna play Sweet Caroline. Isn't that your guys' song?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Dirty water. It's literally dirty water. Don't
Is that
overthink
what that song is called?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
is that
a
where
staple.
you guys got the name from?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyhow, now I got to fade the Red Sox today because you're on them.
I've been on them for almost a week, and they've won 5 of 6.
Are they back?
They're healthy. They're playing terrible teams, but they're winning. So no money line. No. -1.5.
Scratch that. Get that out of here. Alt line
-1.5 plus 115. Come on. You think I'm going to come in here and give a -160?
No, I knew that was wrong off the rep. Give me a break.
That's okay. But yeah, everything adds up. Red Sox are first in hard hit rate in August. They're healthy. They've got a good lineup out there today. There's no Eric Hosmer, but I will say one thing about Bobby Dahlbeck being in the lineup. When did he start playing well last year? When they brought in someone to compete with him when Kyle Schwarber came to town in August and September. So maybe we see a little Bobby Dahlbeck nuke piece today, but I like the lineup today. I like Josh Winkowski. He looked really good last time against the Pirates, who just drive balls into the ground. That's what he's going to do for you as well. So don't overthink it. Just play the Red Sox -1.5 today.
Damn, the fucking Athletics just tied it up too this inning. Fucking Seth Brown, man. I hate that guy.
No, dude, we love Seth Brown.
All he does is just get hits, right? When we're fucking when we're
if
fading.
you bet against the A's, Seth Brown is going to hurt your feelings.
He's scoring or doing something.
Yep.
That's a fact.
Almost
the curse
every
of Seth
time.
Brown lives on. Holy shit. Dane Dunning, bro. Grow the fuck up. Grow up. I have his fantasy score, and he's got 2 strikeouts through 4 with the fucking Athletics. Golly. All right. Back to the Sox.
Mm-hmm.
You think that Dahlbeck, he might be playing well today because he's got some competition now, right? So you think he might step it up a little bit?
Every time they light a fire under him, I mean, like he sucked all year, He sucked all year last year until Schwarber came to town, and then he looked like Sammy Sosa. So
maybe he just needs a little kick in the butt.
Usually he does. And top of the lineup, Tommy Pham has been awesome. Devers is heating up. Xander and JD were actually taking walks yesterday. Hottest hair on the team, nobody's talking about. Prize Picks are too scared to put him up there. So Alex Verdugo.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Arroyo because he's been hitting well.
Arroyo too, yeah. But Verdugo is quietly just mashing. Arroyo is too, and he's playing today, so that's big. Love the where the lineup's at right now, and I mean they need to take care of business, especially if they want to sneak into the playoff race here. They got to take care of business today. I think they're gonna.
It does not scare you that it's against number one, it's against your guy Brubaker. Number two, the Pirates haven't won in fucking 7 years. Number three,
they stink.
Yeah, they do stink. Number three, everyone's talking about how the Red Sox always win when they're up for a sweep. That stuff doesn't scare you. That noise, you block it out.
I mean, you got to pick your points. You pick your spots with that. And I think this is a spot where every single baseball angle out there tells you that the Red Sox are going to win today.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll come on and eat my shorts tomorrow if JT Brubaker goes out there and just shoves. But if he does, good for him.
To the game.
You just charge it to a classic Brubaker masterclass.
Well, the one good thing you have is that for some reason the Pirates don't fucking score whenever Brubs pitches. So plain and simple.
Well, they're just not good at scoring either.
They're just not good. Let's not get ourselves here. Yeah. Brian Hayes, I don't think is back yet still.
He's not in.
I think
Pirates lineup. Tell me how many people you've heard of. Tucupita Marcano.
I love Tucupita. I know him because he's
Kevin Newman. We know Kevin Newman. Brian Reynolds. We know. Then we've got Ben Gamble, Rodolfo Castro. He's probably have his phone in his pocket.
Oh, that's the guy whose phone shot out.
Yep. O'Neill Cruz. Yeah, we know Cruz. He's either hitting a tank or he's going 0 for 4. Greg Allen, Yankees legend. Bly Madris and Taylor Heineman. That's the Pirates lineup today.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Yeah, it's bad.
That's disgusting. No way you guys lose. No chance.
I mean, I hope not.
No, I'm not. I'm not fading your Red Sox today. I actually think the Red Sox low key might be back, and I'm sorry for saying that out loud because now they're fucked. But I think that they might be back. They're showing heart. They're showing life. They're showing a pulse. They're healthy, and they're playing the Pirates. So there you go. If you're
Hagelin Snipes says sounds like the Pirates win, then that's all I needed to hear to lock in the Red Sox ladder.
That's all you needed, huh?
That's all I need to see.
Okay. I mean, the line has moved 50 cents towards Pittsburgh, which is really fucking sketchy.
50 cents?
I mean, I'm seeing the Sox open up at -200.
Really?
And I'm seeing them down to -155 consensus.
Saw them -160 this morning when I woke up. So that is kind of weird, but don't care.
Somebody slept through lab session, the 3 a.m. lab session.
Sure did.
That's okay. All right, Ollie. Well, I appreciate it. Go Sox today. I think I'm going to take the over in the the Diamondbacks Giants game. I don't know what you think about that one.
Yeah, I'm on that under.
7, and it's disgusting. You're on the under?
Of course.
Ollie, dudes. That's the last thing I need to hear.
I mean, it's Zach Gallen and Logan Webb. That's a dream for an under. It's all those games have been pathetic. I don't see why bats are going to wake up against those two pitchers respectively. So if they do, fine, so be it. But I'm willing to die on that under.
I'm locking in the over as we speak after that pitch.
Yep. No, I'm not surprised. Not surprised one bit.
All right. Hey, at least somebody's winning. Somebody's winning today.
That's
all right, my man.
Yes, sir.
I still need you to come down to DC and fix my golf swing. Can you make a trip? Can you plan a trip?
Oh yeah.
Some time off. It might take a while.
Potentially. We'll think about it. I'll think about it.
It might take a while, so you might need to book off a week.
Might go hit up the links here in like an hour, so I'll let you know.
As you should. As you should, my man. All right, Ollie. Hey, good luck tonight. Go Sox. All right, brother.
Yep. See you, bud.
Peace. Fucking goat. Absolute goat. Let me lock in that over and fade him real quick. Bada bing, bada boom. Respectfully. Going to fade him. I liked it before, though. I'm not actually fading my mans. Over 7, gross. It is what it is. Nobody on earth is taking it. I'm the only person on earth betting this today. That's why it's gonna hit. Let's see. You guys can stick with me here. I have terrible Wi-Fi right now. Is that what you guys are saying? Do I look like I'm on a potato? You can't even see my face? Dude. Are you kidding me? Oh, no. All right, I'm going to pull Mush up, and I'm going to exit out and clear my tabs and come back up and kick my router real quick. I'm going to bring up my boy.
What up?
You got me for a second, brother, while I read
Sure.
this and try to fix my potato?
I know. Apparently, your bookie is not also your utility provider, unfortunately.
Yes.
'Cause I know you've been paying him.
Yep. Okay.
Good. Give it a quick little refresh. Give it a quick little refresh. We got Chellmeister up here, anyways.
All right,
so we'll chop it up. And I think it's a good time for you to leave when we bring Chelly and his dogs up.
What's he going to be eating today? What's he going to be eating today? All right, I'll be back.
Chellmeister.
Good.
Is that a nuggie?
It's a dino chicken nugget.
What are we dipping it in, dude?
A little sweet and sour.
Okay, that's acceptable.
A little sweet and sour for the kid.
He's getting spooked.
You ready?
How hot was the kid on the Tinder swipes last night?
Dude, down ferocious. Is ferocious a word?
Ferocious and horrible, but like we can rip.
I was
What
down.
do we think, chat?
Horribly ferociously.
Ferocious? Do we send ferocious or do we fucking tuck that thing away?
I was down horrendous. That's the word.
Horrendous. Down horrendous is what we were looking for.
But Seahawks. Josh, ready? Seahawks money line tonight. Seattle
Yeah, you know who was just on that, Joe?
Who?
Kitch.
Kitch is on the Seahawks too.
Yes. Sure he is.
Okay. I mean, this might be a thou wow for the kid.
A Chelly thou wow. Can you afford it after that lunch you ate yesterday? I'm confused.
Well, I was saving money eating that lunch to
that you
bet
could
on the
place
Seahawks.
1,000 here. Yes. Good
Get
move.
your switch your mic over, Krabs.
Oh, fuck.
Wow.
We're falling apart.
Yep. This team, these guys are fighting for their spots, fighting for positions. This game means more to them than it'll ever mean to anybody else on the field. I don't know what Kitch's reasoning was.
Kitch has been watching a ton of film, bro. He was saying he's just talking about their defensive line, the second unit on their defensive line, and just going up against the Bears, and that in these scrimmages and these live practices that the Bears have been getting worked.
He was being surgical as fuck. He was saying words that even I maybe even want to take minus 150 favorite, and that's how you know it was a good pitch.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, parlay piece for sure. Right.
Should be a safe late piece. Sure.
Nah, why the fuck did you have to say that? That shit not hitting right now.
I have to say it.
Yeah.
Bro, would you get some nugs?
Yeah,
Well,
I
what's
got
going on here?
I got a bit of a I got 2 cheeseburgers.
Sure.
I got 20 nugs and an Oreo McFlurry to top it off.
Wow. That's actually the meal of champions, is what
Yeah.
that is.
This
I
is
heard
breakfast.
that's what Tom Brady eats before the Super Bowl.
I don't know if that's true.
That's just what I heard. I saw it on Twitter, so it's got to be true.
Wait, the year that Tom Brady lost to Eli Manning, was that the helmet catch year?
He lost to Eli Manning twice. Somebody in chat.
It was the helmet
Double
catch.
check me.
It was the helmet catch.
Did
That
he
was
not
one of
lose twice? Mush, you've
He
moved
did-
a couple
he did.
more rotations around than we have. You remember?
Sure. No,
Sure.
I remember the helmet catch well, and yes, that was one of the Super Bowls that he lost.
Yeah,
He
that's
did.
why our guy Eli Manning is going to sneak his way into the Hall of Fame because he somehow beat Tom Brady twice, like a freak.
Well, if you're telling me he eats this before his Super Bowl games, then it might be
Your
chalk.
bets are hidden tonight.
All
Your
right,
bets are
so
hidden.
three leg parlay. I
got?
need revenge from last night. All right, Red Sox money line, Seahawks money line. I mean, it's like NFL and MLB, right?
Sure, that plays. You got another weird sport we can take in this? You got any kids playing hockey these days?
There are kids playing hockey these days, and I was actually on Czech Republic last night.
Wow, against the U.S.
Against the U.S., yeah, I gave it out on my stream.
That's pretty fucked up, isn't it, huh?
Well, the line was
Money's
fucked
green.
up. They were plus 2.5, so there was like plus 475 money line. So it was free.
Didn't they win outright too?
Yeah, 4-2.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah. That line was crazy. That line was
Unbelievable.
crazy. I'm just letting this nugget marinate while I
See, Shelly, I knew I liked you, bro, because you're a sweet and sour guy, and that's how I judge people based on the McDonald's sauces they use, and that's the best one.
Is this weird?
Yeah. See, now I take back everything I just said. 'Cause you just pulled out honey out of your pocket. What the fuck, dude?
You don't put honey on your nuggies?
No, I don't put honey on my nuggies. No, I don't.
Maybe you got to start. Maybe you got to start.
Maybe I need to grow up and put some honey on my nuggies. Huh?
Yeah. Little nuggie on you, honey. All right. So I actually was gonna leave it up to you to pick the last leg.
The last leg of your 3-piece?
Of my 3-piece, and I'm gonna put a good five units on it.
Wow.
Yeah, but I want you to take
pressure.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's take the. What's the grossest play left? Let's take the over in the Mets Atlanta game.
Why did you say the grossest play? Why did you say that before you gave me that pick?
Because the grossest play is usually hit.
Is it your play of the day? That's what I want.
This will be my play of the day. Is the over in the Mets Atlanta game? 100%.
What's it at?
100%. It's at 7, and it's 2 of the best pitchers in baseball. How about it?
I'm down.
Gross.
I'm
It's
down.
gross. It's so crazy. It just might work. Nobody else is going to bet it. But people forget these are some of the 2 best offenses in baseball. Here's the qualm. Here's the catch. Jacob deGrom's on the mound. Yep. Shelly's 3 McNubb. The 3 McNubb parlay. Sure.
Seahawks money line.
Uh-huh.
Boston money line.
Yep.
And the over in New York and Atlanta.
Uh-huh. Oh, God, dude. Where's the honey at? You need some honey to chase that? You're a sick pup. Oh. What are you, Pooh Bear? What is this, Winnie the fucking Pooh? Where's the fucking honey, bitch? Where is it?
If this shit doesn't hit, you're never coming on stream again.
Fair. Great. Well,
Never
I guess
again.
you might need to find something else to do between the hours of 2 and 4 because
Yep.
we'll be seeing.
Might have to pick up a job.
You might have to get a job. Hey, go back to where you got those nuggets. I'm sure they're hiring. They got you, brother.
They're always lying. Trust me. I met
They
before
got you,
Trump.
brother. All right. Well, for the people who weren't listening, get the notebooks out. We got the Chelly Mc 3-piece here. All right. The Chelly
No
Mc
more
3-piece. Seattle ML, that's football. Boston ML, that's baseball. And the over in the Mets Atlanta. That's my play. We're throwing it in there. God damn it. I'm probably going to tell this too. Fuck
Let's
it.
go.
We're
Let's
going to make
go.
a graphic. We're going to make a graphic. We're going to do the whole 9 yards. I'm going to put money on it, and I'm going to be pissed because it's going to lose. But I'm taking it. Because I trust my goats.
If the 3-piece McNugget parlay misses, I will do a 50 nugget challenge live on stream.
50 nugs tomorrow.
Is that enough? Is that
50
yeah, I'll do it
nugs tomorrow on stream. You will eat 50 nuggets here while we talk about sports. You can just sit in the corner on mute and eat 50 nuggets.
Why do I have to be on mute?
I don't want to hear your fucking lips clanging around with all these fucking fake chicken meats going around in your teeth.
You're right. My bad. I'll never do that again.
Or you have to do an ASMR or whatever the fuck that shit is and get really close to the mic and chew the 50 nugs.
Well, I will do that, but first I gotta clean all the honey off my lap.
Gross. Yeah, there's no way you got all the honey secured.
Yeah.
When
Is
you pour
50
that.
not enough? People are saying 50 is not enough. I feel like that's
I think you know your strengths and weaknesses. I mean, if you think you can put down a 100-piece like a grown-up, you could get back
Oh my god.
or you
grow
can
up.
take the easy way out and put down a 50-piece like a fucking 8-year-old could.
All right, we'll do 100.
100-piece tomorrow if this 3-leg parlay doesn't hit. I'll be honest with you guys. Number one, this is fucking awesome. Number two, I actually like this. I like Seattle because Chelly and Big Kitch, who's literally been watching preseason film like a menace, like Seattle. So that's actually good. I'm okay with taking Seattle ML. Boston, Ollie, the biggest Red Sox slurper on the East Coast, is all over them today, for better or for worse. And don't let the Red Sox get hot. They're back. They're winning again. They're healthy. They're playing against the Poverty Pirates. And then my play's hitting. No questions asked. Don't even need to go into details. That shit's smacking. That's 3-piece. That's a Chelly McThree-piece parlay right there. That
You want 3 more real quick? Well, before I go, you want 3 more?
Sure. 3 more.
For those who aren't listening, Seahawks, the over, Red Sox.
You know you got to eat 100 of those tomorrow.
Well,
all right, brother. I'll catch you tomorrow when you're eating 100 nuggets. All right. Fucking love that kid. All right. Our guy Chase is back. He might have an emergency to tell us. Oh, gosh. He's back. I don't know if this is good or bad. And then we got my guy DC Bets, who gave the most surgical, freest, best bet of all time last night. If you didn't tail it, you're a chump. They won outright. Let's get my guy Chase up here real quick. What's up, stud?
We're both 24, yet we both look 35 in different ways.
Is that what people are saying?
No, I didn't know you were my age. I'm also a 97 baby.
Hell yeah, I'm 98. I'm actually about to turn 24 on Saturday.
You're younger than me. What?
Yes, sir.
That's
Yes,
all I
sir.
have. I have nothing else. I have nothing to contribute to the stream. This is just.
You know what it is? It's because I'm so smart and my brain is so big that people just automatically assume that I'm like 50. Yep.
You got to figure it out.
That's what it is.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay.
Yes, sir, Chase. Hey, what are you doing? Stop calculating ages. Get back in the lab. I need another time spot.
I'm working on it.
All right, brother. DC Bets with the voice crack. Holy shit. Haven't had a voice crack since conception. DC Bets coming in hot. Another winner for the team. What does he got? What's up, stud?
Oh, shit. That's close.
I got you.
Oh, what's good?
What's up, Beast?
Not
How we doing?
much. It's chilling. Having a good time.
Having a good time. I mean, the best bet of all time last night.
I told you. College
bet of all time.
basketball vibes.
College basketball vibes. That's all you needed to say for me to lock it in. I had a half you on it because I'm a pussy. But free. Free. All right. Please tell me you have another one today.
I'm not as confident, but I do like it.
Okay. What do we got?
We're going to your squad.
Sure.
The Mystics.
No way.
Way.
Okay. What
They're
are they?
+4
what are they
right
looking
now.
like? Okay.
I think it's at 4. Gonna double check, see if the line moved, but
The sticks. Fucking love taking the sticks.
of course.
I'm about to fucking tail
sure.
this. Sure.
So the
What are you
Mystics
talking
have won 7 of their last 10. Seattle's only won 5 of the last 10, so same thing as yesterday. Washington's winning more. In their past 10, Washington's averaged about 81 points per game on 42% from the field. Seattle's averaged 87 on 46% from the field. So they've been scoring more, but where the big separation is defense. Washington has probably the second best defense in the league behind Connecticut. They've in their past 10, they've only allowed 76 points per game.
Wow.
On 42% field goal percentage, but Seattle, they've allowed 85 points on 45% field goal percentage. So Seattle outscores Washington by about 6, and Washington's defense lets up 9.2 less.
Damn.
So with those numbers, you give Washington 3 points, like the differential. That's how I do my basketball bets. So that's Washington winning by 3, and they're +4. That's what happened with the Liberty yesterday. The Liberty were about, let me go back. The Liberty were, it was a differential of 5.3 points on the offensive side for the Sky in favor, but the Liberty defense was 11 points better. So the Liberty were getting about, 6 points, the Liberty, and they won by pretty much 6 or 7. So the numbers panned out. Also, I don't know if you guys saw on my Twitter, but we did a little 2K sim 10-minute quarters. And I tagged you in it. The Liberty won outright on the 2K sim.
Oh, I saw your Sims yesterday.
Yeah.
I saw the Sims yesterday.
Yeah.
Are you running the Sims again tonight?
Oh, we got to run it back.
Sure.
So,
Okay,
yeah. And then another thing. That's actually, no, that's pretty much all I got. The Dallas game, though, I'm not touching it.
Are there only 2 games tonight?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
Dallas versus Connecticut. Connecticut's been red hot against the spread. They're like 9-1 in their past 10 against the spread or some shit like that.
Okay.
Dallas has also been hot. The spread's 10, so it's a lot, but at the same time, like, it should be that much. Like, when I did the point differential, it's just about like 8 or 9, so like it makes sense. But I like Washington. Good defense. Should be a low-scoring game.
I fucking love the Mystics. I'm going to take them tonight. I'm going to tail because that's my team. That's my squad. Do they still have – they used to have a really good, older, tall white chick.
Ella Don.
Is she still on the squad?
Yep, leading scorer.
Let's go. All right.
Walking
And
bucket.
she's healthy, ready to go, ready to help contribute and cover. They don't even have to win. They just got to cover.
There's a few players on the injury report that are probable. So I'm
Okay.
probably going to wait to see that they're good. But
Word.
I think I might buy half a point and go 4.5 just because like late game situations with free throws wouldn't hurt. But we'll see how it goes.
Okay. Absolutely love this. Is this the first game of the series for these guys? Or for
Yeah.
these ladies?
Yeah, the first game of the playoffs start was yesterday.
Okay.
And then
Awesome.
the Aces won by 16 exactly. The spread was like 16.5. They're up like 2 points in the fourth quarter, and they just went crazy.
I'm assuming this is on the road for the Sticks.
Yeah, it's in Seattle, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. And what's the seeds? What are the seeds for these ladies?
3 and
You know?
4 and 5.
Okay, so this
So
should be
they're pretty-
good, close,
yeah.
hard-fought battle.
Yep.
Take the points. Don't think twice.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm pissed. I told you to not take the Liberty money line last night.
I mean, they were plus 10. Give me a break. You're not Megamind. Come on now.
I guess.
Sometimes you are. You kind of look like Megamind after yesterday. So
I'll take what I can get.
absolutely love it. DC Bets. Give my mans a fucking follow on Instagram. They got a ton of followers. They're nice at fantasy football. We'll do some fantasy football talking probably in the next couple weeks too.
Of course.
Because the people need to know.
Yeah,
And
one
you know
last
shit.
thing before
What
I
we
hit
got?
the road.
Please.
For the preseason game tonight, I was
Okay.
very close to taking the Bears +5, but that's when Drew Lock like literally got announced out, and now the line's down to 3.5. So like, it's kind of telling that.
Okay.
I think I lean Seattle definitely money line.
Okay.
And I was watching the Bears against the Chiefs. It's just horrendous. The team sucks.
Yeah, they're terrible. I mean, I'm no preseason
So I don't think I'm going to
specialist,
touch this
but-
game.
Yeah. All right. That makes me feel good because we're riding Seattle ML in our parlay.
Yeah.
So
I think
we're
it's
taking
it's
that.
just who's behind Geno Smith at quarterback, because Drew Lock's out with COVID tonight.
That's actually a really good question. Let's see. Their fucking depth chart.
That's the Eason. Okay, I like Eason.
Jacob Eason.
Yeah, I believe so. That's what
Jesus,
Chad
it is
said.
Jacob Eason. You're going to see a lot of Geno Smith. You're not going to see Kenneth Walker probably. He's
Yeah,
questionable.
he got hurt. They're hoping to have him back week 1. That whole running back core is just tough. I love Rashad Penny. Someone came in here the other day and said Rashad Penny was like overrated or some shit like that. I'm like, did you watch the last 4 weeks of football last season? Like Rashad Penny, he won me a rack, bro. I won my fantasy league because of him. He was dropping 30 points per game on fantasy every single week. He's a dog.
Wait, if they weren't going to be such butt cheeks this year and have to be throwing the ball so much because they're down.
Oh, no, I
every
agree. This
game,
year's a
I'd be
whole
all
different-
over him in fantasy.
Yeah, this year's a whole different story. But I'm just
He's
saying,
probably about a
Rashad
ball
Penny is
today.
an ass.
He's about a ball today.
Him and Kenneth Walker are going to probably split 50-50 when it comes down to it. But
Probably, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, my man. Well, Seattle money line tonight. That makes me feel better about it. That you're not taking the Broncos anymore. So that's good.
Yeah.
They're
I have
not
a quick fantasy stat if you want it before I head out.
Please. What do we got?
Just a little preview for Behind the Lines when we talk
get
about
up.
fantasy next week. A rookie running back has finished within the top 12 for the past like 6 or 7 years.
Okay.
Brees Hall.
Oof. You think it's him?
Has to be. Who else
He's
is
a must
gonna be?
draft. He's a must draft.
Who else is it going to be?
Oh God, I hope
He has like
I
a.
hope you're wrong because I have their win total under for $1 billion.
Oh, I don't think that. I mean, fantasy is a lot about garbage time. Like Jalen Hurts. Love Jalen Hurts for fantasy, but what I want him in real life, like it all depends.
No, you don't.
Damian Pierce is a sleeper too. We just posted about him the other day. For
James
the
Cook.
Texans.
What do you think about James Cook?
I like James Cook. I think I hate Devin Singletary.
Yeah.
I'm like in between on Zach. I liked Zach Moss last year, but he didn't prove it up with his starting job.
Yep.
But
He's got the fumbles a little bit. He's got a little Antonio Gibson in him.
Yeah, Breece Hall and Pierce are my favorite rookies, but
Word.
I'll let you guys move on to the next.
Noted. DC Bets, guys, give my man a follow. He knows his shit. All right. I appreciate you coming on. Let's go Mystics. Let's go Sticks.
Sticks.
Love it, my man. Sticks. All right, brother.
Peace.
I appreciate it. Beast. We got some people in chat. Let's fucking go. People in queue. All right. Tempo and pace, tempo and pace. We got my man. I don't want to mispronounce his name. I'm just going to bring him up. Simbi. I definitely fucked that up, so you can go ahead and correct me. What's up, stud?
Yo, it's fucking Sammy from fucking all the spaces, all the fucking BTL streams. You're like, you gave me a follow on Twitter, bro. Like fucking,
What's good with the fucking name?
Yeah,
I don't understand the name.
My name is Sam, and I made my Twitch account like mad long ago, and I just haven't like changed it. So, I just like made it Sammy MB. My last name is like fucking long and Jewish, so I just keep it like an MB.
Well, shortcut.
Yeah.
Shortcut.
Shout out the tribe. Shout out the tribe.
Shout out the what?
Said shout out the
tribe. Member of the
that's what I
tribe,
like to
baby.
hear,
Let's go.
bro. Yeah, exactly, Mush. That's what I like to hear. So, first time, long time. Way better at football.
You're covering your mic up, Beast.
You
There
hear
you
me
go.
now? You hear me? So, first time on stream. I'm like much better at football than baseball. You'll probably hear that so much over the next like fucking weeks, but much better at football because that's the sport I always that's just like my religion. So I don't want to break your heart. I'm just gonna give a future and a quick play for tonight. It's the Bears, bro. I'm sorry. It's the Bears. Take the points.
What?
So just hear me out. So obviously Drew Lock is out with COVID.
Right.
So Geno Smith is going to get a lot of burn, but
right.
They're going to probably pull him a little early, obviously, because it's preseason and he's most likely in line to start. So they'll probably pull him early just because like Jacob Eason, he's a 4th rounder out of Washington. He's trash as shit. I don't know why people are saying like he is garbage. He's just not good, but he's going to get a lot of burn tonight. And when you look at preseason, the main thing is backup quarterbacks. And the one thing the Bears have is Trevor Siemian, who sucks. He's terrible, always been terrible. But he has a lot of NFL experience, like way more experience than Jacob Eason, just way more. And obviously he started for the Broncos and shit. And then behind him, they have the myth, the legend, Nathan Peterman, who sucks donkey balls also, but he has NFL starting experience, bro.
Dude.
I'm serious. I'm serious. All right. On top of that, though.
Holy shit.
On top of that, like the Bears in general, top to bottom, especially on offense, have more NFL experience. They have Dante Pettis, who's been a starter. They have Equanimeous Brown, who's played plenty on Green Bay, even though he sucks. Like they have guys who have legit NFL experience. And then the Seahawks more have guys who just don't have as much experience. They do have good edge rushers. Like Big Kitchen said, like they definitely have the defensive advantage, but I'm going to take the team with more NFL experience here. That's why I'm going there. But obviously the Bears, they may be the worst team in the NFL this year. They really suck. And I don't know why Justin Fields gets the meat ride treatment from everyone in the NFL community, but he sucks. Like he's ass. Nobody gets more meat riding than Zach Wilson, Joe Burrow, and Justin Fields. Joe Burrow, rightfully so, but he's not good. So I'm only playing the Bears because they got the backup experience. So I had to say that.
Okay. Do you think if the Bears have all these veterans who've gotten all these reps in NFL games, right? Do you think that they might not play as much tonight because it's the fucking second week of preseason and they might let some of their shittier 4-string guys ride out more against Seattle's second or third stringers who are younger and need more reps?
No, that's a definitely good point. But what I think is like with the preseason, I think the guys always give it their all, especially those guys, because they're trying to make a team. Like they're like guys like Dante Pettis, he's bounced around 5 teams. I'm a huge Giants fan. He literally was starting last year on our piss poor fucking offense. But he started on the Niners before. Like, so these guys want to they want to make a team. So it's hard for me to like handicap a game based on how much effort guys are giving, if that makes sense.
I'm with you, my man. I'm with you. That's why I don't bet preseason, but
it's a joke, bro. It's a degenerate safe space here, so we got
100%.
Yeah,
it is a safe space. We do not bet shame here.
Yeah,
but respectfully, that shit ain't hitting, brother.
Yo, who claimed that shit?
That shit ain't hitting, brother. We'll be seeing. Bye. I'll catch you later, Simbi. I'll catch you in the spaces, my man. All right, we're gonna bring up my guy Degen Hours here, and then we got Coin Snatched Vibe King coming up here second. All right. What's good, B?
What's up, Krabs?
Looks like he's in a pool and he's shirtless again. There he is.
Dude, we're living by the pool. Come on.
Sure.
So Mets hit last night. 9-0 my last 9.
9-0 in your last 9. Is that actually real?
Yeah, it's real. I haven't lost this week or last week. Come on.
Okay.
I wouldn't lie about that, Krabs.
Of course.
But I don't like the board today at all. So
at least you're honest.
I'm gonna give you guys something that's gonna cash in January. NFL future that I absolutely love. I even think you'll like it with the value on it.
What do we got?
So I got Lions to finish exactly in third place in their division at plus 170. So I checked the other night before I went to sleep, and the Bears were plus 105 to finish fourth. And I woke up and they were minus 140 to finish fourth, which I definitely think happens. And I definitely think no matter what, 1 and 2, it's going to be Packers-Vikings. One of those two teams is going to win that division. And I think the Bears are going to suck and finish fourth. And we're getting plus 170 and the Lions to come in exactly third. Don't have to sweat their win total over 6.5. Don't have to see if they're going to be good or not. 5, 6, 7, even 8 wins, honestly, can get that third place finish at plus 170. And I love the price there. I really think it's a good one.
The line moved that much overnight?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it was plus money for the Bears finishing last. And then I woke up and it was minus 140 for the Bears to finish in last, which I'm not going to take that. So might as well take plus 170 and the Lions to finish third.
Somebody hammered Bears to have the worst record in football for 5K.
I saw that.
I saw that. Okay, so people were probably tailing that too.
What do you think about that? I don't hate it, but at the same time, the Seahawks and Falcons I think are a lot worse.
Yeah, I think the Bears are going to be dog shit. I think Matt Nagy's a terrible coach. I think Justin Fields is bad. So I honestly if you take away that one dude throwing $1 bazillion on the Bears under and now everyone tailing it, you take that away, I actually like it. But I never like people placing big bets on stuff because that shit usually doesn't hit. Even my 5E plays don't fucking hit. That's how it goes. So definitely sketching me out. I have the Jets under 5.5 at plus 155.
At plus money,
And now I can't find the lines. The lines aren't back up yet because I think they're still trying to figure out what's
Wilson's
good with
injury.
Wilson.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming it'll probably open up at 5.5 still, but definitely got good odds. It'll probably open up. It'll be almost minus 110 or some shit like that.
I mean, if you're paying minus money for the Jets to go over and wins, that's not the best.
It's the fucking Jets. It's terrible.
Yeah. I have a question about the MLB board for you today. So
what do you got?
My buddy's going to the Yankee game today, and it's Montas versus Berrios, and he's like, dude, both pitchers suck. Give me the over. And I was like, I had a little Krasman when I was like, you know what, dude? It's open at 8, right? I think it's going to go to 8.5 in the next morning, and I'm telling you that game's going to soar under. So would you agree? Do you think that game goes under today?
Could not agree more. It's probably it's one of the most contrarian plays on the board. I love the under. I do not love that the total has moved from 8 to 8.5. I'll be honest with you. But I've heard the over way too much today. People have came on stream and pitched it.
They have said it. They have pitched it. Yeah,
people have been talking. People have been talking. But to be honest with you, both these offenses are fucking silent right now. And we know Berrios and Montes are better than they've been pitching. So I think it's a good spot to get on the under. All we need is one of the two pitchers to lock in and pitch how they've been pitching their whole life. So I will be on the under myself. It's going to be one of my plays for sure. And I'm happy you caught on to that. So good shit.
Yes.
Good
Thank you.
right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that too. And then I know you're probably on the opposite side, but minus 130, Jacob deGrom on the mound. That's too easy to take. I will be on the Mets again. They need another win. Yesterday was great. Way too close. Way closer than it should have been. But with Scherzer and DeGrom, those should be 2 games where the Mets win when they both pitch. And we've gotten to Fried. Fried has pitched against the Mets twice, and he's looked very shaky both times. He's walked a lot of guys. He hasn't been as comfortable. Granted, one of the starts was on the road, but still, I mean, I'm taking the Mets.
I will never get mad at you for taking the best pitcher I've ever seen as that short of a favorite. But I will say that shit ain't hitting, respectfully. That line is so fucking sketchy. To be honest with you, though, I like the over more.
Over 7, I could definitely see that. Once the bullpens come in, GG. Yeah,
I think both pitchers are going to give up some runs. Like you said, Fried does not have the best numbers against these Mets. So
yeah,
I think we see runs from both sides.
And his Ks too, 9.5. He hit that in 6 innings last time. I mean, that's just crazy.
He's a freak. There is a FanDuel boost though for like both pitchers to get 15
combine for 15
strikeouts.
Yeah.
I would not touch that. That's got trap written all over. One of the two pitchers is pitching like shit tonight.
Yeah,
and it's probably not going to be DeGrom. So
let's hope.
He's DeGrom. Right?
Yeah.
All right, my man.
All right,
I appreciate
let's
you
catch
coming
that under
on.
tonight. That under.
Yes, sir. Let's get that under, my man.
Yep. Have a good day.
Brother. Yes, sir. Vibe King. He gets it. We got my man CS coming up here with the crazy flow. It's like night and day. This guy's got to be getting laid left and right these days. Coin snatched. No more mullet.
Yeah.
You got the spiky hair. The ladies can't get away from him.
No, I gotta hide. I gotta hide up here.
That's it. Yeah, I mean, they're probably knocking on your door right now.
That's what I wanted to address, honestly. So I'm glad you brought it up. I was catching some flack in chat yesterday, and then I went back and watched through, and every lean that I've given out this week is 5-1.
Wow.
The only wrong pick I had was fucking Poverty Newt Bar over 0.5 bases. So I don't want to hear any of these chirps. And with that being said, I'm going with the squarest 2-team parlay of all time. It's Bing Bong first 5 money lines. They tie, they push. They don't, we win.
Dudes, you're going Yankees Mets money line?
Yeah. I think that what you said was true about Montas and Berrios just now, but I think that Berrios is still probably going to get rocked because he's been a complete bot on the road, and also the Yankees own him. He has like a 14 ERA against the Yankees. It's a great time for the Yankees to whip back around into shape after that crazy grand slam last night. 340 feet of it, the whole 340. And yeah, I mean, I think Montas has to go out and shove, and I think the Yankees have to go out and give him run support because he's had 2 pretty stressful starts so far as a Yankee. And I think how can you not take DeGrom to at least push, at least tie 0-0? I think DeGrom shuts him out for 5 innings.
There's no way DeGrom loses a game ever for the rest of his MLB career, right?
No, I think they'll definitely lose.
They have one of the best offenses I've ever seen.
I think they'll definitely lose. But I think the first 5 is at least a push. If not, then maybe scrape a run.
Oh, you're taking first 5 pieces.
First 5 pieces. Yeah.
Okay. That changes it up a little bit. Okay.
I think the Mets absolutely lose the game.
Okay. Wow, that'd be crazy. So you're getting in there early. You're getting in and out quick. You'll know early. And then you're parlaying that with the Yankees early as well, and you get a Montas masterclass against Berrios. I don't hate fading Berrios. I mean, that dude's been ass all year. So I don't hate it.
Bum.
I don't hate it snatched. Who's going yaya for your Yanks tonight?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you were watching, but that new kid Cabrera almost got a hold of one. He just missed it. I think we could see him go yard tonight if he plays. I haven't seen the lineup, but
he's probably at like plus 600 if he's even playing tonight. So that could be worth a look.
Least.
All right, CS. I appreciate it, my man. We got Yankees first 5 ML. We got Mets first 5 ML. A little bing bong parlay. A little bing bong early parlay.
Little bing bongaroo.
Love it, my man. All right, my dude. I appreciate it. Good luck tonight. I'm rooting against this parlay, but at least somebody's winning that. All right, my dude.
I respect it. Have a good one.
Yes, sir. Peace, bro. If that shit hits, I'm taking every favorite tomorrow for a unit. If that shit hits. All right. We're gonna give people another couple minutes here to come up, another 15 minutes ish, and then I'm gonna start crafting probably. Wow, the Dodgers are losing again. 5-0. How about it? We've got 13 runs in St. Louis, all by St. Louis. Holy smokes. We've got Rangers bangs. I'm finally checking up on some of these scores here, guys, which is good because we were just absolutely going through picks left and right. Wow. Rangers put up a 7 pace. Dane Dunning, the Dane Dunning chirps have gotten a little quieter. He needs more strikeouts, though. Holy shit, he's only got 2. What the fuck's he doing? Dane Dunning. Mush, you want to come up and vibe for a little bit, brother? You got me?
Sure.
Sure.
I mean, dude, yeah, Dane Dunning chirps whatever, but as long as he has the over 1.5 walk square up, it needs to be taken every day.
Did it hit again?
Of course.
Good job.
Of course.
I tried to get cute because you know that. I mean, that's we hear that prop pitched every week. And me and Javon were talking. I was like, "Yo, should we take his?" Or I mentioned it. I was like, "Take his under walks," and Javon just laughed. He's like, "No." I was like, "All right, you can't even get it. You got to draw the contrarian line somewhere." I mean, dude just walks people.
I mean, you know what, Krabs?
He's a walker.
That is an unbelievable statement out of you.
How about
Got to
it?
draw
You
the
gotta draw it.
contrarian line somewhere.
You got to draw it. Hey, remember in the beginning of the season when I went down like 50 units on MLB early because I was only fading the
Sure
public
do.
and taking dogs? Sure do.
Sure do.
I'm sure that was a highlight for you.
And then we had to remind you of a
baseball brain
little
on.
thing.
Mhm.
We had to remind you of a little thing called baseball brain.
Right in between the ears. Boop, boop, right in there.
Right.
It ain't much, but it's honest work. And it's in there and it's active. All right.
Work.
Oh,
Leadoff
work.
hit in the Arizona.
Yeah.
San
You're
Francisco
gonna be
game.
seeing
Leadoff
a lot
hit.
more of that, my man. Wait, what?
We still
Leadoff
don't
hit?
have a run between Baltimore and Chicago, but Baltimore is coming up. Hopefully they get that.
Wait, we got a leadoff hit in Arizona? I'm seeing it out. Am I tripping?
I'm watching it. I just saw Garrett get a leadoff hit, and I think I may have also seen that cashed something out of
They
Prize
overturned
Picks
it.
Guru over half a base for the leadoff guy.
Stone Garrett. I think he was batting in the 2-hole, brother. I think Barshaw flied out first. But I could be wrong.
Whatever. They got a hit in the top of the
Sure.
first.
Stone. If you told me
Stop
Stone
yelling.
Garrett was up, am I yelling right now?
No.
Okay. If I told you Stone Garrett was a person in the MLB today, number one, would you have known? And number two, would you have tailed it because his name is Stone Garrett?
I would think you were talking about a movie, and he was made up
Yes.
character.
Correct. And he just got a hit. How about it? Don't you love baseball?
I do
Don't you
love
love it?
baseball. It's a great baseball name. I'm watching these two games. We
So-
got I think Rugneto Dor is leading off bottom of the third in Baltimore. If we get a Yabo here, I'll cream to the ceiling. Cream to the ceiling. Should we craft a little something up? I think it's about that time. Is Javon doing
Down.
anything?
I
Is
need
he gonna
help.
slide by or no?
I need help crafting. He's not sliding by. He is taking the fucking day off, which is BS. He's having fun again, and he's at the game. He's at the Rangers game.
Good for him.
Unbelievable.
Good for him.
Unbelievable.
Good for him. All right, so let's see here. I mean, dude, we have the opportunity to toss in an NFL preseason game if we really want to get nasty.
We got to
with it,
put
but
it in
we don't have
Seattle.
to.
We got to put it in Seattle.
Right?
That
I'm
has
with
to do
it. I'm with it. I'm with it.
So here's what we got so far. So number one, obviously, Chelly's fucking three-piece McParlay, right?
Okay.
We got that, and he already gave that, so we got to send that. I'm tailing it. One of the plays is my favorite one. Chelly's three-piece McParlay. Because if this
dude,
loses, guys,
that over, we're talking about drawing the contrarian line. That over in New York, Atlanta could be a bit.
could be.
Mucho.
Could be. Oh,
But
we're
who
losing
knows?
audio on you, bro.
It doesn't make.
Are you watching the game
Losing
right now or
audio on me?
something? It's switching over to your game audio, I think, bro. Oh, maybe it's me. It's me. Hold on. I'm such
Chat,
a
you
bot.
there?
Hold on one sec, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah,
My
Chad,
audio's
just know
fucked.
if you're going
Mush,
to any
hold it
games,
down.
or
I
any
gotta
concerts
fucking
or anything-
exit out and go back in because I'm a bot.
Big bot vibes from the guy. Nothing new. Just your friendly reminder that if you're going to a concert or a game upcoming, make sure you buy those tickets on SeatGeek and use promo code Bucket. Why not you? Why not us? Why not get the discount? Huh? Why not? Simple as that. 6 letters. Book it. 6 letters, 2 words. How you doing? Did anyone tail the first Yeah, I'm sure. Did anyone tail first team to score? Possibly.
Okay, now I can hear.
I think he just tried to steal. Stone Garrett stole, but he's safe.
Let's go.
Stone Garrett stole, but he's safe. Mush, my shoes
He's got some
untied.
stones.
Believe it or not, I'm wearing slippers right now. Slippers and socks. So certainly no laces on these slips. Can't do it. Can't do it.
Oh, we got my guy Nate. We got bag season coming up here.
Bag season. How you doing?
Let's run through a couple things with him, and then we'll craft. Looks like we got another walk from Webb. Holy shit! First and second. Was anybody crazy enough to take the fucking over in this game with me? Let me know. I think it might be the only person on earth.
Hold
Bag
on now.
season, Nate. Ooh.
Hold on now. Does someone want to get?
Ooh.
Really? Ty Pacino. Is this real? Is this real?
If it's not, he's
watching
getting
the game.
He's getting the old ban.
You're gonna get a timeout, my boy.
You're going to
I'm
timeout.
watching the
It's
game.
not real.
But everyone knows it's watch sweats. I'm always about 15 minutes behind for whatever reason.
So it's real. Yeah. Okay.
We got a man on third. That is a real triple. Let's go, Ty. Let's go, baby.
Triple. Sure you can. All right.
One count. Adley Rutschman gonna save the day.
Yo,
If you got-
Nate, real quick, because you gave 4 props, and I don't want to take all of these. Give me your 2 favorite ones out of the 4 you listed: DJ, Judge, Vladdy, Machado.
DJ run, Vladdy 2 total bases.
DJ, Ron, Vladdy, total bases.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about. See, this is why I asked you, because I know you give the answer. This is good. DJ Run, which I actually like that one the best too, so I'm happy you said that. And Vladdy TVs. I'm just happy we're not taking Judge and Machado. So yes, this can go in the 5-piece prize picks. At least for now, we'll put one of those in for sure. Let's go with those for now. DJ Run, Vladdy TV. Let me make sure that those are on here so I don't look like an idiot. Let's see here.
While you're looking, Mush, you have a favorite first team to score for tonight?
Ooh,
let me see if I have anything locked in right
Good
now. I
ass
saw you
question.
tailed last night. I mean, I'm on pods.
Yeah,
minus
Giants came
155.
through.
Absolutely. I'm on pods minus 155.
First
But I
team
mean,
for Machado.
that's
would be
why
love.
sometimes you gotta buy it. But you at home, kind of a beast. Anibal Sanchez. I could see the pods getting it done in the first inning for us. Just if you want to put your nuts on the table for you. But that's one that I'm on because I really don't want to force them just because like they're kind of hitting at a consistent rate. I don't want to force them, but that's one that I can get behind because you don't have to buy the Padres at minus 400. You don't have to buy a run line for them at whatever rate you're going to get that at. Damn, 3 outs in Baltimore, brutal. Yeah, minus 400 still won't hit. Probably won't. I would maybe stay off. I'm on 8 at minus 155, but we're gonna get better options tomorrow at minus 115. I'm sure.
Words.
Need Logan Webb to get out of this inning.
No, I need him to not.
Man,
Mush, what is your favorite square remaining, brother? Do you have one? I don't want you to force anything, but if you have one,
No, I
please let me
mean
know.
I'm not. As far as prize picks are concerned, I haven't dove back in the lab for these evening games. I guess that Yankees game hasn't started yet, right?
Correct.
Barrios over walks.
Okay.
Barrios
Good
over
goods.
1.5 walks. I can't believe that they have it on there, which means maybe it won't hit. But Yankees have the highest walk rate in the league. Barrios fully capable of tossing 8 balls across the plate, or not across the plate, but over the batter's box.
Okay. What other props?
I'm gonna
do we
pair
got
that with
here?
that first team to score. 2-teamer.
Dude, I fucking wish that I could lay these first team to score. That would be way too much fun. Logan Webb,
Wow,
out of the fucking
double
inning.
play.
Let's go,
Crazy
Giants.
double
Come
play
on.
there. Fuck
Come
me.
on. What was I gonna say? Oh, we have We have European soccer games coming back up for all the Premier Leagues and Liga A and all of that. And I will be laying a couple games to draw. I need to dive deep and see the rate at how many games actually draw. But the fact that they give all of these draws at plus 340, plus 450, plus 285 is absurd because we know shit's drawn on the rec.
Shit's drawn.
Something to keep an eye on. Something to keep
Does
an eye
anybody
on.
know if that soccer play last night from ER surgery yesterday on stream? I mean, did that shit tie? Does anybody know?
Oh, did it tie? I don't know if it tied. He may have lost. I'm not 1,000% sure, but
it tied.
Yeah, Chelly said draw. Chelly said
It
draw.
tied. Yep. Saw that one coming from a mile away. Respectfully. It is what it is.
Well, Kate said it smacked.
What?
Look, someone, maybe Joshy said it smacked, but Chelly said draw 2-2. All I know is that I saw a hit. He took some kind of a hit. He tweeted it out, but it's all good. Kid is a stud. Mush, double chance, pays it well. The game was 2-2. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Do you guys think it's weird? Do you guys think it's weird that there is a Atlanta home run prop on the board against DeGrom and there's 4 guys in it?
Is Acuna one?
Acuna, Riley, Olsen, and Swanson. 4 of the best fucking hitters on the team.
Acuna hits DeGrom well also.
Are they trying to get you to take the no home run because it's DeGrom? And are they trying to make it, or are they trying to get you to bet the yes because it's 4 really good hitters?
do you guys ever take those squares, by the way? I have yet to do it.
I've taken it once and it lost. So
Yeah.
I'll scroll over to the next
Right.
category.
Yeah, I said it. Maybe it was on yours. No, when I came on yesterday, I thought that it was suspect that they added Josh Bell runner RBI yesterday. Guess what he did?
He got
there.
in a runner RBI. Yep. He did
got
the
right.
first. For once, he did something. Good for him.
once. Yeah, unbelievable.
Why
They had
is
it on there.
Xander up for 1.5 hits and walks? I feel like he's fucking balling today. I feel like he's balling today.
Zandy?
Zandy hits and walks. Plus
Zandy
or over
Bogey.
1.5.
I'm also on this Giants first team to score again. That was plus 100. But again, kind of pushing them across the line. I'm gonna basically drop a system for what qualifies a good piece for this. Let's cook up a little evening lay. Let's cook up an evening lay.
I'm trying to put this prize picks together right now. We got DJ Run. We got Natasha Cloud assists from our guy. Fucking Jenks. And I want to take that because she's on the Mystics. We got Barrios walks. I'm trying to find one. Chad, if you guys have one as well, let me know. Nate, there's no Vladdy total bases, and there's only a fantasy, and I don't know if I want to take that. So unless we find anything else,
what's his
we might
fantasy
have
at?
to, but it's at 7.5.
Hang on,
Under?
I'll be right back.
A little Gino Undy.
Words.
I'd be curious to see how long they're gonna run Geno Smith.
I'm also curious to see how long they run him.
Especially like with
We
Drew
could take
Lock's
a
injury.
football prop.
With Drew
He's not
Lock's
hurt.
injury.
He's got COVID. He got COVID.
Oh, he did get COVID. That's right.
He got COVID.
That's right. My fault.
We
My
could
fault.
get cheeky with something like that. We could take fucking Khalil Herbert over rushing yards because he went to VT.
I
and he's a
just
dog.
literally had that highlighted, my guy.
What the? He's a dog. I love that dude. He's a beast. Quarter 1 total punts to over
No
2.5.
shot is that a
Quarter
square.
1 total punts. How is that up? Dickinson plus Gill. Quarter 1 total punts is up.
Dude,
you're telling me there's going to be
these preseason games have been flying over. There's been a
Are
lot
you
of
telling
points.
me
in
there's
these
going to be
preseason games.
3 punts in the first quarter of a
That's
game?
a lot of possessions. That's a lot of series in one quarter.
I mean, I know these teams stink, and I know it's preseason, but like, give me a break.
No, but I mean, dude, look at how many points were scored last week. I feel like the majority of these games were going over, and that's a lot of possessions in one quarter.
You could bet field goals made as well.
Dude, I could mess around, and I want to see how many hits.
Ooh,
the
Justin
Dodgers
Fields, 47.5 pass plus rush yards. Let's take his under. Let's take his under.
I need 2 hits out of this Dodgers team. Come on, boys.
Yo, Ebner is
2
on
hits.
here from Josh if he wants. We could take
The what
Tristan
now?
Ebner. Tristan Ebner over 25.5 rushing yards. Josh
Total
likes that
punts was
play.
just at 1.5 like 20 minutes ago when I first looked. Dude,
That's what somebody
fuck, man. Is that just one of those where it's like, why are you giving us this line? I mean, dude, 3 possessions in 1 quarter is
a lot of
I don't
possessions,
know. I don't know. It's preseason and who the hell knows, but
I feel like that's a lot of possessions.
I feel like it's a lot of possessions, especially against 2 teams whose defenses are lacking. I know that. I mean, dude.
Kid said the Seahawks defense looks locked in, but
He
it's a
did.
secondary defense, and they're not
He
going to
did.
get into the second quarter. That's not going to matter.
Right.
It's the first team. They suck.
I'm a big fan of Seahawks overs this year, for the record.
Let's trust our guy Josh here. Let's take the Ebner over 25.5 rushing yards. Or do we want to take the fantasy score over 4.2? We'll let him pick that.
Dude, kind of neither. I don't know who the fuck that is. What?
Exactly. Let's take his over. He's got no picture. He's got no picture on here. Let's
Dude.
take his over.
Yo!
He's a receiving back. Let's take his fantasy. What?
Corbin
What do you
Burns
know?
is at 4 hits. Corbin Burns is at 4 hits. We need 1 more. Crabs, come on. Trey Turner leadoff double. Freeman then follows it up with a single.
You think Nathan Peterman's going to be a check down king today and be dishing off a lot of passes to Ebner?
Are interceptions up there? No, they're not.
No, they're not. Let's take Ebner's fantasy score and let's hope he gets a couple catches and let's trust our gets. It's so gross it just might work. I love it personally because I've never heard of the guy and he's probably going to have 10 fantasy points.
You want to do that over Khalil?
I do. I mean, my
Because
guy
you
Josh
haven't
said he's
heard
going to
of
go off. I'm going to trust him. He knows this team more than I do. So,
Like Joshy or random Josh?
our Josh.
Oh, Joshy. Okay, word. Fuck it then.
He'll
And he's
play
a
way more
Chicago
than
kid.
Khalil. He's saying too. Yeah, he's a Bears fan. Let's
All
take
right.
it.
Tristan,
Let's
it
take
is.
that. Yep. And then we need 1 more. I'm trying to come up with mine. Right now we've got DJ LeMahieu runs, Clouds, assists, Berrios over walks, Ebner fantasy score over. And I'm going to find one right now as well. We're going to take. We're not taking DeGrom under strikeouts. I'll tell you that much. No fucking chance.
Okay, good. Good grabs. Good grabs.
That's good. That's progress right there. Ooh, the Dodgers are coming back.
I mean, just the fact that you said that there's a contrarian line and apparently it starts with Dane Dunning under walks is absolutely hilarious.
That's literally that's the borderline. That one's almost not over the contrarian line. All right, I found mine, and you're gonna hate it.
Burns
Get a run?
gave up 5 hits. Come on.
Oh,
Come
that was a
on.
good fucking bet.
Come on.
Sure he can.
Let's go.
Good shit. Picks from the 6 tail. Atta babe.
How you doing?
Atta babe.
How you
Dodgers
doing?
bangs. Good fucking shit.
Catch that.
Damn, they got 5 hits and only 1 run off of them. That's awesome. That's impressive. Good job not taking his earned runs. Speaking of earned runs, I've got mine. Jacob DeGrom over 1.5 earned runs. Yep. You heard me.
I mean, you're on the over, so you might as well, but like, Bubba.
Oh,
Absolute
man.
psycho fuel
Does
out of you,
DC
bro.
Vets have something to say? He peeped back in here. I need to bring him up.
DC's a football
What's
guy.
good, boys?
What's up, stud? You know
I
anything about
I
this
heard
Abner guy?
you guys cooking up a preseason prospects? Or was
Yeah,
that
you got any props?
We're tossing a couple in there. I'd prefer to go Geno under passing yards, to be honest, or under 3 punts in the first quarter. Like that shit just feels like
under
a
2.5 punts, but yes.
That's actually a line.
Well, that yeah.
I don't even know what to say about
Seager
the
just
punts.
got hit.
I'll-
What do you like, DC bets? Are there any props that you like?
I'm about to give it a look now. I haven't checked yet.
All right,
Yeah, I
give
mean,
it a look.
That's
Give me
4 possessions, and 3 of them have to be punts in the first quarter with 0 points scored.
There's going to be at least 1-3 now.
Oh,
guaranteed.
Krabs, by the way, you're cooking up an entry right now that has LeMahieu and Berrios.
Oh, I always do that, bro. All right,
If we want to fade Berrios, we could include just his over first inning pitches,
because it has to be live, right?
Yeah, because it's a different category.
What, you can't put 2 players in the same game in an entry? On
You
Friday
can't put opposing batters and pitchers in the same entry, but you can do it if it's under the MLB Live category.
Jacob
What
Eason
about-
is a 5.5 fantasy score.
Yeah.
He's going to be playing like the whole second half, essentially, right? There's only, I assumed him and Gino are going to be splitting. And if he gets a touchdown, that's pretty much it.
But is he going to get a touchdown?
I don't know. I mean, if you guys have the Seahawks winning, then you better hope he does.
That is a good point.
You know what I mean?
A passing touchdown is 4 points.
So he'd need 50 yards and a touchdown.
Do you think that's
No
attainable?
interceptions, no fumbles.
Yeah, no fuck ups.
Out of who?
Jacob Eason. We need a passing touchdown, and we need 50 yards, no picks.
I mean, for the third stringer to not have any turnovers is kind of
I guess it depends.
a stretch.
I think we're gonna trust our Bears sharp. At least
Yeah, I
for
just
now.
hit up Jeff T also.
But I'm not opposed to hearing out more props as we go along.
Darnell
So,
Mooney at 12.5 yards.
Like,
I mean, I don't know how
I'm-
long he's going to play, but like
I don't
Darnell
even
Mooney
know.
is like
Not
one of
like-
the best separators in the league. Like
I'm
he's probably not gonna
shocked
play
to see like he gets one series if I'm the Bears. You get one series and you're out. Chef T has an entry with Trevor Siemian over 93.5 passing yards, Isaiah Coulter over 1.5 receptions, and Darrenton Evans over 34.5 receiving yards. I don't even know those. It looks like that's on Underdog.
Okay.
I wonder if there's ever going to be a run in the Chicago-Baltimore game.
Yeah. All right.
That's
I
why
think
we
we're gonna
like
make the
first team
call
to score,
here.
'cause I'm sitting on the edge of my seat, cheeks clenched.
DC bets, bro. I need a fucking prop, dude. And I need.
What
it to
about
be
did Caleb come on? I know Jenks came on. What do we get? Any
Caleb-
WNBA locks from the kids?
I was looking at Caleb's card. He has let me look at it now.
Like, dude went, I think 7 or 8.
Yeah, he went 7-0. He swept.
There we go. Double play in San
He's
Francisco
sharp.
out of the inning. Giants bats coming back up.
Yeah, his plays today. Tina Charles under 27.5 PRA for the Seattle Storm, which would go with my Mystics bet if she's going under. He has Kayla Thornton under 17.5 PRA. He has Elena Della Don under 7 rebounds. And he has one of the girls in the Connecticut Sun to get 2 threes. He also has cloud assists, which Jenks has too, so that should be free.
Let's go. Okay. I think I only want to put one WNBA thing in there, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
If you
I
want
think
another baseball one, is
Yeah,
Verdugo
no.
on Prize Picks?
No, he's not, which is super beat. Super beat. We could take. See, I wanted to take Montes over, and then our guy Jake Hazen, who's an under king, came in and said, let's take his under strikeouts. But Austin came in and said he's taking the alt over strikeouts for Montes today.
I think that means a layoff. Respectfully. If you have 2 people wicked confident and 2 sides, like
Oh,
usually doesn't work out well.
You're right. You're right. You're right. Fuck.
Because then the one person who did hit is going to be like, bro, why would you take that? I told you not to. Like, shit just doesn't work.
Let's take see the Braves and Mets over 1.5 first inning hits allowed is interesting to me.
Do you think
because why would they put that up there? Because everyone's going to take the under there. Everyone's going to take under 1.5
for the
hits.
Braves game?
Yeah, for the Braves.
What about
Mets
the Padres Nats first innings hits allowed?
I would take the under on that, to be honest with you.
Really?
Because I'm a freak. Yeah.
Think Anibal Sanchez is going to shove?
Maybe.
Baseball
I've seen
brain.
I've
Not
seen Anibal
fan
Sanchez
brain.
shove a lot. Hey, the Padres.
Baseball brain.
The Padres offense looks asleep. They look sound asleep. That's all I know. They have not impressed me one bit. Until I see them starting to score a lot consecutively.
I think
I'm not trusting.
how many runs did the Padres score yesterday?
They dropped like 10 on Pablo. But Pablo also sucks. That doesn't mean a lot.
I know. Anibal Sanchez, though.
Yeah, he's not
stud,
much
right?
better. So, yeah.
All right, we're taking. I want to take the Braves Mets first inning hits allowed over is what I want to take.
I'm not gonna lie. You might find me doing a 3-teamer of Geno under. That's a leadoff double for Evan Longoria. Geno Smith under 105 passing yards and under 2.5 punts. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm forcing Geno. Maybe I'm being a little bit too biased, but I don't know if he's going to get 100, bro. Geno Smith is not that guy.
You know who sucks too, though, is Justin Fields. So maybe we just go back and take Justin Fields as under prop like we were talking about originally.
Yeah, he's playing one series. That's it. He'll be in there for. I mean, you just got to hope they don't get past the 50. No touchdown. If they score a touchdown first series, then you might be in trouble. But he'll be in one series only.
How are we fading Fields? Let's take his under 47.5 pass plus rush yards. I don't think he's going to rush for shit. He's not going to try to get hurt. He's soft. He doesn't even fucking eat meat. He doesn't eat steak. He's vegan. He's not fucking rushing for anything in preseason week 2. No chance. So those are free yards right there. Boom. Let's take his under.
Also, it's kind of a fade on the guy who came in here after me, and he was explaining why he took the Bears, and he's just like, he's ass. He's ass. It's like literally every player on the roster. Like that's gonna convince someone to take a bet.
I'm hip.
I think we're definitely teeing up a night sweats. By the way, we've teased it 3 nights this week. We have yet to do it, but I could sweat for a little bit of this preseason. What this Yankees game is that 4?
Sure,
4 Pacific.
I'm down with that one.
Sure.
Fields under pass plus rush. Okay, here's what we got for the 5-piece. We got DJ LeMahieu to get a run. We got his over half run. We've got Cloud over 7.5 assists. We've got Fields under 47.5 pass plus rush. We've got Ebner fantasy score over. And we've got Jacob deGrom over 1.5 earned runs. That's mine. There's no convincing me done. That's going in.
I mean, yeah, dude, go for it. I won't tail, but I'll support.
Hey,
like I support a little.
Remember,
bit.
like I said, square sharp. If it turns green, it turns green. This one's green. It's already green. How about it?
That's a fact.
How about it?
That's a fact.
And yeah, feel free to make a 4-piece if you don't want to put it in. Feel free.
If you guys are doing,
hopefully we're not making a 50-piece for Chelly tomorrow.
Well, we got the Chelly 3-piece too. We got Chelly Seattle ML, Boston ML. That's Red Sox, and then we got the Mets Atlanta over. Sure.
And dude, the blood will be on your hands for that Mets Braves over.
It will be.
That's what sells.
The problem is though, is that there's going to be no blood because that shit's soaring.
Are you going to join? Are you going to get a couple nuggies with the kid or what?
Dude, it's
a little
Mrs.
10-piece
Krabs'
wouldn't hurt.
birthday. Miss Krabs' birthday, bro. There's no way I'm fucking hopping on any sort of stream or checking any scores tonight. Zero chance.
Hey, how about you, dude? Is there anything better than when the birthday falls on Friday?
Yeah, mine's on Saturday coming up, which is a dub. I mean, either way, I'm going to be absolutely pissed
Sure.
off.
Yeah, you go out to dinner tomorrow. You got a 2-day.
Sure.
You got a whole weekend ahead of you.
Actually, it's a birthday month, so I've been celebrating since August 1st.
Well,
I get the whole month.
Soft. My birthday is the day after Cinco de Mayo, so every year that it's an absolute marathon.
Oh, look, another double play. I've never seen more base runners on and not a single guy even close to scoring in a game.
Yeah, you haven't watched enough Giants baseball then.
Literally, they're allergic to scoring. Both these teams are. Why did I take
We
the
got
over?
JD Davis, I think, coming up. JD Davis has been phenomenal.
I like
think,
him.
I think the Giants expected that to turn out. Well, of course they did. That's why they did it. But
I like him.
How about a JD?
All right,
Nickerson
let's put. I'm gonna do a crab 2-piece, but before that, let's do an auto tail lay from what we heard today. I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna ask you guys some shit that we heard. You can give me thumbs up, thumbs down. Ideally, this will be a 3-piece and give us a goddamn chance. Let's see what we got here on the auto tail. I think Seahawks ML is going in there because of Big Kitch and Shelly on them, and then the guy coming up here chirping that I forgot his name, and like I memorized all my followers' usernames, saying to not take the.
And it wasn't his username too, which caught me off guard. I was like, dude, what's your handle on Twitter, bro?
Yeah, that shit ain't hidden. We're taking Seahawks ML, respectfully. I'm gonna give the Mystics a look, obviously, but let's start up at the top of the list here, ladies and gents. Let's start.
Yeah,
the
the Mystics could just be a little single play. You
don't
don't
want
have
me
to
to
toss
jinx
that. No, not even that. It's just like Liberty yesterday. I was
man,
that shit is hitting. With the Mystics, it's like that shit should hit. Is it going to?
facts.
I hope the stats line up. But
Should
you
we
never
put
know.
Fruity's Washington Nationals ML in there? I'm fucking around.
I mean, dude, that's a fruity play. That's a fruity spite fade play. Like,
I
is
love
that lay worthy or is that just for the vibes? Because I'm with it. I mentioned that a while ago. Like, I love sprinkling on the biggest dog of the day. I'm sure you're going to be wildly
Yeah, I'm
profitable.
pretty sure if you take teams, like if you fade favorites 300 or more, you're up this season. Something.
I would not be
something along
surprised.
that line.
Yeah, Yanks Toronto over could be a look. I think they may have broken out yesterday. One game I don't want to have any teeth in the game at all, but it is kind of weird that the Royals Rays with those two starting pitchers have a line at 7.5. It's by far, it could be the ugliest game of the entire year, but 7.5. I think Carlos Hernandez is slated to start for the Royals.
I'm seeing Castillo, which is even worse. I mean, yeah, I definitely like that under, bro. For sure. The problem is Kansas City hasn't scored. They haven't scored in 2 days, 2 games. They haven't scored. They are due.
Sammy Envy, what is your Twitter handle, bro? So we can recognize you next time you come up.
I do remember him now by his name and his comments. I do remember him. Not his weird code that he tried to have me decrypt when he came on stream. Like I'm fucking Nicolas Cage in National Treasure. Unbelievable.
Dude, you kind of do look like Nick Cage.
All right, we're gonna put in the audit tail. I'm gonna trust you. I know Mush likes this too. I kind of look like Nick Cage. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm fucking around. I'm fucking around.
I look like Nick Cage in Ghost Rider. You ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
Love that movie.
Dude, I still
and he
need
gets
to
to
see,
smash Eva
his
Mendes
last one
in that movie too. So W. I'm gonna put in a bet that I don't love, but you two guys like. So I'm gonna trust. I'm gonna put in the audit tail. It's the over in Toronto, New York. All right. I know you guys both signed off on that. We'll put that in there. We'll put Seattle ML in there. And I think we're gonna go. I think we're gonna take it to the. We're gonna take our talents to the hardwood, and we're gonna trust our women in DC, and we're gonna go with the Mystics. We're gonna go with the Sticks. Let's go with the Sticks +4.
That's a take me home piece at 10 o'clock Eastern.
Oh, it's a. You had me at take me home piece. The Sticks +4. That's the auto tail 3-piece. We got Seattle ML, and that's from Chelly, and that's from Big Kitch Goats. We've got the Toronto, New York over. That's Mush and the Great approved.
Locke likes that too. I saw that in the comments.
Who likes it too?
Lockmouth.
Lockmouth likes it too. Word. Good. And then we've got the Sticks from our very own DC Bets, our WNBA sides sharp here. Absolutely love it. Yeah, shit smacking. Little 3-piece. We're not getting greedy. We're not setting a 5-piece. We're keeping it to 3. Keep it simple. Give us a goddamn chance. Absolutely love it. And then the crabs lay. I need to craft that up. It's fucking gross, dude. It's gross. But yeah, I'm gonna craft up the crabs lay and then shut this shit down. So I appreciate you guys for your service. I will see you guys tomorrow. All right. I'll catch you boys.
Sir.
Nate, I hope I hope your Yankees, I don't mean this at all, by the way. This is completely fake. I hope your Yankees are back on track. And I hope they get it done tonight.
Listen, you just put your money on the Blue Jays, and you already know what's going to happen. So,
hey, I was on your Yanks last night, and I almost threw up watching the game. But you guys came through. Respect. Mush, I hope your Giants, if that's your team that you're rooting for today, out of your other 5, I hope they come through and start scoring some runs. And DC bets. Let's hope the Sticks take us home. Let the ladies take us home. Need it. All right, my man.
Quick question before we part ways, Krabs.
Sure.
You root for the Orioles ever?
Kind of, but they're like a little brother type. Same thing.
Okay.
Same thing.
There you have it.
For sure. There it is. You're spinning the
There
hell
we
out of
go.
that pen. Look at that.
I mean,
Were you a big tech deck guy? Do you have the tech deck skateboard?
I was a tech guy, but I wasn't. I didn't have that kind of dexterity. But I mean, I'd sit in class
Look at
and
that.
fucking fiddle with the pen all day.
Holy shit. Oh, there it goes. Down goes Frazier.
And sometimes you hit it with around the thumb. How you doing? All right,
Sure
chat.
can.
We'll be seeing. I think we can probably sign off on a sweats. If you guys are gonna, oh shit,
The people
Orioles
wanted
just
it.
threw it into the outfield. How many outs do we have in that game? 2 outs though. 2 outs. 2 outs.
The people
2 outs.
wanted sweats. Take charge. Step
Yeah.
up. Run the show. You got
Sure.
it. Ball's in your court, Mush. I appreciate you, brother.
Just
We'll be seeing.
remember, first you sprink, then you bank.
Sure.
The recipe. We'll be
All right,
seeing.
brother.
We'll be seeing.
Peace, my man. All right. You guys want the crab 2-piece, the crabby 2-piece? I'm fucking pissed. I gave you guys a losing 2-piece last night. It went 1-1. And I owe you guys one. This is going to be a must-have. You guys ready? Excuse me. We're going to go with the under in Toronto, New York, respectfully. And might not take that, but for now we will. We're going to go with that, and we're going to go with the All right, let's go with the fucking under in Washington, San Diego. For now, I'm going to pick between these 3. All right? I'm going to pick between these 3. And then we're going to go with the Mets, Atlanta, over. All right. I don't know what you guys like best. Honestly, I don't know why I'm going to care. I'm going to take whatever I like anyways because I'm crabs. That's just how I roll. But we're going to go with the over in New York, Atlanta. Okay. Shit's hitting. And we're going to go with the under in Toronto, New York. That's the crabby 2-piece. No way Berrios pitches well today, right? He sucks. No chance. I think Montes pitches well today. I think Toronto's bats are asleep. I think Berrios pitches well today. I think the Yankees' bats are asleep. I think you think about these two teams and you immediately think offense and overs, but they can't score to save their life right now. Even with last night's Yankees grand slam saving their ass. They should have had 4 runs at the end of that game, and they would have gone under. So we're going to go with those 2 plays. Bada bing, bada boom. There it is. Bro,
Hey, I'm sorry to do this to you, bub. I'm sorry to do this. I had to pop right back in.
He's back.
Did you just talk about a community auto tail lay?
Yep.
With the over of a game.
Oh yeah.
And say, yeah, I hope that works out. Sounds good.
Yep.
And then craft up the exact opposite. Did I just hear that right?
Not the exact opposite. Just one play. Just one play. Hey, there's an auto tail lay from the people who come on stream and you give their plays. And then there's the crabby lay.
2-piece.
There's the crabby 2-piece. And it's my 2 favorite plays of the day. And I owe the people a winner. And that's the winner.
Yeah, we'll be.
We'll be seeing. I'm like an evil villain on this stream to you guys. I'm like the dude with the spiky hair in the first Incredibles. It is what it is. Oh no, Chase is back. Is this good or is this bad? Are you coming up? All right, he's got thumbs up. What's up, stud?
I know how you like line movement.
Sure.
And Shelton went up to plus 230 for a moment and is now down to plus 200.
Wow. That's huge.
Do with that what you wish.
Our guy Blake
do
Shelton.
Do with that what you wish. If that makes
Sharps
you
are
want
all
to nuke it a little more.
Let's go, Chase. Bring in winners.
Plate money. That's all I got.
Appreciate
Y'all
it,
have a great
man.
day.
Fucking go.
That's all I got.
Have a night. All right, bro. Respect. Would love a run in this fucking Giants game. I'm gonna close it down after this half inning, guys. Would love a run. Oh, sure he can. There's a base hit. Come on now. Send his ass. Send his ass. Get in there. He's in there. Oh my God, he got hosed at second. Where are you going? Why are you stretching that out into a double, you fucking idiot? God damn it. This is why you're the Diamondbacks and you're in the bottom of your division every fucking year. You're terrible. Sheesh. Sheesh. We got to run, though. We'll take a run. We can't get greedy out here. You get greedy, you lose. All right. You guys ready? I'm going to wrap this up. Here's what we got. We got the Chelly 3-piece McParlay. All right. The Chelly 3-piece McParlay. And that is the Seahawks ML. That is the Red Sox ML. And that is the over in the Mets-Atlanta game. He asked for me to give my favorite play, and there it is. Boom. We've got the 5-piece hold the fry. Prize picks. All right. We got DJ LeMahieu to score a run. We've got Cloud, Natasha Cloud. I'm pretty sure that's her first name. Over 7.5 assists on the hardwood. Let's go Sticks. We've got the Justin Fields, under 47.5 pass plus rush yards. Dude hasn't had a stake in his life. He's not getting fucking 48 pass rush yards. Give me a break. We've got the Ebner fantasy score over from our guy Josh himself, the biggest Bears fan I know. He knows his shit. I'm trusting my goats. And then we've got Jacob deGrom over 1.5 earned runs. That's my play. If you don't like it, I don't give a hoot. All right? Make your own little 5-piece. Okay? This is the one we're building. And then we got the Auto Tail 3-piece. All right, guys? We got Seattle, ML. We got Toronto, New York, over. We've got the Mystics, +4. Love that play from our guy DC Bets. Sharp as attack. All right? We've got the Crabs leg, 2-piece. I owe you guys a fucking 2-piece. I'm hitting one. It's fucking hitting. If it doesn't hit, I'm going to give away units tomorrow on stream. All right? And then we're firing off another one. But we're not going to need to get to there. All right? Toronto, New York under. Respectfully fading. Not fading on purpose, Mush and the greats. It's not intentional. I'm sticking with my guts. I'm sticking with my 2 favorite plays. This is how we win. All right? We're going the under in Toronto, New York. Shit's hitting. And we're going over in New York and Atlanta. Holy shit. That is disgusting. No one else on earth will place that parlay. And that's why that shit's hitting. All right? Plain and simple. Plain and simple. I'll go over the plays I like real quick. And then we're going to shut this shit down. It's really a shame to see our fucking Diamondbacks being idiots and stretching a single into a double, and they would have just scored a run there with another base hit. That really sucks to see. But it is what it is. You don't make excuses. You charge it to the game. That's what you do. All right? It looks like we got some Orioles stuff going on. Let's go. Stone with another double. Sure he can. Sure he can. Best name in baseball. Remember the name. Stone. Sure. I like the under in Toronto, New York. I like the Pirates +1.5. I hate to say it, but I do. I'm sorry. I like it. +1.5 Pirates. I like the Royals +1.5 on the road. But mainly I like the under in that game. I'm not sure why the hell that's 7.5 with these fucking pitchers who nobody knows who they are, Castillo and Patino. But Castillo and Patino are about to have a fucking masterclass. All right? Although those guys will be going to their bullpens early, which is sketch. But it is what it is. Give me the under in that one. Love that play. I love the Braves ML. I love the over. Favorite play of the day, DCL. Crabs DCL of the day. Over in Mets Atlanta. Okay? That shit's grimy as hell. Grimy as hell. And then Washington, San Diego. I like the under in that game. I think it'll be tight, low scoring. Padres will probably win like 3-0 or 3-1 or some shit like that. All right? There it is, plain and simple. Bada bing, bada boom. My favorite square of the day is that DeGrom over 1.5 earned runs. Do we have another run here from the fucking Snakes? Come on. Send his ass. Send his ass. Logan Webb at home is who? Logan Webb at home is who? That's another run from the Snakes. Sure we can. Let's fucking go. Hope you guys tailed that shit during the day. Hope you guys tail my DCL tonight, the over in the DeGrom, Fried, Masterclass incoming game. Everyone's taking them both to get no hitters. There's a fucking FanDuel profit boost on their strikeouts. Give me a break. You guys know what's happening with that. Shit ain't hitting. All right? One of those two guys at least is going under their strikeout prop. Give me the over in the game. Give me the under on their props. Give me the over on the offense. We're seeing runs in Atlanta tonight. And at the end of the night, they'll be 3.5 games back from the Mets, and they're going to win that division. You guys know that was my take a while ago. Okay? They're winning that fucking division. All right, squad? Josh Rojas is a fucking dog. I hope you guys enjoyed today. We're going to shut this shit down. I do have to send my boy Josh the fucking entries here and shit so that he can get these in. Bada bing, bada boom. There it is. There it is. Sure. Let's get some shores in chat. Let's get some shores in chat, all right? Ooh, another good hits. That'll do it, though. 2 runs is huge. We need more in San Fran. Guys, I appreciate you holding it down while our fearless leader is recovering and still on some sort of a baseball bender right now. Got to respect it. Kid's got a heart. Let's hope the boys had a good time at the game. And we'll be back here tomorrow. All right? You'll be seeing my ugly ass tomorrow on stream or all day. All right? Let's pray Javon is back and ready to get in the lab because we need winners. All right? We all need winners, okay? Sure. Let's have a night. All right? Let's hit our bets. Let's be happy. It's the weekend. Grab a beer. It's Thursday. It counts. We'll be seeing you.